Hello, welcome to another week of SDS. We're here, game week 3.
Yes, sir.
I believe. Premier League Roundup is here. Last week's one was 2 hours and 40 minutes, which was a long time. Let's see if we can, I don't know if we can beat that or let's keep it below. As long as we cover everything, the time doesn't matter because we know you guys enjoy it regardless. Before we get into the fixtures of the weekend, quick discussion of who's on the table. Next to me, on my right, it's Ilias.
Up the barbies. Up the barbs.
Up the barbie. Barbie and a shrimp. Shrimp on a barbie.
Yeah, mate. From down under.
Why have you got the Australian shirt?
Oh, yeah.
Ange.
Oh, my God.
I'm an Ange sexual now.
Oh, my God.
That's what they've been calling me.
He's been converted.
I've been converted.
He's been converted. Well, we'll speak a lot about Spurs and Ange Postecoglou later today, but Ilias wearing an Australian shirt is just baffling as an Arsenal fan. Okay. Opposite. Who is he? Well, hey.
3 weeks in a row.
That's 3 episodes in a row.
Whoa.
Listen, he's on fire this season.
What can I say?
That's 3 videos in a row.
This is because of my club.
Yeah.
My club got me here.
Yeah, it's true. Liverpool. Exactly.
They've been involved in big games.
You know you're fully
Sharky
employed. You're
wasn't
fully
a-
employed right now.
They weren't going to pick me to come today.
We weren't.
They had a different table.
Facts.
They weren't going to pick me.
Facts.
And then what
And
happened?
guess who got me here?
Who?
Nunu.
He did.
Nunu brought me here.
He did.
Nunu said, I'm going to score 2 goals. I want 3 on the pod.
Nunez.
Facts. I'm going to talk a lot about Liverpool. Before I introduce the final guest on the table, it's Abs.
Hey.
Marcus Senna.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Bueno, creo que se controla el balón. My name is Abs Busquets, and I'm here for my debut for the season.
The thing is, he went to English. The easiest thing he could have said was "my name is," and he said it in English.
crazy.
He did so well, then, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, as Busquets. Okay, perfect. Why are you wearing a Valencia shirt? It looks nice. It looks nice though. It's new.
Very, very nice shirt.
Yeah?
It is a new shirt I got.
David Silva one.
Anything on the back?
No, I don't think so.
But it's from the David Silva time, innit?
Nothing. Yeah, it is from that era. B-Win. Shout out B-Win. I love this shirt, man.
I remember when they sponsored Real Madrid.
Yes, B-Win did sponsor Real Madrid.
Yeah. Is it B-Win or just Buin?
No, in the Spanish, it was probably Buin.
Probably Win, and I'm just saying
Yeah.
B-Win
Win,
like an
win.
Englishman, to be fair.
Oh, is it?
Buin. Spanish correspondent. We got Spanish correspondent.
Buin.
Gracias.
Buin?
Buin.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias, amigo.
Gracias.
Hola, señor.
De nada.
You speak to Darwin Nunez like that.
You know he learned it over the weekend.
I taught him English.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And he taught you Spanish?
And he taught him Spanish, yeah.
Nice.
You listened one sentence in English in the interview. You said, "Thank you very much."
Yeah, I
And you
taught
got
him.
it.
I said, that's all you need to know, bro. Just
Didn't
get the
you
goals,
learn
hit
his
the target.
home tongue, like his native tongue? Uruguayan.
Wow.
You don't know that?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Too much
Yes.
going down under.
All right, first game we're going to cover, St. James's Park.
Oh, we're going straight to you.
You know, well, I thought it was last. Because I saw the list. I thought it was
Yeah,
gonna be
same.
last.
I
So I
saw
was thinking, fam, I ain't got time for this, man. got time for that, man.
St. James's Park, as we all know, is a tough place to go
Is it?
as a travelling team.
For you, maybe for you lot.
Absolutely.
You don't have an amazing record at
Yeah,
6
yeah. Maybe you lot.
It's a tough
5
place to
times
go,
in a row they
you
got
know?
smart. They got
That's
smart.
the us
Yeah, yeah.
problem.
It's a tough place to go.
Yeah.
The stadium's high.
Yep.
Your away fans are like really high up there.
So
you
high
you
up
can't really hear them.
Yeah.
You know. I said this I think before on the pod. The distance between the centre spot, a kickoff spot, and the highest seat in the stadium is the same as from the stadium to the station, Newcastle station, which is like a mile or something, or a few kilometers. It's crazy how far it gets to get there.
You have
It's a
to
big
travel to get up
stadium.
there.
Yeah, it's a high, it's a long travel. It's really high. Tough place to go away from home. Even more so when you're a man down in the 28th minute.
Man down.
Yeah.
Obla.
Even more down when you're a man down 28 minutes in. It's even harder. But Liverpool, as a travelling team with 10 men for over an hour, managed to somehow win the game. So we've got a lot to unpack here.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
see
we
the
need
joy
to
in
speak
your
about
eyes.
the game.
It's crazy. I
Because
love this.
there was a mistake from Trent.
Yep.
There was a red card from your captain Van Dijk.
Yeah.
There was 2 goals, a resurgence from Darwin Nunez.
Yeah.
And there was Klopp apparently shushing. Yeah, there's a lot of people talk about that.
That guy, what's his new visuals on
Yeah.
Twitter?
What
Sent
an edit.
everyone.
Brilliant.
He sent BBC Sport,
Yeah.
Telegraph.
Yeah.
I think even Sky Sports looked at it and was like,
No,
we might have to put this
that's
one up,
real
you know?
to me. That's real. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Carragher
yeah,
slapped
me
him.
too,
I said,
yeah.
that's real. It's real. It's like wrestling.
Can I be honest?
Wrestling is
It was real
That
to
is
me,
real.
you know? It was real to me.
That was real.
Like, still till now, it's real.
That's real.
But let's talk about so the game
I'd love
happened.
if you
As the
did.
game happened, where did you watch it? Where were you?
Okay, so I'm Showtime now, innit? In case you guys didn't know, I'm bad and bougie.
Oh, you're
So
big
I was,
time.
yeah. So I was
Bad
in the
and bougie.
I was in the Wembley, not Wembley Arena, in the Wembley Stadium.
Oh, the stadium.
Yeah.
How did you get to Wembley Stadium?
What do
Like,
you mean?
Who told you to come?
Oh.
Like, how was it?
Our good friend Sharky over here.
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
A good friend Sharky, good friend Ben, good friend Saf. invited us down
Nice.
to watch wrestling.
They sound like amazing people.
Amazing.
I want to be friends
Great
with them.
guys.
Amazing, wallah. Amazing people. I'm being so real, wallah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, was in the night box watching it.
In the what box?
Hey,
In the what box?
Nike box.
Nike,
you in the
the American
Oh,
company.
Nike.
In the Nike box.
Get it
yeah.
right.
Oh, you're a
I
Nike
thought you said
athlete.
Night.
Night.
Nike.
No.
Whoa, you changed, you know.
Nike.
You changed.
Okay.
Okay, well, so we was there. I was in there. In
Yeah.
the box. Just us three.
Mm-hmm.
We were
intimate,
there.
intimate.
Yeah, it was intimate session. So
Session with 3 man.
yeah.
Sounds like a fun box.
It was amazing. It was an amazing box. It was all blue and the interior design amazing.
Cool.
10, 10.
Unreal.
We're there watching. What happens? Liverpool 1-0 down.
Oh, so you didn't watch the game at
No,
Yard?
I didn't watch it. I was in the
Oh,
stadium.
you're not a good fan then.
So
Watching
why?
on Wembley Stadium.
I was in
What's
the.
the
I was in the
Multitasking,
we're
to be fair.
gonna, fam, I'm just there looking at the stadium because we're gonna go there in Feb for the Carabao Cup, and we're gonna go
Oh,
there
you're
in
checking
May.
it out.
Another FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
We're
Nah, I
gonna go
said
for both.
both.
Both. I told Jacques yesterday. I said, "Oh, we're gonna come here twice next year." That's what I said. So anyway, was watching it. 1-0 down. I was like, "Oh, it's happening." The downfall. And guess what happens after that?
What happens?
A good 5 to 6 people come in. You better be on SDS tomorrow. Are you going to be in SDS tomorrow? And I was thinking, it's horrible. Boom. Van Dijk off.
Was that red card to you?
No, come on, man. He tickled.
Fu.
He tickled him in the heel, fam. He got tickled in the heel.
But it's your countryman though.
Yeah,
How
but
can he do that to
it
your
doesn't
boy?
matter.
Alexander Isak,
We're at
bro.
war. We'll speak after the war is done.
Okay,
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But he
So-
got your captain sent off.
For me, that wasn't a red card. It doesn't matter anyway.
Might be the easiest
We got a
red
free
card
point.
And
ever.
this is your countryman.
He's my countryman, and I've got love for him. But
Yeah.
he done the right
And
thing.
he's from Housden as well.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
Housden.
he's from Housden. Yeah,
he's from
I saw my man down the
Yeah,
road before I come training, my brother.
Come to training.
Yeah, that's it.
And his
Kill
face.
me.
I saw my man on the road
Yeah.
coming to training.
That's actually his face. That's actually his face.
Exactly.
I seen that guy on House of High Street.
And what about the uncut scene? And I had a belly on when I was walking down the road. Nah. Listen, Top Boy need to get him in it.
Facts.
But anyway,
Yeah.
a red card. Thinking this game's done.
Yeah.
So I was willing to take the 1-0. I was saying, you know what? Let's lose 1-0 and I'm happy. Boom. Guess what happened? 70th minute. You're not going to believe this. 70th minute, it hit 6 p.m. TV's off. Everybody out the box. Go to the stadium and watch
What's
the
your
wrestling.
seats? Event started.
Sit down. The event's starting.
Okay, yeah, inside.
I was like, what? Just put the TV on and boom, 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 we'll go.
And
No,
we'll watch
sorry,
it.
no
No,
TV.
we're locking it
Well,
off.
like, they locked every TV off.
Yeah.
I was like, how are we
It's
going to do
emotional
this?
roller coaster right now.
I'm looking at my phone, but the reception is a bit crazy in there. There's a guy behind me. He's like, Nunez scored. I was like, what? Nunez scored. It's 1-1. Boom. Nunez scored. We got confirmation.
Yeah.
So, Ben had live scores on his phone.
Yeah.
Then he said, someone scored. It's 2-1. But obviously, like I think it shows you the result before who.
Yeah.
This is a goal in the game.
Yeah, it's
And I was
cool.
like, who is it? In my head, I was
Oh,
thinking,
shit.
why, man?
Newcastle scored.
Why?
Yeah.
Guy behind me,
Yeah.
Nunez, another one. I said, listen, well, I thought it was like,
Yeah.
to me.
For
You
real.
already knew
Yeah,
us.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
meant.
yeah, I
You
know
know
what
what
you
I
mean.
understood.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
that.
I turned around. He said, look. I'm like, fam, it's 1-1, bro. He's like, no, my phone's slow. No!
You see him go.
I went crazy. I celebrated in the stadium as if the game's there.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
if you
I saw the
Everyone was
video. I
thinking,
saw the
what's going
video.
on? I celebrated
seen
in the
it on
stadium.
Instagram.
I was in Wembley Stadium celebrating as if the game was right there.
Mad.
2-1.
So you saw the goal 2-1.
Yeah.
You saw Eddie Kingston fight.
Eddie Kingston.
That's his new favorite wrestler.
The
Eddie
greatest
Kingston.
wrestler of all time.
Who is that?
He's a guy that wears a basketball jersey and wrestles.
Cold.
That guy sounds confused. He sounds confused.
Cold. You might be in the wrong one.
Yeah, he went to the arena thinking he's playing a basketball
He
match.
fought in the box, bro. He didn't. He said, "Bun the ring. I'm fighting in the box.
In your box.
The one below
Just
us,
below
right
us.
underneath us."
That's crazy. So
Yeah.
you saw the bangs and
Boom.
everything.
I saw the back. Fam, it's real. Wrestling's real. All this time I thought wrestling was fake. Wrestling's a real sport, bro.
That's real.
It should be in the Olympics.
I agree.
Wrestling.
I think wrestling is in the Olympics.
Isn't
Is it in the Olympics?
Actual wrestling.
But like this wrestling,
No,
not sumo and that. I don't care about
No,
that.
like normal wrestling's in
I
the
want to
Olympics.
talk about this one where
Like acting, a bit of
they got
acting.
the chairs, they got the table, they got all of these
But
things.
did you know this wrestling that we're watching AEW WWE is
Yeah.
called professional wrestling?
Yeah,
And the wrestling where they're actually grappling like Khabib is called amateur wrestling.
the Khabib.
That's
crazy,
I
innit?
don't care about the
It's
Khabib one, man.
I'm saying
Khabib,
that's-
that man fight bears, bro. That they should do animal wrestling. This one is the real one, bro.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing this wrestling? I feel like they can need someone like you.
I think there's a
I
niche
do,
for you.
you know, slightly. But like my one, I gotta come from the sky. Like people will come. I don't want to do entrance. My entrance is a sky.
skydiving in or like
then go into the
No,
rope
no,
that
you're
brings you
holding me
down.
rope. I'm coming down slow. The smoke's coming.
Like Beyonce.
Like Beyonce. I want to do like a Beyonce thing. Do you get it?
I like it.
Come into
Yes.
R&B music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But swiftly moving on to wrestling and on to Liverpool.
Let's talk about the game.
Let's
First
talk
thing I
about
want
the
to talk
game.
about, yeah, cool.
Before we talk about the
Go
game,
on. Sure.
I got something for you guys.
Oh, what you got underneath?
There's a reason. Everyone's thinking,
Why
why has he got a
why
pen?
the hell do you have paper in your? I felt like you looked a bit fatter today, and now it's the paper.
Now you know why. Here's one for you.
Oh my god.
Why I shouldn't get one?
I know, but just for the sake
Nah,
of
I
it.
shouldn't get one. I shouldn't get
Darwin
one.
Nunez
I shouldn't get one.
apology form.
not
I'm leaving it in the
signing
middle
that.
here.
He doesn't need to apologize because we're about to talk about him.
He doesn't need
Nah,
one.
nah.
We
But-
know his famous clip. He
No,
said,
you
Oh,
don't.
was
you
there.
actually, yeah, you're
No,
there.
but
I was
no,
there. I
the
thought
reason-
about tomorrow yesterday.
You
You know
don't
that.
need to sign one, but look at the bottom.
Nunez for Liverpool.
Read
Nunez
the bottom.
for Liban.
Read the bottom.
Yeah.
I will hereby respect Darwin Nunez, and I will not talk down on the future Ballon d'Or.
He will never
winner.
win a Ballon d'Or in his life.
I don't even think he'll make the podium for Ballon
Yeah,
d'Or.
he will never.
Let me sign again.
Will he
You
even
know
make
they won't
FIFA
invite him to the
11?
building. They won't invite him to the building.
He won't ever get a
You know
Ballon d'Or
he'll come to
invite.
the door and he'll be like Darwin Nunez, and they'll say,
He's like, who the hell are you? Get the hell out of
The
here.
guy.
So the options, it says Darwin Nunez apology form, reason for behaviour. The options are, you have to tick one of these. The media convinced me he was done. I didn't watch the actual games. My agenda blinded me. I think that's Liban's one. He has to take that one.
100%.
I don't know football. I was jealous of Nunez. I only looked at stats. And then you tick the one where you're respecting him and you will not talk down the future Ballon d'Or winner.
which one are you taking?
I mean, I didn't ever disrespect him, but
I feel like he's a bit jealous.
I was jealous of Nunez, man.
He's a bit of a unit. He's got the long hair, speaks Spanish.
I'll sign at the bottom as well.
Sí,
Footballer.
señor.
Yeah, that's
Sí,
the-
señor.
that's the only
Enjoy that.
signature
Sí,
again.
señor. Sí, señor.
De nada.
De nada.
No, the reality is
Casablanca.
Casablanca.
So let's talk about the game.
Please.
Game starts early on.
So you lot didn't watch it?
Trent got
No,
booked.
Well, you couldn't watch it.
I watched the beginning bit of it.
Oh,
Trent,
yes, 'cause it was on
Trent
the
got
TV.
booked. Could have been booked twice.
Yeah.
I think he should have been booked twice.
When his arm
That
came
first
across.
one,
Yeah.
not a yellow. The throwing the ball thing.
Okay.
But that's the new rule. It's the new rule.
That's stupid.
You have
Tommy
to
Yasu
adapt.
got
Look how we got put.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Everyone
deserved
this
that.
week, a lot of people got a yellow card this week.
No, but look at the push. Look at the push. Look how
Yeah.
we got pushed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not booking.
There's been a lot of rule changes now.
Yeah.
Gordon
I get
pushed
what
him
you mean.
off
I
the
get-
pitch,
yeah.
fam. He nearly could have killed him, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
he's not
could've
gonna
killed him.
he's not gonna die from that. But the new rule is that if you
That
waste
yellow
time,
card
then
for
it's a
me-
yellow card.
It shouldn't be a push. It wasn't even a big throw. It was a little one. But
Yeah.
maybe the second one straight after where he
When
never
his
got
hands
booked.
out, be
That,
honest,
That's why I
that's
said
a easy
he
booking.
he should have got booked for that. But
If he got booked for the first one, I think he
These
should
things
have
they
got booked for
even
the
themselves
second.
out.
yeah, but the ref didn't do it. So I
But
feel like
the way the game was going, I think if he got sent off, I think everyone would have gone crazy.
yeah,
It would have
And
been a rubbish
But
game.
then he was caught snoozing for the first Liverpool goal as well.
It's not the
Yeah.
first time this season as well.
AG10.
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon
yeah,
pounces on it and slots it beyond Allison.
yeah,
Trent snoozing. Is that happening too often
Back
now?
to back game weeks now, isn't it? No.
yeah.
No,
But
it's
I
one
feel
is
like
back to
Van
back.
Dijk fizzed it
right?
into him.
Yeah,
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 when Van
but-
Dijk
Was
was
it
That
last
more
week or
Van-
was it the first week?
That was more
That might have been
last
the
week.
first
Is that game week 2?
It was the
Game week
McAllister,
two.
right? The
Game week 1
McAllister
was
red
Chelsea. They
Yeah,
played
that was game week 2. Yeah, first game week
Yes,
was
it
against
was.
Chelsea.
Yes. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was game week 2.
But what were you saying? That was more Van Dijk. Yeah, I do agree, but he still has a part to play in that. He's a good
There was
enough
a
player.
goal that
Yeah.
Trent had maybe a bit of mistaken, but they disallowed it. It got lucky.
Yeah.
I think it's Bournemouth.
It's not,
But
it's
listen,
not
all
been the
this,
best
the
start.
fact that we're pointing all these out,
Yeah, you're right. I think the occasion got the better of him.
I don't think it's the occasion.
he's
I think-
played in Champions League finals.
Yeah.
No,
it's not the
but the
occasion.
occasion there with the
Multiple
Anthony
of
Gordon
them as
stuff.
No, I
and,
think it's
like,
one of those
He
ones-
was getting rattled. Do you know what I mean?
It's a hard place to go.
Like,
isn't it?
yeah, he was getting rattled.
I
Like,
think it's one of those ones. He knew what he wanted to do before he got the ball.
who
Trent. So he probably saw a pass far out
and bugged.
He's that kind of player.
He probably
can
saw the
tell.
pass, so he was trying to think 2 steps ahead,
Maybe.
and then you just slight lapse of judgment,
Yeah.
and then the ball just went under.
No, but this is interesting with what Liverpool are doing as well, because since they've tried to invert Trent this season, they're trying to do this whole different thing. I still think their squad is missing key profiles if they want to do that.
Oh, bravo!
I think they still need a left centre half, and
They need a right back more. For me, they need a right back more than they need a centre mid.
as in so that Trent can play
So
there full
Trent can
time.
finally just play centre
Yeah.
mid because he looks like he's so
Yeah.
focused on playing that centre mid role. He's kind of forgetting his defensive duties.
That's why-
Endo,
that's
the
why I
guy
feel like
Endo from his cameos,
great-
not
not a
really
great
moving
cameo.
me from these cameos. I'll be honest.
Gakpo, not even though red card 10 men, he
mean,
didn't move me like
with the
I'll be
Endo
honest,
stuff. I don't think
Liverpool,
that's fair.
Liverpool are being bailed out by their very, very strong attacking force because they got one of the best
Yeah.
depth in attack in the whole
Yeah.
league. Like they have so many different profiles.
probably the best,
Bro,
the
the
best attacking
amount of
depth.
different bro, Nunez is coming off the bench.
Jota's coming off the bench.
Jota's coming. These
You've
are
got-
goal
and-
scorers
yeah.
in the Premier League who have proven themselves to be goal scorers in the Premier League.
Yeah.
I might not like Nunez as a player. The guy got 15 goals last season. This is not a
Yeah.
joke, bro. These are people who can come on and score goals. So I think that is what is saving them right now. But their squad structure right now is a big problem still.
Yeah, but this is not a place where we're going to be talking down on Liverpool.
No, this is
We're
where
trying to talk objectively about
We've
Liverpool.
won.
you lot won. No,
We've
amazing
won.
result. Amazing result.
10 men at St James's Park. This
think
is
it's
a
more of
round
a-
of applause, fam.
I'll join them.
This is a round of applause. This is Newcastle United, you know.
No problem, but we have to
Champions League
look
football.
deeper.
I
We
think
have
it was
to look
more of
deeper than
it
that.
was more of a Newcastle capitulation than it was a Liverpool
I agree.
fight back.
I
It was
agree.
an amazing. What do you mean? He went second half. He said, "Guess what?" Klopp said to the man. Then
What did
he
he say?
said, "This is a story we're going to tell our grandchildren."
He
I'm
did say that.
linking my grandchildren in 10 days' time.
Yeah.
This is a story that we're going to tell our
He
grandchildren.
doesn't need to tell them.
already.
They
So
probably
go
watched
out
the
there,
game.
go out there and do the job. And we went out there and we did the job.
No, you lot
I
did the
wonder-
job, and luckily it was. You could easily just swap out an attacker and put a centre back in, and you're playing 2 strikers. You're still 4-4-2 basically.
I'm
They'll
never
play
gonna.
4-4-1, sorry,
I'm
they'll
not
play
questioning Klopp
But-
ever again. After yesterday, when he took off Diaz, I said, "What is this guy doing?"
still. I think that was the right move.
I said, "What is he doing?" Diaz, out of all people, take off. You need to maybe Gakpo or
No, I
someone.
think Gakpo staying on was
or maybe
better for you
Trent because it's scary because of the red card. I didn't understand.
And speaking about trusting Klopp as well, I think Liverpool fans are at a weird situation now, and this might be a trend throughout the episode as well, about a manager being given the reins to pick signings. Because he has been making all of these, because I think there's one of his mates that he's put now in charge since Michael Edwards has left. And there's been a feeling through the Liverpool fan base that although Jurgen Klopp has been brilliant, and he's been fantastic for what he's done for Liverpool right now, him being fully given the keys to recruitment is probably not the best thing for them right now. Because when he had Michael Edwards, he has someone that can say no to him.
Yeah.
Someone that can say, okay, yeah, this is someone that profile that you need. Here's X, Y, and Z for cheaper that will actually be better for us in the future. Because you have to remember, this City team you're watching, Liverpool took them to the end, bro.
Yeah.
And they had to do so much.
And we're the
things
only
in
team.
recruitment.
It looks like that we'll be doing that again this season.
Do you think so with
It'll
this
be a
current squad?
two
Not even-
horse race.
I don't think you're
What?
close.
Two horse race.
How?
Not even
Why are you getting
close.
angry?
On what basis?
Why are you getting angry? Why you want to fight me, man? I
just-
chill.
I just
don't
I'm
think
just
you're taking a
saying. I'm
statement.
just speaking. Let me speak.
Go ahead, bro.
This is a freedom of speech.
You
fam.
interrupted him though.
Let me talk.
That's a good point as well.
This is a
That's a good
two-man
point as well.
race. This league. It's going to be Liverpool and thing. Now we are going to be. If we get the 2 signings we need,
Yeah.
a DM and a centre back.
Who's your next game?
Yeah, and who
Aston
give
Villa.
me some
It's
profiles
calm.
as well.
It's you're not gonna say, "Oh, tough."
Do you know what's
boom, boom,
crazy?
boom.
No.
We had Chelsea.
I think you're going to lose
We
that
had
game.
Newcastle. We're not losing against.
think
Do
you-
you think
I
the way
think
that
you'll
you're
have
playing-
that
do you
big
think the way
win.
that you're playing
I
is
told you
sustainable?
lot last time. You lot said Newcastle. I said we're the only team that could beat Newcastle. this
Fu, do
season.
you think the way that you're playing right now is sustastible?
I'm happy so far with the
With the
points
results,
that we got.
100%.
The results
Of
we
course,
got.
with the point. I'm just saying, do you think the way that you're performing is sustainable? Actually, genuinely.
You know what it is? It's very hard to say. Let me tell you why. Because both games, 2 games out of 3,
Yeah.
we play with 10 men.
Card, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like I haven't really seen.
A set style of play.
Yeah,
for
I haven't
11
really
players for
seen
90 minutes.
with McAllister, Soboslai, and the DM. And
But even with your,
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
I've
but
seen glimpse of the
what do you think
players.
about Endo? What do you think about Endo?
Endo, I can't blame
I
him.
felt sorry for him.
Yeah, like
so
man,
sorry for
he's
him,
getting
bro.
dashed
He's not
in
young,
the deep
bro.
end. That's not his. He's not meant to be a starter.
Straight away.
He's not meant to be that
Starter
guy.
at St James's Park
Yeah.
and 10 men.
And
No, but
10
he's
men
60 minutes of the game.
But as
Yeah.
a profile, he's what they need.
Yeah.
But then
Centre
also
back
is
as
not.
well.
It's weird.
He's like
tough,
a
it's
Milner.
tough.
He's meant to be like a Milner to us. Do you get it? Like he's not meant to be dashing the deep end and expect an amazing thing.
So
from
with
him.
everyone available, actually,
Yeah.
no, you're saying you still need signings. Who do you think you guys can get in this last 3 days, bro?
I mean, I've been seeing Decore's name a lot, but I just feel like
The Crystal Palace
it's
one.
over. Yeah, I feel like it's overpriced.
Of course, everyone's going
But
to
it's gonna be like that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like that.
the
So
end of the window, yeah.
I've been seeing his name.
Brother, you
We've
dropped
been-
100 on Caicedo and you didn't end up getting it. That money's there. It just
Yeah.
needs to be spent.
Everyone knows. But
Just-
you said he also needed a centre back, but it was an impressive debut from young Jarrell Quansah.
Yeah.
I liked him.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah,
like-
I like
let's-
Tyrell.
Yeah, no,
So
Quansah.
Yeah, no, he deserves it.
No, I even tweeted it. I was on Joe
amazing.
Quansah. What's his
He's
name?
amazing.
Tyrell.
Jarrell.
I don't know why I said
And
Joe.
I-
Jarrell Quansah. No, I tweeted as well when
Yeah.
I saw it. When he came on, I was like, this guy looks good.
And the maddest thing is, yeah, remember last season when I went to the training ground. I saw
Yes, he
him.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. And I looked and I said, this guy is a baller. Without knowing what position he plays, where, just his whole physique. You know when someone just got that...
you didn't see him kick a ball.
you
just looked
saw
at
the
him and
aura.
said,
He
"This
felt
is
the
a
aura.
guy."
in the
You
kitchen.
felt the aura.
In the kitchen. Well, I felt the aura. I saw it
Did you
and
have
I
the apron
said,
on?
this guy...
You felt
He
something.
came up to him and said,
Brother, you could be a striker.
He had an apron. He thought it was the cafeteria.
You're the dinner lady.
You know, I went up twice.
Yeah.
I wanted to go up a third time, but I said, no. this is fire.
Yeah, of course. Come on.
I went up twice, fam. The pasta
took
was
the paper out
mad.
and it's still the
I've
same.
never ever tasted healthy pasta. Healthy pasta.
Yeah.
That was 10-10.
Yeah, but you have it 3 times, not healthy.
I had it 3 times. I had it twice. I was gonna go out for the first.
Yeah, but you wanted the
I was worn off by that point. It's worn
I
off.
told the lady, don't give me. I don't want their portion. I'm different.
Yeah.
You get it. When I say stop, you stop. I didn't say stop. Yeah. When I say stop. So I'm just looking at.
Another impressive performance though. Alisson saving you again. 7 saves he made in that game.
Was it
the
most
most
saves?
ever made in a single Premier League game for Liverpool.
What a save.
Is he
And
the
you know what
best?
save I'm
That was
talking
1
about?
one, yeah.
Is he the best Premier League goalkeeper of all time now?
No.
Holy.
That's
He's up there, top
You got
3.
Petr Cech. You still got Van der Sar.
Yeah, I feel like
Schmeichel.
because they got accolades and stuff.
It's
So
not
you're
even
gonna-
accolades.
No, it's
Like,
true. It's true.
They've got the longevity.
Like-
They've got the stats behind it, the clean sheet titles and things like
Has
that.
Petr Cech scored?
No, I don't think he
Yeah,
got.
okay,
I don't
but-
think he's allowed to go up and head the ball anyway.
Begovic scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, Begovic. Paul Robinson
Paul
scored.
Robinson
Who
has
cares
scored
about
a
the
goal,
man?
Robinson
yeah.
scored against. Do you know who scored against? What keeper? Another goal.
Oh, Brad Friedel. Damn.
Ben Foster.
He did.
Oh, yes, he did. I just thought.
But what did it get him?
An England call up.
He scored.
Alisson got us top. Do you know how crazy that is?
That's bad.
He got us Champions League.
The Begovic and Robinson goals, they're just from goal kicks.
Just-
Yeah.
This one was
Yeah,
striking.
it's like-
actually a front
Boom!
No,
And then top 4. Like, come
But
on.
let's talk about that save you talk about. yesterday.
Amazing.
That was a very good save.
Alisson,
Through a crowd of defenders, pinpoint, like straight at him.
you have to if you are the guy that's like putting Edison
good save.
second in the
No, it's a
middle
very
team,
good save.
Good save.
that's a mad thing, bro.
Why'd you say it's like a good save like that? You think he,
Because you
What?
said
What? Good save. Have you
pinpoint.
seen your keeper?
it was an
Amazing
amazing save?
keeper.
Amazing
Have you
save.
seen your keeper? He got daggered by the grass.
Did you not see that? Did you not see the behind?
Come on, fam. His keeper was in carnival.
Bro, they
he had
compared-
carnival music.
Their keeper-
Bend over, go back way. Come on, fam.
Someone compared your keeper. Someone said, what did they call him?
Formula One driver.
Cameroonian Bart Simpson.
Fairs.
That is crazy.
He's loving it.
He was dying behind the camera.
He used to chill.
got a
Used to
spike,
chill out.
isn't
How
it?
much he
Yeah.
loved it. Yeah, I get it. It was funny. This guy's dying. He's crying his eyes out. All right, bro. What now?
Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
All right, chill out, man. Little boss.
Millhouse.
Anyway, it was what Liverpool, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
but
that
that was a good
Alisson,
save.
that
Good
save
save.
was amazing.
I think it was an amazing
Keep
save.
it. That save got us 3 points, bro. You
Yeah.
can say that.
But
If that went in, the whole game could have changed.
Yeah.
Maybe
But
Nunu.
flip it quickly to the Newcastle side.
Yeah.
how bad they were going forward.
How
we didn't
sad is
we
it?
didn't really talk about Nunu. I felt like we didn't.
yeah, that
We
was
spoke
the-
about.
Well,
it
You
before,
put the
man.
paper in the front of our face.
We
I feel
didn't
like
speak
that's
about
Guys,
Nunu.
though.
Okay, hey, take the
Because-
floor.
Guys, signed your
What
form,
did I
bro.
say? What did I say last time in the pod?
What did you say, brother?
What did I say? I said this is the game where Nunu needs to come on and play.
And you tweeted what your ideal
I
front three
said,
would
well,
be.
my
and
front
Nunu was
three
there.
will be Suarez.
Yep, Suarez.
Yeah.
He tweet.
Luis Suarez.
No,
like
you know what
tears.
it is? Because I remember when I said Nunez gives me Suarez vibes.
Yeah,
I
go
Okay,
remember
go on.
that.
Yep.
Dear Lord,
Not
the
even
most
1% of Suarez.
No, no, no,
vibes.
in
Maybe
terms-
they're from the
That's
same
the most
country.
This is what I'm
disrespectful
saying.
thing I've heard
This
in
is
my
what I'm
life.
saying. I
bro.
said when in the first season when Suarez was
I
shooting
don't
him going
care.
left, right.
I don't
You
care.
wish you had Nunez, man.
Brother,
Look your keeper,
I
Bart
really
Simpson.
am- I'm very happy
Yeah,
about
come on, fam.
Nunez in my
Keeper,
team,
look
bro.
at
Go on,
Bart
go on.
Simpson.
Tell
You
us
be
about-
from Cameroon and look at Bart Simpson. That doesn't make sense.
All right, bro. Tell us about Nunez.
Nunez. I knew he need, but I'm happy Klopp didn't listen to me. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like
He probably
Klopp
would have been
done
the
the
one
right
that
thing.
he probably got taken off when the red card.
Start the man. Let him start Gakpo. Let him start. Don't start Nunez. Don't start him against Chelsea. Don't start him against Bournemouth. Don't start him against Newcastle because we got a story to tell here.
Yeah.
He's gonna come on, bag a brace,
Yeah.
and look now.
That's when the season starts.
That's
Can't lie, it was
That's what
bloody.
Elias said.
It was
That's what
bloody.
Elias said
close.
last
And
season.
And the finish for the
He
first.
came-
It's crazy
The
because
finish-
I think people think I said that this season, but I said,
said that
a
last
whole year and a half ago.
That clip is now going flying.
Going right in
That was
viral.
way
It's
before the
viral.
studio.
Yeah.
That was in Sharky's house, that clip. That was in Sharky's house. The Steve was hosting. That's how long ago it was. I saw the vision. I saw the vision.
Acted like it was just there this season.
And
I
you
said
know
it 2
what?
weeks ago.
You know what? I'm surprised with the finish, but I'm not really surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not that surprised with that finish.
He's done that a lot.
I knew he was capable of that
Of course, we've seen it
from last season.
Yeah, just
When people were saying that this guy's not a finisher, he's not a born
Bro,
finisher.
last season, he's got one of my favorite finishes.
Which was
in
against Real
football.
Madrid.
No, the one where I can't, it was a couple
Was
of
it a volley? The left
yeah,
foot
when
volley?
it came all the way across and you just like
The
part,
left foot,
yeah, on the
yeah,
volley,
yeah,
you passed
yeah.
it in.
Yeah, side
That's
foot.
those are goals I love.
I get fascinated when I'm around footballers. I always ask questions like, "Oh, in training, how's this person
Okay.
like? How's this person
Yeah.
like?"
Yeah.
So there's a Liverpool youngster, Ethiopian kid called Mel. Yeah.
No, what? Like,
No, we call him Mel, innit?
he plays for Liverpool.
Yeah,
Ethiopia.
plays for
What's his
Liverpool.
last name?
Yeah, I want to know who he is.
I mean,
What's his last name? Wood.
Mel Wood.
No, no.
You got that first. You got that.
Mel, yeah. So I was like to him.
So just to be clear,
like,
you don't know Mel's surname.
No, I do.
I feel like it's the woman he was getting food from.
No.
Pasta.
So I was like to him, like, how's Nunez in training? He said he's the best finisher.
Nice.
I hope so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was probably one of the first person outside of the footballing world that knew that. And now I'm seeing that. You lot are witnessing what I knew.
Yeah.
That's mad. You're witnessing what I already knew. I knew that time ago. Knew that. He told me.
One game
What's
doesn't
happening in
prove he's
Jera,
a
he told
great
me.
finisher.
Should we find out if there's an Ethiopian youngster that plays Liverpool?
Yeah, but I'll be honest.
Mel Kamu.
Well, common. But remember his
Now
surname.
what? Kamu? Mel
Yes!
Kamu. Mel
Yes!
Kamu Frandorf.
Hasib,
Shout out to Mel
Shout out
Kamu.
Mel Common, man.
Shout out to you.
I'm gonna keep an eye on you now.
Oh,
Ethiopian.
Ethiopian.
Ah, it's our brother, man.
Number 94.
East African.
Crazy.
I love
But
it.
to be fair, this
can we
game
talk about
doesn't-
Newcastle?
For a little bit.
We haven't spoken about
Wait.
Oh
Sharks. I'm going to ask everyone a question. I already know your answer. Nunu.
What about him?
Is he cold?
Yeah, I always thought it was cold.
No, he's not
like
cold.
him.
He's a good finisher.
Yeah, but he didn't get him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Klopp.
And they wanted
I'll
him.
be honest, thank God I didn't get him. Gakpo I was a bit more annoyed that we missed out on.
Yeah.
We got Hoyland instead. Actually, no,
pretty
I'm
much
not
same
saying
price.
I'm
we
not
got
saying
Weghorst instead.
Yeah, we got
No,
Weghorst.
I'm not happy that we got
Yeah.
Weghorst. No, but if you say Weghorst or Nunez, I'll take Nunez.
Weghorst instead. I did a slow celebration.
Oh, that guy.
That guy's he's a legend.
That's fast.
Bro, chill out.
That's
This
normal
guy,
speed.
You can't do slow mo.
That's normal speed.
But he's
Listen,
on the wrong
listen,
way.
listen.
no. He's like this.
I did this like. He ran into someone. Do you know that video?
that was
I think it's the best video I've ever seen.
That's
Amazing.
brilliant.
Do you know I literally
brilliant.
thought like he scored. Like I was like, oh my god,
it's
the little like
the winks, the smile.
and then when he goes, the runaway as well, and then the how can knee slide standing up?
And
How did he knee slide standing up?
Yeah.
I love
Loves it.
Amazing.
He loves
Did you
it.
see the interview when he said Libanti's favourite SDS member?
Who said that?
Who?
My man, the comedian.
Did he say that?
Did you not see it?
Nah.
You're trying rubbish.
Liban right now is at Carnival catching crazy wines. Crazy wines right now. Liban was meant to be on today, but he said I can't come on Carnival.
He's on the phone. He's like, yo, yeah, 2 sets. Wait. Yo, my brother. He said, all I heard is, me no one boring.
Yeah, I couldn't get hold of him.
Newcastle.
Yes,
Please, let's talk
Newcastle
about how Almiron still starts for them is beyond me when they got Harvey Barnes on the bench.
Really, who's going to replace Almiron?
Bruno
on the
G
right-hand
played
side?
okay.
Gave the ball away.
A
for
game
the
like that
Nunez
when
goal.
you've got 11 men, a Brazilian player like him should take the game by the scruff of the neck and take them over the line.
Wait,
Get
what's
them
the
a second.
nationality got to do with it? Wait.
He's got that Mechi man. You know the Mechi
Yeah, I don't know what
What's
he's
that
doing. I got
Mechi?
no
The game
idea.
when you're playing against 10 man.
A Brazilian should be the perfect man for the job.
It makes it sound better.
I hear it.
Makes it sound like there's more pressure on
They
him.
have
What about
to-
the
they
Brazilian
have-
next to him?
Brother, that guy should not be starting as well, man. Joelinton,
No, he
it's
should be
time
starting.
done.
He should be
He's one of their
starting.
best
He's a very
players,
good
but for them to progress into that better team, you can't have a.
Yeah, they're not
Joelinton
there
on,
yet.
man.
They're not there.
I feel like they're. I feel like they're
For
almost
them,
there.
I think they've obviously got to learn game management. They're still a team progressing. I still like the way that they play football. The way they started the game was brilliant, bro. These guys were hard. They're so relentless sometimes, and they're a joy to watch. But yeah, they have to manage that game and see out of 10 men as well. It looks like every time that Liverpool had transition opportunities, they shouldn't be. You should be passing the ball to death.
Yeah.
It's an issue I have with my club as well, where they have to have
Give us
control.
credit then.
And I feel like Newcastle have a bit of PTSD against Liverpool because they just can't do
Yeah,
it.
it's
And
long.
even like last season, Fabio Carvalho scored last minute.
And I
winner.
don't even
like,
blame
it keeps
Newcastle.
happening. They keep losing last minutes to Liverpool.
It's just a natural mental state.
It's
to go
not
back
even
into.
Sometimes you have
Liverpool
a
and
doggy
Newcastle. It's Jurgen Klopp and Eddie Howe.
What do you reckon?
Is it, yeah?
Nine games unbeaten.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
9 or 11.
That's why it's just Jason Tindall.
Eddie Howe's, I think-
Yeah,
that's why it's just Jason Tindall.
Yo, little man.
Yeah.
He said Jason Tindall. What? Shush,
Yeah.
man.
Shush, little man. And you don't think it's a fake edit. It's real, fam.
Do you guys think Eddie Howe's the right man to take them forward? I'm
No,
seeing a lot
I
of.
like him. I like
I
him.
like him as well, but
He's
I've
good, he's
seen
good,
a lot of dialogue over the
let's
weekend.
be so
One win
real.
and 2 losses, I think.
it's
One
way
was
too
an
soon.
annihilation,
Way too
5-1,
soon.
and then
Yeah.
yesterday,
Way
which
too
was
soon. Way
Yeah,
too
they
soon.
smoked Aston Villa.
sorry. What was the second game they lost?
Man City.
They
Man
smoked
City.
Villa.
Sorry,
They lost to City.
And they smoked.
They had a tough start to the season, bro.
Come on,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, they
City,
did.
Liverpool
They played
back to back.
Of the 3 games, a lot of people were saying they should beat.
But they lost
Liverpool
to
and
Liverpool. They
Villa.
lost to City. I had 1-0.
Yeah, that was very good.
You know,
That was very good.
and the Liverpool
And City defended
and the
very
Liverpool
well in the
one's
end of that.
unfortunate. So it's
Yeah.
like
People are saying
they're fine
he
now.
should.
They have a
He's
long
the
way to
Mark
go.
Hughes of Newcastle.
Football's finished.
He's starting the process, and then he's going to hand the reins over.
No,
to
but
a
I think
manager.
that's what everyone thought when he first came in, and then
Yeah.
they realized, yo, this guy's actually.
I think he's a very good manager. I think he
Yeah.
should
It's
stay.
gonna
I think they
happen,
should give
though.
him another year or so.
Nah. They
Another
won't.
year and a half, 2
He
years.
should carry this dynasty. Like,
Yeah.
this is his team.
It should,
you know.
but they won't do that.
Unless
We've seen it happen
generational
before, do you know
manager
what I mean?
becomes available all of a
Don't
sudden.
think they don't work.
Just lastly on Liverpool as well, I feel like it is a crime that they are 3 days left of the transfer window and they have not signed these targets. And the fact that the money is there available from the ownership, we have to question the ownership there and what they're doing with this money. The money's there, clearly there. Why is it not being spent to improve the squad as it is right now?
Do you know where they're spending it?
What do you mean?
Do you know where they're spending it? I know where
Where
they're
they're
spending
spending?
it.
Go on.
They're giving boxes to this guy at Wembley Stadium.
Yeah,
It's true.
Yeah.
They needed a DM. They needed a
Yeah.
left centre back, but they gave it to
It's the
Izzy.
Legends Lounge.
Yeah.
And look, he looks happy about it.
See?
Look at
He don't care.
He doesn't want Liverpool to improve.
Yeah, he don't.
And he's wearing a jacket like that. Look at him.
Are we above you? If the league ended tomorrow, what happens?
Does this every week. Does this every
True.
week.
Before we move on, a couple correspondence. We've got a Liverpool fan called Alexander, aka Young Tech. Says Newcastle away is arguably the toughest game of the season, bar City. To see that mentality and to see that discipline from my team to claw back and win 1-0 down, 10 men is exactly what Liverpool fans have needed to see. Over the moon with everyone today, post-red card. Alisson Becker, at this point, what can you even say about him? Top 5 in history. Maybe the most complete ever. That save on Amron's volley first half, I still can't wrap my head around.
See, just what I had to say. Good save earlier. Look at that I did.
Also, this is by Femi, another Liverpool fan. Darwin effing Nunez. That finish in the last 10 minutes of the night, it was brilliant. That's the type of finish he would have pulled wide early on last season. His energy and directness in attack caused numerous problems for the Newcastle back four in the last stages, and then he did it again. What a finish. This should show Klopp that he needs to start next game. We've been so lucky to win this, but this should hammer home to Eddie Howe that if you don't take your early chances, it will come back to haunt you.
Manage the game. Very true.
I agree with everything you said.
Yeah, exactly. Great result for Liverpool.
inside.
No, like
Great insight
what
there,
I'm
man,
so
Fuzi.
happy about. Like, have you seen? Was you watching Nunez's movement?
No, I didn't get
With
to
the- with
the
the
end.
tie-
He's got that
His-
Cavani
his
in him where his
movement-
movement is amazing.
Sober's
Tired back four. And
Yeah.
he's
Callister are gonna have a
good
field day.
movement still.
They're gonna have a field day. Just look up and see where this guy, Vorm, and he's
but-
fast.
This
If
could
he
be the
can't
start.
stop
They're gonna cry,
defensive
bro.
transitions,
They're gonna
then-
have. It's gonna
Before we leave Liverpool, can I just tell a funny story about Fuizzi that happened to him this week?
Oh, go on.
Please.
So he already knows.
This guy's bad business, you know.
So basically, me and Chunks went to dinner with Sabzalai and Trent during the week.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Sharky was meant to come, but he was busy that day.
I got an invite though.
Yeah, he did. So we went to dinner. Fuizzi asked to come. Chunk said, "You can't come unless you have a Rolex." I don't have a Rolex, but I got in. So Fuizzi wasn't allowed in, which is funny.
Said
Which
no
is funny.
kettle,
So then,
no kettle, no entry.
So then when we was leaving, we bumped into someone that Fuizzi knows, and
Yeah.
he was like to me, "Yo, FaceTime Fuizzi." So I was like, "Cool." FaceTime Fuizzi. He aired the call. I was like,
Cold.
"Okay." Put the phone down.
Yeah.
He calls back. He's got a Liverpool shirt on, and then he does this. He does the sexy angle, and he's like, "Yo," but he's showing the Liverpool badge. He goes, "Yo," and I'm like, "Yo, I'm with your," and then I showed the camera, and then he's just like, "Yo, man," blah, and then he starts talking to the guy.
Yeah,
and when
so
I hang
he was
up,
happy.
he messages me, and he's like, "Bro, I was topless." And then I put a Liverpool top on because I thought you was a Trent. I wanted to chat to Trent.
I
he was burning.
I aired the first call.
He aired the first call because he was
Called
topless.
FaceTime me. I said, "Why is it? It's like 12:30 a.m. Why is Illy FaceTiming me?"
Yeah. And you
So I was
remember.
like, "Okay, this is serious."
Yeah.
Aired it. I said, I'm gonna call him back within 30 seconds.
Mm.
Put the top on. Boom.
Yeah.
Look at my face. Make sure everything's calm. FaceTime him back.
Yeah.
He's slightly taking a bit long to think. I'm thinking, oh, okay. He's
guy's
telling the man
rapping.
them. He's
Yeah,
telling him,
yeah.
Yo, yeah, he's here. You get it? Boom. I see it. I'm thinking, fam. You want to chat to him? You get it? What's going on? Where's the man them? Where are they?
He's thinking, "Yo, where's Trent and Dominic?"
And then Chance, oh yeah, you should have come here, man. I'm like, fam, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I bought a t-shirt for £250 to come. You didn't tell me to come. You told me to come the day before, but I always wait for your phone call. Where's your phone call, fam?
It'll come. Don't worry. It'll come.
Oh, I got a rude t-shirt for no reason.
It'll come one day. If you're wearing Primo, you might have been invited.
Cold. Yeah, that's not fair.
Next game,
Yeah, it's not.
we go over to the Emirates
No,
Stadium.
please, can we leave that for last?
No,
Very last
we
one.
need to talk.
Very
we
last
need
one.
to have a
We
conversation.
go over to the Emirates Stadium.
Mm.
I was there as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at every home game, so if you want to find me, go to the Emirates.
Certain guys weren't there though.
Huh?
I was ill on the weekend. You can hear it in my voice.
Ah, fair.
Yeah. I'm there every home game as well. So.
You're there.
So I was there.
Okay. I would have
You
been
weren't
booing.
there for
I would have
this
been booing a certain German at midfield though. I would have had a banner up.
We're gonna talk about
Have
it.
us
Go
up.
ahead, let Sharks intro it. Go ahead.
So I was there, like I said. If you want to find me, go to the game. Even if I'm not there, if you go between the south and the west entrance and look up, you'll see my face on the stadium.
Oh, so you're there every game of the season, no matter what's happening at the ground.
Oh, yeah,
physically
home
or
game.
not,
Yeah.
I'm there.
No matter what's happening at the Emirates,
The
he's there.
southwest corner of the stadium,
Yeah.
I'm there.
Boxing, go karting, anything you
You'll
want.
see- you'll
he's there.
see.
What are you
You'll
doing?
see
What are you
me.
doing on the thing? On it? Yeah, that's the one.
You'll see me.
Good one.
But let's get into business. The game started straight away 1-0. Andres Pereira. What is going on, boys?
Can I be honest with you?
The maddest thing is,
Didn't even have the stream up. Didn't even have the stream up. And Sharky messaged the group chat. LOL.
Yeah,
1-0.
when he said lol, I said what?
I thought we were winning 1-0. I said,
was-
oh yeah, 1-0.
Bro.
I hope it was Saka scored for my FPL.
Yeah,
I see FPL come up. Andres Pereira. I said, what the hell is this?
baby Bruno.
did you man not get the points, the assist points for Saka for that goal?
Fortunately not.
I had Loki wish he
That
did.
would've been
'cause I
nice.
needed those points.
Well, no one got the assist.
I needed those
been
wins.
nice.
I needed those wins.
Why did they add that on, bro?
That would have been nice, but this is the current problem now because this is the third time we've conceded in the first minute in our last 9, I think, league games, something like
That
that.
is a problem.
This one, the Southampton one,
Philip Billing.
and the Bournemouth one.
Yeah.
I think it's the third, and all at home.
But to be honest, we never start well. We haven't started well at home in a while. Like as how we used to start, where it's just all guns blazing. Saka, Odegaard enjoying themselves. Martinelli enjoying themselves.
So do we
It's
want
just slow.
to talk about Aaron Ramsdale then? And what he was
I don't
doing
know
for
what
that
he was
game?
Okay, yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
that because I don't
He's
think
spun
it's
around.
fully fair
You can't blame him, bro.
blame Aaron Ramsdale fully for that.
Yeah.
So
Fully no, but
I've
he
never
deserves
expected
blame.
it.
what I'm saying
Expect
is,
the unexpected as a
yeah, I
goalkeeper.
never expected
I
it.
never expected it.
It was
Shoots
In the
not the ball like
morning,
that.
head like that.
Like, hey, big head.
But that was Yaya Knees reference, by the way. If you don't
Shout out
speak
Yaya,
Knee.
man.
So Rams obviously is in, like he's pushing further forward. He's one of them keepers like Edison's the same. Where if we're in possession, he likes to be right at the top
Absolutely,
of his box,
rightly
right?
so. Modern day
like
modern day goalkeeper.
yeah. Obviously, he's not expecting his teammate, someone like Bukayo Saka, to make a mistake like that. But also that happens in football.
Yeah.
Regardless, cool. So none of that so far is Ramsdale's fault, right? Saka makes an overhit back
Yeah,
pass.
now it's about the reaction.
Yeah, now it's about the reaction. So now he has to adjust, right? His teammates made a mistake.
Yeah.
He has to do what he can. He's running backwards while still watching what's going on.
Why?
No.
Forget running backwards. He's turned halfway.
Yeah, so it's halfway.
That's my
What I'm saying,
issue.
he's now trying to adjust and it's
Of
all,
course,
everything
it's
just happened
split
quick,
second.
right?
It's split second, of
Cool.
course.
Then it's a game. Then it's a game of predicting where he's going to shoot.
is he
I
curling it out
think
there?
Andres Pereira miskicked it. I don't think
Do
he
you reckon?
hit it clean.
Yeah.
I don't think he fully
Nobody
hit it
would
clean.
do that.
I
Nobody
don't
would-
think he.
yeah,
that
when I
You
initial
don't
rip-
curl near post.
Yeah,
You don't curl near
you
post.
predict it's going to go over your head,
Yeah.
or it's going to go that way, wide. Yeah,
Yeah.
So he's running kind of to make that mistake. Then when Andres Pereira hits it and is coming inside,
Yeah.
it's too late. It's like a deflection as a keeper. It's
Yeah.
the worst thing.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think his
Ramsdale could have
preparation
done
has to be better, yeah. His preparation
but
has to be
also,
better.
how can you prepare for something like that when it's a back pass from your own team?
And
Yeah,
it's
but it's
30
just about
seconds into the
facing
game.
the players
And,
much
it's,
as
and
you
also
can.
it's right at the start of the game. So there's so much elements. Of course, if you're the top,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
but I don't
want
think it's
to.
fully his fault. And I think sometimes
And it
there's
also
too
just
much
the
criticism.
whole story brewing with the
Yeah,
fact that
with
you
Raya
guys
in the
signed
background, yeah.
David Raya, who is a Premier League standard goalkeeper. He is a
What-
very, very good
What
goalkeeper.
I think Ramsdale anticipated, because they had the spare man on the right side and the way his body shape
as
was,
well.
I think he was anticipating the pass.
Oh, a pass was on. Okay.
And that's why he was kind of halfway and so like on the edge of his box. He could if he played that pass, he would have intercepted it and cleared it, and it would have been like, okay, Arsenal restart, blah blah blah.
If you-
But
if you-
I do give Pereira props because if he did mean that, that's a heck of a finish.
Shout out baby
That's
Bruno.
a beautiful finish
Shout out
because
baby Bruno.
to go for that technique so near post when he could have gone any technique and it would have gone over.
If you were to
Ramsdale.
pick
I
the
don't think
lineup
he's
today,
Baby, I don't think he's Baby Bruno. We're going to talk about. Oh, I think Baby Bruno is very soon.
But go on.
I can't lie, I've been calling him that ever since he left the club.
Yeah, go on.
He's just been like, he loves the crosses, all the set pieces. I like it's obviously Bruno. If you pick the lineup today, Ramsdale or Raya?
I'm still starting Ramsdale.
I guess United has got to be Ramsdale because you can't just start right at first
Okay,
game.
yeah,
I'm
forget
still
about
starting
United.
Ramsdale.
Forget- just
In
the
general,
next-
I'm
yeah,
still
the-
starting Ramsdale.
He's
Yeah,
still
I
starting
am.
Ramsdale.
He's not at fault.
I've Ramsdale. I think
I don't think he should
yeah.
be just hooked out the
there
team.
was
Would you
to
think he
sign
wants to be
Raya. There was
rotated
an
at
agreement. For Raya to be fully happy and Ramsdale to be fully happy, there was obviously an agreement, and I think that agreement was one plays cup games, one plays league games. That's what
Oh, was
yeah.
it?
I think that's what
Okay.
it was.
Unless
Well,
there's a
so-
sudden.
So then, is that
Raya
a kind
comes
of
in.
decision career-wise? Is that for David Raya then going from starting in for Brentford to being a cup?
and rejecting Tottenham, he would have started
Backs
that.
that.
himself. I think
Backed
he backs
himself
himself.
to
Yeah,
get
backs himself
he
to
backs
get
himself
us-
to take the spot of
I think he
Ramsdale.
backs
What's crazy is watching him get signed when he did the whole shirt reveal
Yeah.
and signed the contract, and his whole family was
Yeah,
there. And
yeah,
the way Arteta was speaking to his family, I was worried.
Yeah.
The way he spoke to his granddad and
Yeah,
gave him his
yeah,
own
yeah,
kit,
when he gave him the
and
kit.
I was like, "Hey man, this is not looking good for you, Ramsdale."
Yeah.
And it's like if he did drop him for the Man United game, I wouldn't be surprised. Because
I would.
I would be surprised, but the way we've been lining up, the way we've been
The way he's
playing,
been tinkering with things.
it's like another
When we
span.
speak about that, it's not been great, has it?
No, I don't like this whole system we're playing. This whole new system we're
We
playing.
need to
But
speak about that because now it's so we played again. The system was Kiwior at left back.
Didn't
We
like
had Saliba and White, and then we had Partey, right?
Yep. I don't like that we don't have a left footer playing left centre back now. I think that's a big thing for us, and not having Gabriel or even
The
Kiwior
passing
start at left
angles.
back.
The passing
The angles,
Yeah.
opening the game up, because obviously Saliba's right-footed. He's so naturally going to come back inside.
Yeah.
We neglect that left-hand side. And on top of that, Martinelli's now getting neglected more. And then when he does get the ball, he's trying to
'Cause
overcompensate
he's
and
not
do
getting
extra.
as much
So he's
as-
like,
yeah.
I need to do more. So he's doing the stop-start. He's trying to beat two-man. He's losing it. People are groaning at him. But it's not his fault because we've now changed the whole system to play more down the right-hand side. But even when we're playing down the right-hand side, Saka's in trouble because he doesn't have Ben White galloping past him
Yeah.
at every opportunity, because now we're playing Partey inside, and then you've got
The only
Kiwior
question-
coming. Like it's confusing.
The only question I can have for you guys is why?
I don't
Why,
think
when you
so.
have a system that is at 93% at the top of the Premier League
Yeah.
of last year, why is your moves not then just to bulletproof that way that you play?
But then again,
rather
it's
than
like-
changing.
Obviously, City are City for a reason. We're not City.
Yeah.
You know, we're not that level. But I think we're the best of the rest.
Yeah,
And Arteta has ambition to become one of the best managers. So Pep, if you look at someone like Pep, you can say the same thing. They won they won 2 league titles in a row, 3 and 4, whatever, just before the one last season won, and they still changed the system fully.
every year. It was
No,
different.
But
like,
like,
still
but I
like
think
last season,
Pep
the first
can turn-
time we saw City playing 4 centre backs in the
Yeah.
back line. You know, just
then
before
John
that,
Stones
before
in
that,
the
he introduced more of the inverted fullbacks with the
Yeah.
Cancelo. So Pep does that every season. He changes. They just won the league and it
But
changes.
he can turn around and say to you, I've won the league playing this way. I won the league playing Foden as a false nine. I won the treble
So
playing with Haaland."
exactly. So every
And like, so
season,
like, I'm thinking
get better.
Arteta surely to improve and get to his title win has to improve on what was working so well in that season.
I'm saying I agree with you. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's what I think is in the head.
And
of
also
Arteta.
another thing that comes to mind is before we get into Kai is Thomas Partey is playing right back now and Declan Rice, although he's looked all right, he's looking
He
like
played
he's
very good in the
improving.
last 2 games.
He's looking like he's improving. He's not been bad. Partey is a DM of
Yeah.
a world class level.
Yeah, facts.
I think that's why
You are playing a high level DM at right back right now to accommodate for Rice. Is that fair
Yeah,
to say?
I think that's why.
I don't think it's for that. I think the reason we wanted to sign Caicedo was to play that right back role.
Yep.
Okay.
And Partey was going to be the DM. So I think
Oh,
going
so
into
when you
this
missed
season,
out on Caicedo, you sign Rice and it messes up your plans?
not messes up the plans.
Or you have to
I think
change.
we was going into this season playing a centre mid at right back. I think that was the whole
Okay.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether it be Declan Rice, whether it be Partey, whether it be Caicedo,
Okay.
whether it be Trossard,
It would
whoever
have
it
been
is,
Caicedo, yeah.
it would have been someone in the midfield playing as a right back.
Okay.
And I don't know now what happens to Zinchenko. I don't know now what happens to Gabriel. They're saying there's a disciplinary. He hasn't played
But,
since
okay,
the
what was
cup.
the plan for Timber then?
Timber,
Was Timber supposed to be the inverted right back?
it's, potentially
He played,
like there's so many.
seasons he played inverted right back.
Because when I watch Timber,
Community Shield the first game he started left back.
Left back.
when
yeah.
I watch Timber, I don't see a defender in him. I see a midfielder.
No, he's a
Same
midfielder.
with Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
see
they're
Lisandro
midfielders.
Martinez play,
They're
they are
midfielders.
centre midfielders
So
who
high
later in their
technically.
early stages of their professional career, they got pushed to defence because it's just an easy way to play. Like you need help.
And of
blah,
course,
blah.
if you have a midfielder playing in defence, you're more sure on the ball.
Yeah, especially when you're ball playing
Trent's a
team. blah, blah.
midfielder.
Yeah. So I feel like they are actual midfielders, and the role for Lisandro and Timber is play fullback, go into the, like our plan. I think with Zinchenko, with
Lisandro was that.
left back, go into
Okay,
midfield.
but Partey, yeah, we're talking about Partey playing right
Sorry,
back. But
yeah.
as soon as the whistle blows, Partey's in midfield straight away.
Yeah.
It's not even like 5-10 minutes. Then
Yeah,
no,
it's-
you watch it.
he runs
instantly.
inside.
Straight away he does.
10 seconds
Yeah.
into the game.
Straight away,
he's in
but then it
midfield.
goes back to what Illy's saying. Saka misses out on the Ben White presence
he-
over there.
but-
And like that's why I say this is a system that made so much sense and was, I can't stress, blowing every single team away
Yeah.
in the league. You basically beat everyone other than I think Southampton and Newcastle and City, if I'm not wrong.
And you at Old Trafford.
Yeah, but you beat
Yeah.
us. You beat us
Yeah.
at Emirates, so you beat everyone
Oh,
at least
Emirates,
once.
yes.
Yeah. So you guys did so well last year, and now it just looks like there's so many tweaks. And I understand that he wants to have a squad that can be multifunctional, multifaceted.
any time in the game, yeah.
Exactly. So you can change so many different things. I agree with that 100%. But the changes that have happened now seem to have thrown the chemistry and the flow of
It's
the way
very
that you guys
confusing.
play.
Like this game, the last game, and the Forest game, the touches are off. The runs are confusing
What's
me.
going on with Gabriel? Just another thing that came into
Saliba's
my
having
head.
a few dodgy touches.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Saka. He's like not really beating
miles
it.
off it. I'm
Yeah,
watching it. I'm
it's
like,
weird. It's like we didn't have a preseason. Like I'm watching it and I'm like, there's no urgency the way we're playing.
Yeah.
And then, but it's weird because we've changed this lineup. We've now taken away the 1v1 abilities that Saka and Martinelli have.
Demons
They're getting
that they
double.
are.
They're getting double and triple
Yeah,
team
yeah,
now.
yeah.
But we're creating more chances. Like our
Weirdly,
XG in the last
yeah.
3 games has been higher.
It's been
than-
quite high, yeah.
It's been very high.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah.
not taking the chances. But then at the same time, a player like Saka, he needs Ben White running down that overlap.
100%,
Because
bro.
how many times Ben White's run will just maybe change the body position of the left back, and then now he could cut inside.
Space.
Same with Martinelli. Even though Martinelli didn't have Zinchenko overlapping, he had Zinchenko overlapping more than he has anyone
Or he
overlapping
had
him
an
now.
underlap from Xhaka.
Underlap.
Yeah, or underlap from Xhaka, which
Yeah.
Declan Rice is not going to play that
Yeah.
role because he's not left-footed.
Yeah.
But go on.
Yeah. Why is Eddie not starting?
This is a big thing.
Eddie, for me, I love Eddie.
I don't know why. I don't understand.
I mean, he started last week.
No.
I think Trossard started because last season at Fulham, I think he got, was it 4 assists?
And that was Trossard's worst
They-
performance in Arsenal against Fulham.
It was
This
last
weekend.
season.
very,
this weekend it was,
very
yeah,
The
yeah.
one that just went.
Yeah.
Worst
But
performance.
I think he started this game because last season I think it was his debut. I can't remember.
He might have been, I'm not sure.
For against Fulham last season. Was his
Arsenal
debut?
won 3-0.
And he got 3 assists.
Away. Maybe. I don't know.
It was something. It was something.
One of his
But
early
he got 3
fixtures.
assists or
One of his
whatever it
early
was.
games, yeah.
He got 3 assists or whatever it was. I think he started this game because of that. And we probably thought, there's a weakness that they have that they can't do with Trossard.
Just a word on Eddie, and I know you guys
Yeah.
rate him. Well, we've
I love
spoken about
Eddie.
this off camera
Yeah.
hella times, right? And it's such a fair question because I feel like the rest of the Arsenal fan base, obviously Gabriel Jesus is brilliant.
Yeah.
What Gabriel Jesus does on the football pitch is unreal. But what Eddie brings you is a profile that you don't have at the club. That finisher that just stays in and around the box, he's smelling there. After
So we
the
do have the club then.
from the yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like no other profile that has that.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jesus has everything else.
Yeah.
Jesus is dropping in. He's skipping past plays. He's doing all the creativity stuff. Eddie, I think, is one of the more underrated strikers in the league, and definitely from the Arsenal fan base, he's not showing the love that he should be showing.
What I don't get about the Arsenal fan base that dislike Eddie is I think they think every team should have 2 amazing number 9s, but that never works.
Never.
No team in world football
There's
now,
2 world-class number 9s that
except
play
for
the
Man
same.
City. Except for Man City, they have 2 good strikers.
Yeah, yeah.
They have Haaland and then they have
Alvarez.
Alvarez. Other than teams like Inter who had Dzeko and Martinez where they play 2 up front,
Yeah.
no team has a single striker that they play with their system.
Formation, yeah.
And then on the bench is a world beater striker
Crazy
or
striker.
an amazing striker that should be playing at another top team.
Like, it'll be
So-
Højlund and Martial next year.
Martial.
Nice. You could have given it.
But with
I
Eddie,
tried.
they want us to. A lot of Arsenal fans want him gone.
Don't
Who do you
understand
replace him?
it.
I don't
if
get-
he-
I don't
if he
get that,
goes?
to be fair.
Like that's a very good striker to have off the bench.
So
And
important.
for me, some games in certain games he should be starting ahead of Jesus, or
Absolutely.
he should be playing with Jesus.
In terms of
I think
profile
he's
of
that good.
opposition.
And when
Absolutely,
Jesus
bro.
ain't around, he should be starting.
And when he has started last season, he got goals. He
Yeah.
scored the winner
Yeah.
against
Man United. Yeah.
He's caused trouble this season. He scored in the first game, I think it was. Like
Scored against Fulham, which was the
Scored
win
against
against
Fulham,
Fulham.
yeah.
Palhinha.
so, like there's a lot of things. I don't think things are going wrong with Arsenal. There's a lot of questions.
That's what
There's
I'm saying.
questions. There's
There's
nothing
question
going
marks
wrong.
of the
And one of the
manager
biggest
right now.
questions is Havertz.
Oh please,
The worst.
can I be honest with you guys?
I've
Is
never
he the worst?
yes.
I just think right now it just looks like a lost
Him
puppy.
and Rich
Yeah,
Charlison
I think that's exactly what it is.
are the same.
Him and Richarlison.
No.
Yeah, they're the same. They're going through the same thing, bro. Like, and this is not
In
new.
different positions, though.
People say-
Yeah, and what I mean about they're going through the same thing is like they're fighting for the worst footballers in the Premier League right now. No, they are though. It's both
Yeah.
of them. Like this is crazy.
Kai Havertz-
Havertz was doing this in last season at Chelsea.
Yeah, people say
Brother,
confidence.
he's been doing this for
This
3
is
years.
new.
People say
Yeah.
confidence,
It's
but
not
I'm like,
confidence,
Havertz has been
man.
doing this for a while.
I don't
Like,
know, no,
the
no.
finishing,
excuses that I hear.
the nonchalant attitude, the lack of pressing, the when he got the ball in space and passed back to Declan Rice, and Declan Rice is like, why
What the hell are you doing?
sometimes-
Like,
Awareness.
the
This
groan
is
you
word,
could hear
bro.
through the TV. You was at the game. I don't know if obviously you was there, but there was a groan through the TV.
I didn't want to criticize him too much because obviously I was sat next to his
Of
family.
course, I understand that. Yeah,
I get
understand
that.
And he's got a beautiful.
yeah.
He's got a beautiful girlfriend, so you don't
Gorgeous
want to.
woman,
You don't want to
gorgeous
woman.
be in
Yeah,
the bad books of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I don't. The signing when we signed him was confusing as hell to me.
It confused you so much. I guarantee you guys thought, you know what? I got faith in this guy.
No, I didn't have faith in them.
Sharks?
I laughed at Faisal when they were linked.
I did and I still do.
Okay,
Mashallah.
wipe that out. No, wipe it out. Forget it.
I was like this with Pepe.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can ask Sharky.
He,
As when we got Pepe,
He was.
after about 3 months, I said I'm done with him. I
Yeah.
said this guy's not going to
So
succeed.
you
you
know-
know from game week 1.
you got a good eye.
I was done with him.
At least
Wallahi.
before- at least
before
before
we
You done
signed,
about Chelsea.
before we signed him,
Well,
I
it's-
swear to you, when they were linked, when he was linked to Real Madrid, I laughed at Faisal. I said, you lot getting Kai Havertz.
Yeah, I remember.
2 days later, we was linked to him. I said,
He
what the
needs to
hell is going
clock.
on?
Wallahi, sure, I remember
65
your
million
tweets. I
Great
remember
British
your
pounds. 65 million Great British pounds.
Yeah.
That is
Great million is
ridiculous.
crazy.
I
Great
can't
million
speak
is
English.
like that. It's
Like,
like
bro,
Great
I
million.
watched
Kai
Kai,
Havertz
yeah.
is really-
I watched
let's
him.
go.
I watched him in the first game of the season.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's playing left-sided 8. Why is he there?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
As a striker, I'm no problems. No problem. He holds the ball up well. He can interchange with players.
Yeah.
Finishing is not there, but Jesus' finishing is not there. So it's like we have two bad bunch players, two Jesus there. When he plays in that midfield role, he looks so out of it.
He looks lost, yeah.
He looks like he's still in West London.
Telling you,
He looks like he's far away from Emirates.
Chelsea destroyed these man, bro.
No,
like
they
destroyed their confidence.
I don't think they destroyed him. I don't think
Like,
they destroyed him. I think this
Werner-
I think this player was in him. I think this player
confidence was gone. He said, "I'm going back to Germany." I'm going back to Germany. No, he said, "I'm going back to Germany." He scored a goal because his confidence was gone there. Fernando Torres was a shadow of a player
when he left Liverpool and to Chelsea.
Morata.
Bro,
But there's
he's
so many
confident.
examples of players doing well.
Higuain, like they're all like it's crazy, fam. They ruined their confidence so much, and confidence is a big deal. I know what it feels like.
Playing different.
No,
at Chelsea.
let him.
Yeah,
I know you know what it feels like.
Well,
Why
like,
we
I know what it feels like when you lose your confidence and you're trying to get your group back. It's long.
What, in a football session?
No, like in life, fam. Like
he's taking it deeper.
Everything, like in a real life situation. And I feel like Werner, his confidence is shattered.
Havertz.
Havertz, is shattered. Yeah, when he goes on social media and sees all these things, it's not going to make him feel better. Arsenal fans need to get behind him, regardless if he's playing dead.
I agree.
At the end of the day, he represents your club. Do you get it?
This is food being serious. I like it.
No, because I know I've been in that. I know that feeling, fam.
Yeah.
Where a player's confidence is shattered. There's nothing. You go on social media, you see all the get out my club. You need to get behind the man.
Are you making me feel bad?
And think. No,
I agree.
Yeah.
You might not like him. It's fine, but like grilling him is crazy. Do you get it? I get it. He is like you get it, the way he's playing.
I'll never grow his ability of playing football. As a professional
It's
footballer,
just- I can
there's
see
no
it.
professional footballer in world football that's bad at football.
Yeah,
They're all good at football.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all elite.
It's just lack of
There's the
confidence.
1% that make
What
it.
do you think the fix is? Do you think it's actually putting him in the deep end by starting him every game? Should he be integrating him slowly and getting his confidence up?
Yeah, it's slowly.
Why,
if you dash him in the
there's
deep
two
end,
things.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like that's gonna destroy.
There's
man.
two things with
That's what it's
Havertz.
been.
It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
There's two things with Havertz. It should have been the slow integration and playing him as a number 9. He cannot play that left side of midfield.
Yeah, for me,
His off the ball awareness as a midfielder
Number
is
9,
not
I
good.
would- yeah, I would've-
His nonchalant attitude, like I said, is not a left-centered midfield and a midfielder at all.
Facts.
His ability of not like he does this thing, and when you watch him, I've realized it. And Stars pointed it out to me a while ago. When he gets the ball, he plays the way the ball came to him. So if the ball's come from Abs, I'm running back to Abs. That's how he plays. I've very rarely seen him get the ball and turn
It's the
or get the
position.
ball.
It's the
It's not the
position.
position.
Open up the pitch.
Even when he's
Open
played
up
as
the
a
pitch.
striker,
Yeah.
when he's played as a striker for us against Nottingham Forest, when he was the number 9 later in the game, he'll get the ball, he'll bring the ball down. The two defenders are behind him. All he has to do is turn. But he goes back to where the ball came from.
There's no confidence.
That is also confidence, but I feel like he's been like that at Chelsea for the last 2-3 years. Even though he scored the Champions League
Chelsea
final goal.
killed his confidence.
No, but scoring a Champions League final goal and winning the
I
Champions
get it,
League,
yeah,
my
yeah.
confidence will be crazy till I'm 35.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
100.
I'll always be like, I'm the guy that won a team in Champions League. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's an issue because
The issues
why it
with
works,
Eddie and-
system worked so well last season. Another reason, we'll talk about the defense being completely
Your
changed
system,
now.
Arsenal system.
Yeah. Obviously, defense
Granit Xhaka.
completely got changed, but also is because Xhaka in the left centre mid role
So important.
and Havertz is closer to Xhaka the way he plays than Rice is.
Of course.
You know, so it's not like if we put Rice, let's say we put Partey, DM, Rice, and like everyone's saying right now,
Yeah.
Partey, Rice, and Odegaard.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
And I hope that works. That's our best three midfielders.
Yeah.
But if, it's gonna be the same as what was going on in the defense. It's completely different to the system last year because Havertz, like last season, Xhaka, he's the tallest player on our team, same as Havertz now. He was a lot of time the furthest forward in attack. You remember?
Yeah, he was, I remember.
Straight, he joins because what happens is Zinchenko came into midfield.
He was finding Xhaka for free every time.
Xhaka was
going
basically a striker.
He was going in that
He was on the
space.
last line.
He was going in that last
Exactly.
space.
He was
Yeah.
further forward than Gabriel Jesus, right? Havertz in that if he starts in that midfield, I can see him being the same thing where he can basically play a striker, right? Deckers, if he plays in that left centre mid, he's gonna be a left centre mid and stay left centre mid. Odegaard comes and collects the ball from deep, comes wide to the right, plays a lot on the right side, and Partey sits in DM. So we don't have any of the midfielders playing further forward or pushing further forward, which is what made us so good last season.
Yeah.
If we play Partey, Rice, and Odegaard. So
I
now
hear
it's
it.
maybe we've got the wrong profile then.
I hear it.
Because we don't have anyone now that can play left centre mid like we played last season with Xhaka.
No one in your
So
squad
now we're
can.
in trouble.
But
And I think
Havertz,
Arteta's now trying to train Havertz and is hopefully sticking to the project and hoping that Havertz.
but there's certain things like everything you said on the ball. I don't see it yet, but those are things that could develop. what can't is awareness on the, like, just knowing the like, because you guys were so good off the ball last year as well. And Xhaka at times would fill in next to Partey and would cover all of that ground and be able to someone who also then helps in the press as well. Yeah. Like, he had all of these facets off the ball that was so important. And these intangibles meant that you guys were stopping transition so well. Havertz, I see him sometimes and it's just like, this can't be the mind of a midfielder. Can that be coached? Partly, possibly, but that would be a longer project, and you guys need to be in a title race this year. You are not in a situation where you can be coaching a player through it. And I understand the point that you make about the confidence knock that he must have got at Chelsea, but I do agree with what Elias is saying, that I don't see a midfielder in there. I think the best place would be for him at number 9, but then that argues the case. Then what happens? How do we replace Xhaka? Yeah. And then what system is this manager going for at the end of the day? And again, what happened to Gabriel as well? So what's going on with Gabriel?
I don't think it's a disciplinary thing because we know what it looks like when Arteta doesn't.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think that's
you'll
what
be frozen out.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
he
what
would
it
never
is.
come off the bench.
I think it's purely tactical and it hasn't worked so far. And maybe let's. But the thing is, I would rather see Arteta. I want to see him have the balls. So you know what? I don't care if it's not working right now. I'm sticking to it until it works. I'd rather see that than, you know what, panic fold and go back. Yeah. Because also at the end of the day, we're still undefeated. So we only dropped. We've got 7 points out of 9.
Yeah, we've dropped 2 points. We only dropped
it's
2
not
points.
doomsday. It's
not
just
doomsday.
questions. Yeah,
and
it's
like
just
last season,
questions.
look at Pep, look at Man City. I'm always having to compare anything I can to, because that's the premium.
Standard.
It's creme de la creme. That's the standard.
Yeah.
If you want to be the best, you have to come above City, right?
Yeah.
Look at City last season. They only hit second game really, or their best form.
Oh, they figured it out in the second half.
Second half season. But throughout the first half of the season, they were chopping, changing.
Yeah.
Those games was Diaz and Stones. Then after that, it was Akanji and Aki centre back. Then Aki started going left back. And they're getting results. Stones and they're getting results. They're tinkering, changing the defence, but they're still getting the results. Sometimes weren't pretty, but they're getting the results. But then it clicks for them. It was February, March, whatever. Then 10 games we're going to win. What is happening now? Same thing Arteta's thinking. We're going to change. We're going to change in the games now. This time we're going to play Saliba and White. Now Kiwior's going to go left back. Partey's playing right back. But 1-0 tough win, penalty win against Palace away, but got the results. Keep doing this, but just make sure you're getting the results. Sometimes not going to be pretty. Sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes we'll wash a team. Keep doing it. By January, everyone understands. Havertz, hopefully, this is what it's meant to be. He's going to understand his role more. He's played a lot more. Yeah. And by that, everyone understands what they're doing. Bang, then we should have a crazy. That's when the season really starts.
Yeah, but are you willing to sacrifice or potentially have a title challenge that doesn't happen this year for the experimental phase? Because
the aim is still to be in a title.
Yeah. So the best case scenario is that it is all figured out by January.
Of course.
And you get results from that, and you're still getting results up to that point, which obviously is possible. Of course,
I don't think you guys are going to be fine for the title this season. To be completely honest.
Yeah, because you think you're going to.
I'm not saying that you're dead. I'm not saying and I do.
So he thinks they're fighting for the title.
No, I do, and I feel like this is going to be a 2-horse race.
It's cool. I can't wait for that live show next year when he brings up your mare.
Get up.
I generally do, but yeah, man. I just feel like. This, do you know how this again? Who did we say this is for a manager? This is a very important season for them, because I feel like Arteta falls in that as well. Yeah, this is very important season for Arteta. Like
very important.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. A lot of managers have to prove themselves this season.
Last season, what he's done, you guys fighting for the league, etc. Got into the Champions League football. This is where it really starts. Now.
Yeah.
Did the foundation?
We're gonna see.
But also, so we need to give Fulham some plaudits because we're only talking about Arsenal. But before that was whilst it's still in Arsenal, we can't talk about this game without talking about Fabio Vieira. And that's the baby Bruno I was talking about.
Is that your baby
Bruno?
I've seen him actually compared to Bruno Fernandes.
That's the one they're saying should be starting in
and that could be left centre mid, left foot centre mid, but I don't know, he's not a starter.
Physicality as well,
but
maybe.
that cameo he had is one of the best cameos I've seen in a long time. He was a demon. The bicycle at the end, even though it was offside. The strike at the end, which keeper tipped over the bar.
The assist.
And just to turn around, just to do this. Like,
cold.
Winning the penalty.
Yeah, winning the penalty. 2 assists in that game. It was ridiculous.
Unreal.
Off the bench as well. For someone who every time who's come on the pitch, everyone's like, Fabio
this guy
back
again.
on the pitch. This guy again, gives away the ball.
Yeah.
He's too weak. He's too this and that. But this could be the turning point for Vieira's career at Arsenal.
Now, for me, it was Community Shield, winning penalty, top bids.
Yeah.
I was like, I like
confidence.
Him. I like him.
Yeah. That was a
big confidence. This guy. He's good.
Confident because I was one last year when he was
2 games. Hey, it's 2 games.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah.
Hasib has a Fabio Vieira shirt from last season. He
invested
out of his way, bought an away Arsenal shirt, the black
not
one,
financial advice.
and put Vieira on it.
This is not financial advice.
And everyone's been mocking him. Is the stocks going up
This is not financial.
And right now I went from 0.5 pence to 0.6 pence.
Yeah, fair.
That's what the stock went up to.
But regardless, unbelievable cameo from
No,
Fabio.
I believe.
Yeah,
But
brilliant,
also
brilliant
props to
cameo.
Fulham as well. Like the set piece, the way they stayed in the game at 10 men.
Yeah.
Would you call Eddie the only man to get signal at Emirates?
Only man to get signal.
Yeah, I was
Only
trying
man
to-
to get
He's
signal.
always on the phone. Every time I'm there, I
He
can
get-
never tweet or nothing. He's just there on
Really?
the phone.
You know what I hate
How'd
though?
you
How'd you get
signal?
signal?
How'd you get signal? What?
When people jump on him when he's like he's doing his thing,
Yeah.
Let
and
him
then
do his
let him
silly,
do
bro.
it,
Let him
man.
do his
I'm
silly.
trying to
Everyone
get
starts
him.
celebrating.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
because he wants to go like that proper. And
Yeah, yeah.
I
love when he does it. I love when he does it. Because I answer the phone as well. You know,
Because I know what Eddie's thinking.
I say, yo.
I know
And he says,
I
hey.
know what Eddie's thinking. Instagram pic.
Yeah, no, of course.
But when it's their man ruining
just ruining it every time.
That's dead.
all hitch up.
Yeah, because he's thinking
Sideways
IG. Yeah,
phone.
you get me. Imagine doing this
Yeah.
and DMing a girl that picture.
Hard.
God.
That's when you say, put your
Can't forget
number.
wet up.
Do it now to the camera.
Can't
Get a
forget
screenshot.
when Eddie does this.
No, you
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
That's the
Screenshot
Instagram
that,
pic.
guys.
That's the
What you say?
Instagram
Oh,
pic.
you're.
That's the Instagram pic.
Everyone
now.
screenshot that now.
There's a screenshot
Yeah.
now. Is that
That's the
now?
Instagram pic now.
Chill out.
That's the Instagram pic.
Chill
You're
out.
not using that for
Chill
no
out.
other girls. That's the Instagram pic.
When Eddie does that, I like boom, and then when man them jump on it, I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man, let the young
He
boy
used to
do
do like
his
Rashford.
thing.
You know Rashford, he just gets them out as well.
No, Rashford.
Yeah,
no,
he's
Move out, move out more.
Rashford.
I think he tells them before the game and he goes,
Clock on his Instagram story.
That's what I think he does, you know?
Like, yeah.
that's what I think he does. He just tells them get out of the way and just goes,
Yeah.
that's what he does.
But quickly on Fulham, they showed great resilience as well.
Fantastic.
Brilliant, man.
Fantastic.
And Calvin Bassey got sent off and it's like basically.
Do you know what's crazy? His second yellow was like a very good defensive move from him. Like he stopped the 1v1.
That belonged in Wembley.
And
Yeah.
That belonged in Wembley with the
Yeah,
rest of
and
it.
that foul-
At AEW.
Yeah.
that foul gained his team a point.
It literally did because we could have scored because I
Gained
think
his
it was
team
going to be 2v1.
Yeah, Eddie
I think it was going to
going,
be 2v1.
yeah, he was going to blow off, bro. That there
He
was
saved
tactical
him
and
top
saved
because
his team.
our second goal was him not
Yeah,
keeping
him
everyone
on
on
the floor.
side.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
on the floor.
yeah, yeah.
He didn't roll off the pitch.
Yeah,
Done
yeah, he should
done
have
an
rolled off the
amazing
pitch,
job,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Done
but,
good, done
but
good.
listen, fair play to Fulham. Obviously, we'd love to get some Fulham correspondence. I don't know if we have any, but I don't have any written down now.
Oh, you could just ask
But-
any old Chelsea fans. They
but-
used to support Fulham.
Huh?
Yeah, all the old Chelsea fans used to support Fulham.
Yeah, tell us. But listen, 2-2, good result from Fulham. How you guys feeling for the season? Let us know. But as we move on to the next game, let me tell you, I was at the Arsenal game and I remember seeing Andreas Perez score, and I was like, damn, man, we're gonna get trolled online. But luckily, I checked my phone, and 7-8 minutes in, 6 minutes maybe, United were 2-0 down at Old Trafford.
Ah, what a segue.
And I was like,
That was amazing. You know
That's a
what?
good-
Round
that's
of
a-
applause.
Yeah.
Round of applause for
That was a great
Sharky.
segue.
Transition.
I can't lie, I was still about to speak about Fulham.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
good
didn't
transition.
expect that.
what a start you guys had. And I was like, I was thinking already, yeah, SDS is going to be unreal this week. After the meltdown from Diaz last week, how bad it's been going. 2-0 down at Old Trafford. I was praying for Nottingham Forest to keep the win and smoke you guys. But he did come back, so fair enough. But also, not all comebacks are a good thing in the long term because there's still signs. There's still things. You can't just look at it and go, like, for example, you scored the late winner because you had 10 men. It's good.
Yeah.
But if you had 11 men and you had to win in the last minute, it's not a good thing.
It's still a problem as
You
well.
know, you got away with it.
Yeah.
You're at home. You got away with it.
Yeah.
But talk to me about how you're feeling. The floor is yours before you even get to my
I got
notes.
one question before
Yeah,
you start.
and then I got one after you.
The
I
question
got-
you
I got
asked him
some.
earlier. The question you asked him earlier. Is it sustainable for the future? The way you're playing. You asked Fu that question earlier.
Yeah.
The way you're playing now, is it sustainable for the future of Manchester United Football Club?
And then wait. To add on to that, I don't think it is. Because
Answered it.
yeah, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna make it.
Sorry. Let me ask you the question.
I don't think it is. You know why? Oh na na na. Put your hands in the air if you conceded tonight. Oh na na na. Ooh na 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 na
Hey,
na
see how
na
he just fell
na.
back into the goal?
Yeah.
He was Formula 1 driver.
One of them.
He was at the Grand Prix.
One of them. Three of them. No, what's the matter with him,
Carrying
fam?
that soldier boy. He was doing
Yeah,
everything.
he done every
Lean
dance.
back. He was
It's on TikTok.
everything.
That dance is gonna be on TikTok.
Everything.
Now. Little kids are gonna do
Everything.
it.
Everything.
But boys done?
But
You
check
boys
it.
done?
Black shorts.
Nelson.
Boys
Don't. That's the wrong
boys
character.
done?
That's the wrong way.
Boys done? Yeah, that's home.
All right,
Good job.
the floor is yours.
I remember I was on here. The last time I think me and Ilyas were on here as well was after the De Gea blunder against West Ham.
You got rid of your greatest keeper
No.
to
Give
bring.
him the floor.
It's how?
How? I'm moving away from the mic.
Anana's been on the floor. Let's give him the floor.
Just
Look,
please.
I'm moving away from the mic.
Just please, brothers. Thank you so much, brothers. Thank you so much. But yeah, and I said, and I said in that one, I think Manchester United to be successful in the future, there's 4 areas in which they need to improve in. I said they improved on the manager. The ownership is an issue. The board is an issue, and the players are an issue, right? And And I'm starting to think, and this is funny because I said this about Jurgen Klopp as well. And I said, Liverpool have given Jurgen Klopp the reins to recruitment. And that, in my opinion, I don't know if who disagrees, but in my opinion, has left them with a poor squad planning. Right now, Man United are playing pressing football with a squad that I don't think can sustainably play that. If you're asking me sustainability, no, I don't think it's sustainable. I think if we play against better teams, we should be 4-0 down in the beginning. Forest had 2 chances. And yes, you can say we played... Because I remember watching the manager's press conference after the game, and he's like, afterwards we showed great control and character and desire to... Yeah, sure, but there's a big issues going on at the club right now. With the amount of... With the players, the names that we're seeing, Cucurella,
Marcos Alonso,
Sergio Reguilon, Højbjerg. What am I hearing? These players should never ever play for my club.
Rejects from other Premier League clubs.
And like these are players that it doesn't make any sense. And I understand that Luke Shaw's got injured and Malacia is not available. Dalot did pretty well after the 2-0 in that inverted left back role. So I don't understand why we want to sign someone else and players that I personally don't rate. I think Marcos Alonso and Cucurella are 2 of the worst left backs I've seen in my life, if I'm being very honest. And those are 2 players that are linked with my club right now. Højbjerg! What the hell are we doing with Højbjerg being linked? Apparently, Sofian Amrabat is on holiday, waiting for Man United to just come and pick him up.
He's not drinking pina coladas.
He's drinking pina coladas on the beach, and he's saying, "Yeah, I'm waiting for Man United. They're gonna come pick me up."
Virgin pina coladas. It comes from Muslim.
Of course. But mojito. There you go.
Yeah,
and this brother does
mocktails.
There you go, mocktails. But this brother is just chilling there waiting, and apparently Man United are still not signing him. And this is an issue when you give a manager full reins of recruitment. We had John Murtagh and Richard Arnold who are in charge of the decisions that happen at Manchester United. These 2 guys have just said, Ten Hag, we defer to you in everything. Whatever you want, what player you want, we're going to go get him for you. And Mason Mount is a player I like. You've known I've liked Mason Mount for a long time. That's not an issue. I like Mason Mount. I'm happy with Mason Mount as a signing at my club. Anthony as a signing at my club at right wing is a problem. Because although he played well in the second half, I feel as though this guy, like, his best scoring season at the Eredivisie was something like 9 goals.
Nice.
This
A
is
player you went in for 50 mil, said, "No, we're not going to come back with you."
Yeah.
And went back and signed him for 90 mil.
And that is, I remember last time we said that, I said that was a board issue.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, no matter how much we got him for, it might have been an issue of identifying a player anyway. So the recruitment at Manchester United is poor right now. So there are question marks on Ten Hag. Liban is on one side where he's very relaxed about the situation and saying it's early. This is not like last season. Because that's something I feel he's using as comfort. And other United fans are using as comfort. It is not like last season. This is worse because it is us attempting to play football with a squad that cannot play football. Like we do that against Spurs. And I remember I was saying, Spurs, we made them look good. Yeah, it was Bournemouth, but these guys still looked fine against Bournemouth as well. So maybe we're just not as good as we thought. And Casemiro looks old. He's diving into challenges so early on. I look at this team, Mason Mount being out, Luke Shaw being out. Brother, there's not a lot of positives other than Rasmus Højlund coming in. Yeah. And the positive that comes with Rasmus Højlund is the fact that we have created the most amount of big chances in the league and we've won the ball in the final third more than anyone else. So if you bring a striker in, surely the underlying stats are good, so he should be eating. But the chaos that's happening at Manchester United, especially with the links in these last 3 days, I'll have to see who we get in, but this could be and I'm prepared for a very, very, very long season, man.
I think you lot don't have the right personnel in a lot of positions. Starting from Wan-Bissaka, not the ball playing right back that you need. You need Dalot on that right side if you want to play the way Ten Hag plays.
I know you're going to go on. If you don't have the right personnel at board level, how the hell are you going to be doing the player thing?
But I think if you lot get the Qataris, is it Qataris?
Yeah.
If the Qataris come in and do buy, like they're saying it looks like it's going to happen now, once the transfer
I've
window's
been waiting
over.
for 9 months, Ilyas. I've been waiting for 9 months.
Apparently the rumour is they wanted to wait till after the transfer window so they don't get bought out and all this kind of... We'll see.
That is what they said to Liverpool.
I think if you lot get the Qataris to come in, we've seen it all around the world. When an Arab owner comes into a club, they fix it from top to bottom. And I feel like that's what will happen with you guys.
Infrastructure for sure.
I think you lot will get the right board. You'll keep Ten Hag and you'll sign the right players.
Okay, what's the evidence that a Qatari ownership has bought a good board in?
No, I'm talking about Arabs in general. Just an Arab owner.
Okay,
so Manchester City,
Saudi and Newcastle.
Saudi and Newcastle.
Qataris had PSG, right?
And did they bring in... Is TSG a successful project, guys?
It's not a successful project, but they have had a lot of good signings in their past.
Inshallah. Listen, if the
yeah.
Qataris come,
Yeah.
hopefully everything gets changed.
Hopefully, yeah.
Then I'm smiling again. I come on SDS and I'm happy again. No problem.
It's
but
not
as
looking
it
good.
is
It's
right
not-
now,
it's
Everything. It's a
big man
mess.
take.
Eric Ten Hag should not be. He should not be playing Casemiro as a lone six. As a lone six.
No,
Because
but-
when he makes mistakes, it's like the loudest mistakes on
No,
the
but
pitch.
I'm saying Casemiro is
Yeah.
the one that's lunging in at the edge of the opposition box.
Yep.
So if you're a lone six, the
Shouldn't do.
awareness
Yeah.
should be, hello, I'm going to just sit in front of my back two at least. Because the way that we play, one of our fullbacks invert, so you're going to have someone next to you. Brother, the amount of signings that we miss out on, and I've said this many times before, we miss out on Timber.
He ain't got the pull.
We-
Like
we miss
like
out on
Fogler
Timber.
said, he can't even pull his own hair.
What did I
Facts.
say?
What?
The pitch is too big for Ten Hag.
Big man.
It wasn't too big for him last year.
Is a short-term problem, a short-term fix. He's not a long-term.
He's too busy
fix,
trying to
bro.
score goals.
Like,
Do you know what? He's a bloody goal scorer.
Yeah. He's a goal scorer.
But listen,
If he was our number 9, we might have a chance.
Rashford finally went back. Everyone's saying put Rashford back on the left wing, etc. He went back
Easy.
left wing.
Easy.
Martial
It's-
started.
Oh, yeah,
My boy.
Martial.
Your
My
boy
boy.
started.
Hey, man.
Did he
What,
impress
the
you?
GTA car racer guy.
Yeah, did he impress you?
Wherever he is, wherever he
In
is.
terms of gameplay, 10 times clear of what Rashford was giving us. Rashford was offering nothing as a number 9.
Yep.
Martial was linking the play well, but his body just looks like it's broken down, man. He can't run in behind anymore. He's not the threat. Like, you remember, like, when we think of Martial, we think of the Everton goal in the FA Cup when Herrera plays him in. He's running in on goal, finish.
Quick feet,
But it's
everything.
Liverpool goal. Like, we think about him running in behind and being someone who finishes in front of goal.
You know what we called him
Like his
in
body is
Lingala?
shot, man.
You speak Lingala?
Yeah.
What do you call him?
Limba.
Which means?
Limba.
Timber.
That's what he is. He's a
So
Limba now.
what does that mean?
Limba.
He's a Nyangalakata.
That's a good one.
That's a bad word.
Kosa, man.
I don't
chill
even
out,
know.
what you
Most
saying,
people
man?
know one. They know. They know.
chill
Hey, DRC.
Ozanya Benza, huh?
Brazzaville. Listen, if you guys have been struggling, if you can, yeah, we both Congolese, man. If you guys have been struggling with strikers as well, why don't you bring in the young boys, Joe Hugo, Charlie McNeil? You know, give them a chance.
who's
Give them a
this?
run out.
No,
Was it
Why not?
Fernandez?
Because they're they've been very
No,
impressive.
you've lost your mind now.
Preseason, Joe Hugo scored for you preseason.
Yeah, against who?
Preseason.
You tell me
Did you not
against
see
who?
how they were playing
You
preseason?
tell me against who? Let me tell you how I'm playing in preseason. Our second team was playing better than our first team.
Well, you lost
Our
to Wrexham.
second team plays better football than our first team.
They lost to Wrexham. Though.
No, brother, I'm talking about Dortmund game. The Dortmund game for 60 minutes, we're controlling the game. We're popping Dortmund. This is Dortmund's first team. The last 30 minutes, the first team comes up with.
I loved it. I love it.
Bro, why is my second team popping the ball?
Why is Sancho not playing? Why? He should be starting
Where?
in that up front
Where?
three.
Where?
Get Anthony out of that team.
How is Ten Hag going to do that?
But I know that's his marquee signing. That was his statement signing. He can't take him out.
Ten Hag.
Sancho needs to be on the right. He needs to be on the left.
Okay,
He needs to be
anytime
somewhere.
we've seen Sancho on the right, it's not.
He needs to be somewhere in that team. He needs to
Sancho
be somewhere
hasn't
getting.
done enough to start.
No,
Even at
it's not about doing
pre-season,
enough
he's
to
looked
start.
brilliant with the
Yeah.
second team. Anytime he plays with the first team, but I'm wallahi, guys, I'm not joking.
You're rude.
Our second team plays better football than our first team.
It's wrong. Ten Hag mentally destroyed this guy.
Who?
Sancho. He sent him to
That guy
the,
was
he sent him to the
mentally
mountains.
destroyed from Oli and Ragnick, brother.
Mid-season,
He sent him to the
go
mountains.
to the mountains and train.
I think that was the best thing that happened to him. I honestly
Who's
think
seen
that was the best
Game
thing
of
that happened
Thrones?
to him.
Who's seen Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Keep
Thrones.
saying this,
Have you
but it's
seen
not
it?
Games of
Games
Thrones.
Games of
There's
Thrones.
a lot
Have
of
you seen
games
Games
in
of
the
Thrones?
Have I seen it?
Yeah,
They
if you
play a lot
watched
of
it.
games there.
Where you have to
wa-
go, if you're bad, you go
Yes.
like this. You become one of them man there. The snow.
Sent to the wall.
You sent to the wall and that.
Sent to the
Yeah.
wall.
Done that
Okay.
to Sancho.
Yeah.
He destroyed him mid-season. Go and train one up in the mountains. Get your confidence back.
But you just talk about confidence of Havertz. Maybe that was a solution for the
No, it's not a
confidence issue.
solution. Ten Hag doesn't. It's too big of a role for Ten Hag. I'm telling you now. You
It's
guys,
the biggest role in his life, but it's the
lot
biggest
need
role
to-
for a lot of
it's-
managers.
no,
I don't know
it's
what that
not.
point is, bro.
Fam, you got
For
it
what
from the
manager
thing.
is it not a big
He
role
came
for?
and
It's
just
Manchester United.
Yeah, why is he trying to turn Man United to a Dutch league, fam?
No, he's trying to
He is.
improve
Am
the
I lying?
technique. No, but what he's
Everyone,
trying
where
to
did everyone
do-
come from? Where did Anthony come from?
No, but what he's
Holland.
attempting to do.
Workhorse.
Holland.
They came from Burnley.
No, but
No,
he played in
no,
Holland.
don't-
He came
don't
from
try it.
You have to
Germany.
be honest.
Ericsson.
You have to be honest,
Huh?
brother.
Okay,
Came
but
from-
what
came
country is he
Came
from?
from
What
Inter
country is he
Milan.
from?
Denmark.
Yeah.
It's not from Holland.
He
It doesn't
played
matter.
in
He
Ajax.
played in
This guy's
Ajax.
waffling.
Look,
He
look,
played in
he
Ajax.
could've
He
said-
thought-
he
he
could've
thought he
said
did
the
that.
Sandro Martinez, but
Yeah.
like,
Wallahi, we had so
Yeah.
many other
You know,
players he could have said.
yeah,
I just missed that.
Yeah, it was made.
Well,
No, no, but you know
Oh, no,
what I'm
I
trying
was
to
right
say.
there.
You know what I'm trying to say,
Oh,
though.
Nana came. It was Ajax a couple of years ago.
Listen.
Why are we helping
Bringing-
you your point? Why are we
No,
helping-
but-
Yeah,
yeah,
let me
wallah,
tell you
you're
why.
struggling
He's
now,
bringing
you're
all
sinking.
them, man, Dutch people, the Dutch league guys, into Manchester United. Manchester United.
I just want to make it
It
clear as
doesn't
well.
work like that, bro.
No, but I just
it
want to
doesn't
make it
work
clear.
like
Listen,
that.
listen. It's not. I think it's not as
It's his
bad.
fault.
It's not as bad as
It's his
Lias
fault.
makes out it to be.
Lias
But
needs
it's
to
not.
make a video on this. Manchester Oranges. He did it on the Real Madrid. Boys. You guys are
He
turning
did
into-
the Manchester version. But I don't think it's as
It's not
bad.
working.
I don't think it's as bad as Leah says. But I also don't. I'm not as relaxed as Liban is.
Liban,
No,
I
but
think the
Liban
real- I
doesn't
think-
watch Man United.
no,
sleeps
he's
through the
relaxed
games,
for a
Chill
reason.
out,
and
chill
then he
out,
watches
chill out.
match
He's
of
a
the
Man
day.
United fan.
Then he watches
Chill
match of the
out,
day.
chill out.
Then he goes Carney.
Chill out.
I know the truth. That's what he does.
You know what Liban
That's
said
what he
to me?
does. Liban is a Man
You know what
United
Liban
fan.
said to me?
Yeah.
Liban said, "Listen, don't stress me about Man United now.
Yeah,
Carnival's coming up.
that's true.
I need to be stressed.
You wind
out.
the stress away.
What
you
am
know?
I gonna wear? What
Yeah.
kit? That's what he said to me. He didn't say what I'm gonna. He said, "What kit
Yeah.
am I gonna put on for Carnival?"
To be honest,
I'm not
Liban's he
thinking
likes
of Man
being
United.
topless. So I think he was topless.
So he's there thinking of Carnival before he's thinking about his club. Now you're gonna see the real Liban. saying, "Oh, Man United."
I've known Liban for a long time. Liban, when it's tough times and Man United are doing bad, he just doesn't speak.
Okay,
He acts like football doesn't exist when Man United
let's-
do.
let's
But
get-
that's what I
let's
like
talk-
about Abs and Lias. They're like very
He's in denial.
passionate.
No,
They're-
he's in
and,
denial.
And what I like about Abs,
You're being in
what I
denial.
like
I've
about
just
Abs
asked
and
questions
Lias,
of my manager, and
You're
you're
not
asking
being
from
truthful. You're not
denial.
being truthful to yourself. Be true to yourself, fam. Is your club dead?
But I'm always
Is your
true
club
to
dead?
myself.
Yes or no?
I just said it's
Is your
very-
club dead? Yes or no?
Are you gonna let me answer a question?
Answer my question. I'll let
I'd
you
love
answer
to.
yours.
Can I
Is
answer
your
your
club
question?
dead? Is your
I'd
club
love
dead?
to answer your question.
Yeah, yeah. No, okay, just yes or no. Is your club dead?
No.
See, in denial. In denial.
Listen, they won. We're talking like they lost.
Sharks. That's
They,
not a
they
win.
pulled off a
No,
comeback.
but
That's
we
not a
have
win.
to speak about the game, and
The result was
and
like
we
a-
started 2-0 down, and although there is it's not looking good for Man United right now in the future. It was great character shown to come back and win that
It
game.
wasn't to me.
paper over the cracks.
That wasn't good character.
Papering over the cracks, maybe that's fair, but Bruno Fernandes is involved in everything once again. Come rain or shine, that guy. If we're playing bad or if we're playing good, he is always there and he's always involved, which is why he gets flowers from the best of the best, right? And I feel like he's still someone who is not respected fully to how he should be.
We're going to talk about his free kick.
When he tried
No,
to pass the
We're going to talk about Bruno's free kick.
That was Dalot's fault.
Sharks.
Dalot should
We're
be
going to talk
awake.
about Bruno's free
Yeah,
kick.
Dalot should be awake
Good
for
name.
that.
We're going to talk about his free kick.
Dalot should be awake.
Their
for that.
saviour.
I mean, it's a
Huh?
training ground.
They're
thing that went
king.
wrong.
Do you want to talk
They're
about the
king.
Do you want to talk about the free kick they
that
scored?
ended up getting a goal.
Yeah. Do you want to talk
No,
about the free kick they
let's
scored?
talk about
from?
Bruno. Their
But
king, Bruno. You know what he done?
No, you have to be objective, brother. You know, you have to be objective.
Do you want to talk about their king?
You have to be objective, brother. You know.
Huh?
Go on,
Do
then.
you want to talk about that free
You've
kick?
asked the same
That
question.
Bruno
Yeah,
thing?
he's asked us 6 times.
I'm on. Please, Abs, just stop being in denial. If your club is going through it,
Brother, food. Do you know why I cannot
Except-
take you seriously, brother?
it
You
doesn't-
just said, "Did you see the free kick?" But the brother asked you, "Did you see the free kick that they scored from?" And you haven't spoken about it
it
yet.
doesn't matter about that though.
It doesn't matter about that.
That don't
I
mean
can't
nothing
take
to
you
me.
seriously. We cannot have a footballing
That don't mean
conversation.
n-
We
I
can't.
don't think I
You're
should-
being in denial.
To Bruno.
How?
About your club,
How?
you are being in denial, Abs.
How- brother-
Let's be real.
Nah,
You're-
I think he's pretty honest.
He's being
I'm
in
being
denial.
very objective about the
So-
situation. brother.
Okay, is Man United
because
good?
it is.
Huh?
Is Man United good? Let's just say yes or no. Let's
But
just be
you
let's
got-
just be
But
good.
What
that's
does
not-
good
football
mean?
is not
Good is
black
such a
and white,
wide like scope. Like,
That's
what
not
does
how
good-
football works, bro.
What does good
Avoiding the
mean?
question.
No, but what does Arsenal are
Ask me the
good, City
question.
are good, but also I think Villa's good, Newcastle's good, like Brighton's
It's
good.
relative.
Is
What-
it
what's
scary
good?
times for Manchester United? Okay, what about
It's,
that
yeah,
one?
it's bad times. for
Worrying
Brighton.
times for
It's
Manchester
worrying
United.
times.
Very.
Worrying
So am I
times.
still in denial?
Is it worrying times? Are you worried?
Brother, I said it like 4 times
I
already,
didn't hear you,
brother.
I didn't hear you.
I said it's looking long for us.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said it's a
Okay, you're
long
not in
season.
denial anymore.
Yeah,
Sorry, I said
sofa
that
score
back.
ratings
No,
looking
it's
a bit
not.
risky today.
No, it's just
Wallahi, you're just
simple.
talking right
No,
now,
it's
bro.
not.
You're
No,
just
it's
saying
not.
things.
No, it's not. See,
You're
now you're
saying
trying to
things right
tarnish
now.
my sofa score.
I'm saying you're saying things right now.
He knows what he's doing. No, what I'm saying is, it's just simple. Let's not talk about this and that. Man United's going through it. Ten Hag isn't the right man for it.
That is not
Khalas,
true.
that's it.
I just
He's
want to
not
make
the
that
right
clear
man.
as well. Ten
He's not
Hag
the
is
right
clearly
man.
the right man for
He's
this
not.
job.
He's not.
And
He's the right man.
and
He just needs to push a bit of his
he needs
ego
a sporting
to the side.
director that says no to him.
Yeah.
He needs. I don't. The new ownership. It's not like we've not had money. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Like,
you have
even
money,
though,
yeah.
even
You
though,
want
obviously we want the Glazers out. Everyone wants the Glazers out. I think the main thing is we need a sporting director that has the ability and the knowledge in the game that can say no to Ten Hag and can give him better options that are just squad planning. This guy is not.
I'm genuinely
He's not a
shocked.
director. He's a manager. Manage the team.
I'm interested. I don't
Brother,
know, man.
he's trying to
because
go down the Randy
Right now,
route.
it feels like he's like a stepdad for you guys, you know. But can he be the dad that steps up?
No. No. You know why? You know why? He doesn't feed
lie.
them youth.
It's a good line.
He doesn't feed them, Shark. For 1 year, he didn't feed them. What are they munching?
He gave us a
What
trophy
are they
last
eating?
year. We were
What are they
eating
eating?
good.
What's the
We were eating
philosophy?
good.
And Champions
What's the
League.
We're
style
eating
of play?
good.
What is the style of
We're
play?
in the Champions League this
What's
year.
the style of play?
Brother, we're eating good. We got a trophy last
Brother
year.
came in the
You're window
Valencia
shopping
top,
with
but
your
his head's gone.
stepdad. Your
His
window
head's
shopping.
gone. He came in the Valencia
Yeah, he
top.
came. Look, you're window shopping with your stepdad. He's not gonna buy you nothing.
The brother got me a trophy last year. He's more than capable to be the man
I've
for the
never
job.
seen a.
The
I've
reality
never seen
is,
a top
the
four
reality is,
club win the Carabao Cup with nothing.
he loves that. Like,
Moaning and stuff. But listen, quick, get back into the game. Quick mention of Forest. Awoniyi, by the way.
Amazing striker.
3-3 this season for him.
That guy might be one of the better strikers.
Seven
Bro,
in his last 7 Premier
7
League
and
games. He's
7.
coming for Vardy's record, man.
Wow.
I don't think he'll break it. But
I don't
the
have
guy
him
is
in
unreal.
FPL. I don't have him in FPL.
No,
I'm scared that he's one of them. If I bring him in and stop scoring, I'm scared. I missed it. I missed the window.
Missed the hype, and as soon as you get him, he's gonna start scoring.
Yeah, I'm scared. But fair play to Awoniyi. He's looking really, really good. Fast, strong. Like he's got everything. It's like, you know, when Ivan Toney came to the Premier League first season, scored 12 Premier League goals. Second season scored 20. One of them like playing for the lower team, but still getting lots of goals. He's got everything. I think Awoniyi's now basically filling in what the gap that Tony has left. He's that striker where plays for a lower team. He will get double digits Premier League goals. I think he's already got 3 and 3.
When I saw him at the Emirates, I was shocked.
And he came on off the bench. He didn't even start that game.
I looked at that, bro. I said, well, "Who is this guy?"
The Varane went off at halftime. He said, "I don't want this anymore."
Of course, Varane is always pulling his coochie. Always popping
when
it.
the test happens,
World Cup final, random games,
City, Haaland hat trick,
come straight out.
And you know what came on? Lindelof came off him and
I play better.
I was shocked.
Lindelof,
do you know
see me with Lindelof? I didn't see the Lindelof tweet, but
I said Lindelof is gonna get cooked. He's gonna get killed. He did a decent job. He did a better job.
He's a good centre back for you guys. He's a very good centre back for you guys.
He's someone who can get bullied. Obviously, he didn't get bullied, but
player for you guys.
Yeah, I don't mind him as a squad player.
You're not always meant to have the best players on the bench and things like that.
I think for that first goal, Awoniyi goal, I think Wan-Bissaka was a disgrace. He had the sun in his eyes, and he went.
Yeah, I seen him do that. Yeah. But what confused me about that goal was because they had all 11 men in the box. You lot said we're gonna put all 11 men in and around their box, which confused me. You should have had one guy on the halfway line.
No
at least.
problem, brother. You win that header. You don't put your hands. If you win the header, the goal doesn't happen. Like
and Rashford got absolutely burnt.
But it's not even just burnt. He got bullied off the ball. Get off me, then run away. He had time to fake shot, send the keeper down, and finish it.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Great striker.
Man. Fair play.
They played good that game.
And the second, but just Wan-Bissaka for the second goal as well. What's
he didn't have a
facing
great
his
game.
back?
He didn't have a great game. Defensively, he didn't have a great game.
People get onto me when I
Listen,
say we need improvement at right back.
You won the game. You're now unbeaten in each of your last 20 Premier League games at Old Trafford. But it doesn't
20
feel
Premier
like
League
that.
games, yeah.
It doesn't feel
He's
like
unbeaten in 31 as well, in all comps as well.
It doesn't feel like that.
At
Why
home,
does
yeah.
it feel like that?
Because the football...
Old Trafford is a fortress right
Brother,
now.
Nottingham Forest are like, we're playing a pressing system. They're playing through our press.
I agree with you.
God forbid
Everyone knows our
See, that's
performance over
Quickest
results.
2 goals you've conceded at Old Trafford in history.
I could tell.
Yeah.
It felt like it. That's a good stat though. Well done, man. I didn't even have that on my stat sheet.
I didn't know that as well.
I watched Match of the Day for the first time in a long
Hasid
time.
missed that one. He didn't even put it on my stat
I watched
sheet.
Match of the Day and they spoke about it. They said
Really?
it's the fastest Man United have gone 2 goals down at Old Trafford ever.
A club like Manchester United shouldn't be going through it like this.
Imagine when we play
This
against
long.
Arsenal next week.
You are playing it. Not imagine, you are.
Imagine what happens when we play
They
against them.
shouldn't. This is a massive
Come to
club. bro.
Emirates, man.
I can't wait.
Like, I'm gonna be there again. I have
can't
to
wait.
continue
Do
the
Can't
streak.
wait.
See you at the Emirates this
Whoa,
weekend.
there's none of this happening on that.
See you at the
No Millie
Emirates
rocking,
this
nothing.
weekend.
No dabbing, no nothing.
Is Rasmus Højlund available?
Apparently he's back, but I don't think he'll start.
Højlund!
I can't imagine him starting. I'd be shocked if he does. When you
He
got a
should
bad
start.
back, you're gonna need to
No,
take time.
he was involved in team training before the Nottingham Forest.
Should I go through some analysis by the correspondents?
Yeah, let's
Let's see if they're waffling or not.
not. 2 Forest fans. We've got 2 Forest fans, no United fans. But we gave you the floor for United. You
Fair
have
enough.
I think we know one of the Forest fans
But we
very
haven't
well.
spoken enough
Let's
about
speak about
Forest,
them.
right?
Yeah.
Let's hear what they had to say.
Please.
So, Forrest Gump says,
I love that. That's a great name. Yeah, that's
Good
how I remember.
name. Good name.
he says, roller coaster of emotions. We started off electrically in the first 4 minutes, but I just had a feeling that we'd need one more to secure the win.
He wanted 3 at Old Trafford.
Rashford
It would have killed the game.
Rashford on the first goal was shocking, and his lethargic behaviour was throughout the match. You know what that means?
lethargic, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's like laughable and jarkid.
Yes.
Laughable and jarkadic.
Lethargic.
No, it means
and
combined.
Did you say your name? Why did he say your name in that sentence?
It's
Jarkadic.
laughable, fam.
Yeah.
And then jark.
Lethargic is like lazy.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Can't be
Like,
bothered.
when a footballer's lazy, it's laughable. Do you get?
That's what you meant.
yeah,
He's
man.
lethargic,
you're a
fam.
sly genius. It also says ultimate.
That's the most sarcastic thing I've heard in my
Yeah,
life.
this is I am whatever Ten Hag is.
Fact.
Yeah,
We're the
bold.
same.
Ultimately, though, there is definitely an improvement in our away performances and some great signs in today's games. That's true. We've got a lot of good things to take away from it. Also, I have analysis from Paris Sky, who's a Forest fan and one of our female viewers. What a game, she says. We may have lost 2 out of 3 games, but they were both our hardest away games of the season. Obviously, Emirates and Old Trafford. And we showed amazing fight. Forest have really improved defensively. Personally think Forest played better with Worrell being sent off. Feel like he's competing with Gibbs White to be the top dog, but that's just my opinion.
She's spot on as well. You know, at 3-2 down, I thought the game was ending 3-3. You know what I said about, who was I saying about Newcastle, game management? Manchester United's technical level and the lack of technical security in the team is so bad that when it's 10 versus 11, the 10 look better than us.
Yeah.
We can't keep the ball. We can't keep the ball to save our
Joe was
lives.
like their main man.
And they have a very good team as well. They've got like a mini super team.
That's
You
their
know?
captain.
Brother, it's a joke that Man
Yeah, I
United.
like
They have like a mini super
By the
team.
way, quickly on the Rashford thing, clear penalty, right?
Yeah, got
Clear
got
penalty.
clipped. He bought it, but he got touched.
Yeah, but there was enough contact.
Yeah, there's enough contact to go down. Smart,
no, that was a pen.
smart person.
Fair,
Smart,
thank you.
smart players like him, they go down for that minimal
I'm happy
contact.
it wasn't, but if I was a United fan, I'd be glad about it.
Yeah. If it happened against me,
What do
I'd
you
be
think?
like,
If it was a United, if you're a United fan, you'd be happy with it.
No, gutted.
If you gutted with what?
Happy, I mean.
yeah, he said.
You
Yeah.
tweaked.
I tweet.
If it happened against,
As
him,
in, like, I was happy
Yeah.
with it, like,
Yeah.
the decision.
Yeah, that's
if it happens
of
at the
course.
Emirates
but
against us, I'm saying, what the hell is this?
when it's Manchester United,
Yeah,
it's become news that it doesn't make
of course,
any
of
sense
course.
here.
Come on, United,
Of course,
clickbait.
it's United.
We
though.
take it
Yeah.
and we are happy.
United,
We're hated,
Arsenal.
adored, but we're never ignored, boys.
Whoa. Good one.
Jeez. And that allows us to move on to Bramall Lane. City, once again, we're talking about, you know, this part of the season. They don't look too convincing. You know, it takes them a while.
Yeah.
And it's another one of those.
Yeah.
They just got the winner.
Just about.
88th minute, I think it was. Rodri.
Rodri.
What does he call
That's
him?
his name, no? Rodri.
Astaghfirullah.
Rodrigo. Rodrigo is his name.
Yeah, not the
that's
other
his
name.
name.
Not the
Yeah.
other name.
Astaghfirullah.
But listen, City won. But then again, what? They got the result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we drew to Fulham and I saw Sheffield equalise to City, I was like, yes, alhamdulillah.
Oh my god, I was over the moon. When
Huge
I,
mistake.
Carl
Huge
Walker done that
mistake.
back hill. I
Yeah,
was like,
huge
whoa,
mistake.
man, go to Bayern Munich. When I saw that mistake,
He's
I
a
was like,
Sheffield boy as well, no?
yeah, he
Sheffield
used to play for them.
Yeah.
Used to play for them. But
Haaland missed the penalty.
yeah, Haaland was confusing that
Everyone's
game. I think
FPL captain, Mr. Penalty.
was his first touch the penalty. I saw something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They said he didn't.
He
They said he took 10 touches in the first half,
Yeah.
and I think, or just prior to the penalty, his first touch was then.
Wow.
Is that not a big deal for a striker when taking a penalty?
He
Not
needs
him,
KDB.
apparently.
No, but he
him.
missed the penalty.
But
So I'm saying that's that
in
big deal.
Yeah,
Like,
as in before that.
different.
But at that
Then-
point, but looking at the
Yeah.
whole game, he's going to go and say to you, yeah, I missed that penalty.
yeah.
But my next touch I probably can't go. So it's like, it's that's the thing with Haaland. Haaland's not going to change.
Yeah.
He's not going to become someone who all of a sudden starts doing flicks and starts linking
no,
up
no.
You
with
know, his
midfielders.
penalty
He's not
taking
gonna
has
change.
never been great.
No, it's not.
It's
always been a weird technique, innit?
Weird pens.
He takes it quickly as well, rapid
I've
as well.
never liked his penalties ever.
I thought Alvarez was going to take the penalty.
Nah, you got Haaland.
When Haaland-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, of course. When you
yeah,
put
yeah.
Haaland, but they've
Of
had
course.
trouble with penalty takers over the last few years, isn't it? They always
Mahrez
chop and change.
missed hella.
Mahrez,
Yeah.
Gundo was their main taker.
Gundo.
Then like you'll see De Bruyne take some, and then
Raheem
obviously-
used to take pens sometimes
Yeah.
and miss.
so like, they got trouble.
And was it you who was saying about Kevin De Bruyne? They look a different
They need him.
team.
Yeah,
They
they
look-
Oh,
Haaland,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
Haaland needs him properly.
Haaland
Haaland
needs him.
definitely
Because
needs
there's a
him.
difference when
There's an intensity
when
that
De
they don't
Bruyne is
have.
playing with Haaland and Foden's playing for Haaland. Because Haaland, as soon as he gets the ball, first thing in
Understands
his
him.
mind is, where's Haaland? I'm just putting it in there for Haaland.
Yeah, De Bruyne. That's the first thing.
Foden, yeah, that's De Bruyne. Foden, obviously, he likes being on the ball a bit more. You know, he likes making those, but he's not like a De Bruyne where De Bruyne, no matter where he is, in the middle, on the right,
Yeah.
Looking
that
for his
ball's
number
going to the
nine.
back post.
Looking for his number
That
nine.
ball's going to the back post,
Yeah.
and Haaland needs that.
Absolutely.
You know,
Constant
it's
delivery.
different, yeah, it's
so he has
different.
more touches than just before the penalty. He will have more if he's De Bruyne's
Exactly,
playing
yeah,
now.
and that's a big thing. But yeah, so I think Haaland's definitely missing De Bruyne. We're going to see now how well Haaland looks because
Alvarez.
I don't think anyone. Obviously, we still think probably have him for top scorer this
Yeah.
season, but I don't think anyone thinks going to get
Not last
what he got
season.
last.
No,
I
no.
think he might get like a
25.
28.
A humble 25.
yeah, like a 28.
As if that's not going to win no golden boot most of the other years as well.
Yeah.
They look. Yesterday, Alvarez. Obviously, Foden was sick before the game. That's why he didn't start. Maybe he had like a little night out the night before. Maybe you know what I mean. But
Did you see him?
nah, just you know how it goes, man.
You act like, you know
You
something.
accusing him of something.
But that's an
He
accusation.
didn't even say allegedly.
He
just,
must have.
Yeah,
he was out.
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
But Alvarez starting, even though I don't think they would have started him, they look a completely different team. Like with Alvarez playing behind Haaland. Like it's so weird watching them play. They take up the same spaces. Alvarez is not that creative
He's a
spark.
striker. That's why.
He's not that creative spark that they're looking for. So I don't get why they're not starting someone else in that role.
It's interesting because I like Foden centrally. That's
Yeah.
what I think Foden is the best. But I also understand when he plays Alvarez in this weird 8
Yeah.
role and then Foden comes in from inside
Yeah.
and then always has the ability to link up with these guys. Like I remember, what was the goal that Alvarez scored, the slapper? Who was that again? Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah.
Yep.
He's picking up the pockets and they have Rodri and Kovacic there.
Yeah, yeah.
Kovacic finds him in the hole and it's a goal.
Yeah.
Like Alvarez is needed for that ball striking ability. That guy can create magic out of nothing. He's a
Mm-hmm.
brilliant player as well. And the thing with Pep is that when you have this amount of quality footballers, the amount any kind of combination that you do of them, what he's trying to do is get rid of the burden of Kevin De Bruyne not being in the team. I think for me, I just want to see Foden centrally. I want to see him for a whole season. Let him play there. Let him have bad games. Let him learn the link-up play with Haaland. Let him learn consistent look at him. Because he is such a brilliant footballer that he should be making the most of every opportunity that he gets. In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah.
And Rodri, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, can we
I've not
please
seen a
talk about
player
Rodri?
play as good as at such a high level consistently over the last 30, 40,
You see
50
that
games.
score stat?
As he
Everything's
has.
just hella 9.2.
Everything he does on the pitch is perfect. Whether it's score, whether it's pass, whether it's tackle, whether it's give away a foul that helps the team, whether it's a corner, anything he does it just perfectly for
He
them.
wins the ball back.
so much.
But like you said, everything he said is true. He's the best. This game, he had the most touches in the game, 130 touches, most passes completed, most possession won, most tackles made, scored a winning goal. This man, I think, is the best midfielder in the world. You know, I've fallen in love with this man. I've said it. From
He's a
seeing
better
him
midfielder
live,
than
I've
Kevin De
seen
Bruyne.
him live. I've seen
He's the best midfielder now.
So I
seen
should have
him.
let you cook. Go finish
I've
cooking.
seen
Finish
him
cooking first. I
live
should have said that. Sorry,
too many
sorry,
times.
You turned the stove off.
Yeah, I didn't lie.
I've seen him live too many times recently. Yeah. I've seen him live too many times recently. Champions
He's
League
so
final,
good.
obviously against Arsenal when it comes to Emirates. Champions League final, Burnley away. You know, Newcastle at home. And I only watch him. My eyes are drawn to him. He is so good. Like, even the Burnley game, I was like front row. So you know when you low down, because when you're high up, the players all at the same size.
Yeah.
When you're pitch side, you can see the difference in size.
Mm.
Obviously, City's full of units.
Yeah.
Akanji's a unit, Haaland's a unit. But Rodri, there's something like he's so in that midfield. He's the biggest man in that midfield. His team and the opponents.
Ticker.
So
a big boy. He's a big
physically,
boy.
yeah. So big, but also he's not stiff. You know, big players are usually stiff. You know, shirt tucked
He's an
in,
athlete.
militant,
Yeah.
shirt tucked in. So aggressive, wins the ball back every single time. Tackles, interceptions in the right place every single time. Makes the right passes every single time. Sometimes it's simple passes, but that pass opens up the play.
Yeah.
You know, he might receive the ball, just turn, play in, Foden or someone, and they go and dribble. And that's when every time the player starts dribbling, the whole crowd starts cheering.
Yeah.
But he's on that release that player all the time to make that
causes
dribble
it to happen.
to get the crowd start cheering. But also, he also makes them creative passes, the long switches, the
dinks over the defensive line.
over the defensive line, the passes,
Splitting
to
passes.
split the defense.
His
Like, he does all
range
the-
of passing is ridiculous.
range of
He's got
pass
every
is
pass he
so
wants.
good. It's
Yeah.
so good. And I've seen inch perfect switches, bro. And he comes up with big goals, big moments every single time.
So what more do you
the
want?
winning goal at Emirates last
Yeah.
season, the Champions League winning goal, more big goals in Premier League
Obviously
games.
Burnley as well.
The winning goal, scored against Burnley the other day, but the winning goal here as well against Sheffield away. It comes up, so he adds goals as well. He's perfect. And what you were saying was those tactical fouls.
perfect.
No, what you said was those tactical fouls.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone, well, right now anyways, get away with as much as he does.
It used to be
Gets away
Fernandinho.
with it.
It used to be Fernandinho.
Bro,
and Pep just
I see
instills
it.
it in them.
I'm
I don't know
watching
how-
him, yeah? That should be yellow.
I don't know how Pep
He doesn't
teaches
get
them.
I remember Community Shield. I could
He's
not.
a
We were on the
master.
live stream.
To
On the live stream, and we
Fernand-
could not believe our eyes that he didn't get.
Bro,
a
when I
yellow
used to
card.
see
For how long?
Fernandinho just do the little clips or the little like, I'm gonna pull your arm a little. It doesn't look malicious. It looks like I tried to get the ball, and the referee just says, "Yeah, it's a foul." And you see an attack like it's like 4v3 or like one switch and it's
It's yellow.
2v1, and I'm just like, how
He's
do
Premier League great
how
and he's
do-
playing football right
They
now.
No, but
mastered
how
their
does I
position.
want to know how Pep teaches? It's not you. This is stuff you get taught.
Yeah.
The dark arts.
And
Those
then
kind of
they get
they
taught-
get
Said in
taught.
an interview once,
They get taught, and obviously he's given Kovacic big props.
Yeah.
He's saying the only reason I'm getting forward and getting these goals and playing as high up as I am now is because of Kovacic. Because Kovacic plays so deep, I get the license to go forward now
And
and
score
join in
goals.
the attack.
Yeah.
So like, Rodri right now is playing perfect. Obviously, Vardio had a very good game. Ruben Diaz had a good game. Walker was a
Another
bit,
signing that just works.
yeah, just there, just there.
And,
Like you
when
don't
we
need
spend
to,
money, we don't spend
yeah,
it
just
stupidly.
just
Here you go.
slot right in. Okay, you can go back to play
Act
centre
like
back.
you've been wherever you've
Yeah,
been there.
okay, go
forever.
play back centre back.
Yeah, it's
I
coming.
think Vardio's like good on the ball.
Yeah, he's very good on ball.
I think he's.
You have questions?
I think he's a bit shaky on the ball.
You think so?
Do you
Yeah,
reckon?
but well, from watching, obviously, I watched their first
It's
two
a
games
small
of the
sample
season.
size, yeah.
Yeah, live is different.
Yeah, I watched
Live
the
is
first two
different,
games of the
yeah.
season. Shaky on the ball.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
live is different.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
different. And
It makes a
like,
big
I watched their
difference, man.
first two games of the season, bro. He came on against Burnley, and then Newcastle. Did he start? But he definitely played against Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
might
played
have
against
started.
Newcastle.
you know?
Definitely, I think he might have started.
He's due to make a
I think
mistake.
he started. Huh?
He's due to make a mistake.
He started because Ake didn't even.
Yeah.
Pep made
I
no
remember.
subs.
Yeah, yeah,
He made
yeah.
zero subs.
Yeah,
so
I remember that game.
I'm just seeing like his first touch isn't smooth. You know, like you know when there's difference when you see someone's first touch, where it stops, how they stop it. It's not smooth. His passes are a bit off, just a bit off.
Yeah.
But
where
is this
the
coming on?
person
Are you
is-
judging from coming on?
I think he started against Newcastle.
Because sometimes coming on is a bit, you get me.
Pep made no subs, so obviously if he didn't start, they didn't play at all. But I remember, because I
but he
remember
wouldn't.
thinking
Yeah,
that.
Pep made no
I was
substitutions
at
that
the
game.
game. I remember thinking it.
But Ruben Diaz was just
He
showing.
started against Newcastle, yeah. So, yeah, it's just this is from what I've seen. Obviously, I've not watched him much in what was it, Leipzig?
Yeah,
I've not watched him much. I've not watched him much in Germany.
Yeah, World Cup.
I know how good he is and how high rated he is. I've seen him in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I watched him
Watch him get spun by
twice in
Messi.
the World Cup. Yeah, I
Watch him
watched
get
him
spun by
in 2 games.
Messi will do that to
I
anyone.
watched,
Yeah.
it was right in front of us. I said I couldn't believe it.
But yeah,
that's
so
crazy.
I've not watched him loads. I just, you hear about
Just
him for
like,
so
yeah,
long.
yeah.
He's such a highly
Yeah.
touted player. But watched him the first 2 games live, and it just,
Just wasn't it.
that's just a
He'll come.
mental note that I've made.
Yeah, fair
Liverpool, good player, but his passing's not perfect. His passing's not smooth. But you play at City, takes you a bit of time. You're there. You want to say something about Jack Grealish?
Yeah, I felt like before he got the assist, and this is there's been talk of Jack Grealish previously as well, of how Pep has been on to him about the attacking side of the game, the GA. I need more of it. Because, when he says, the guy, he holds the width for us, which is so important. Yeah, he works so hard defensively. That sounds like another £100 million winger that we know in the other side of Manchester. Oh, look, he's holding the width and he's defending. I need more GA from him.
Yeah.
When I was watching him in that game, do you know what I've seen different from Jack Grealish is that I don't see those runs that he used to do inside last season. Last season, he would just bring the ball from the left-hand side and would just drive over inside, and it would disrupt the whole opposition space, and then spaces will open up for other players. He seems a bit more reserved. Obviously, still early in the season, and he did end up getting the assist. But in the gameplay that I watched from Jack Grealish during it, I wasn't really impressed with his performance. He got the GA, to be fair, which is what Pepper's been asking him to do. So if he does more of that,
cross as well.
there's a lovely little ding. Everyone expects it to be on the floor, little one in the air.
It was under his feet as well, like the way, and on your weaker foot, just to clip it perfectly. Haaland said was
And he
perfect.
does that thing where he just slows. He lulls
I love the way he slows down.
lulls the defender,
And
lulls
he
the
just
defender.
waits for
Bam,
that little jump,
bam.
and then fast twitch.
Before you realise it, a goal's gone in the back of your
Yeah,
head. Listen, he's a top player, and I think he'll grow more during the season. But
Very talented player. Very talented.
Credit to Sheffield as well, though.
Yeah,
for
Sheffield
sure. Pushed them to the end.
Fotheringham in goal, had a very good game.
Oh, pushed them right to the end.
Like
Like
Haaland could have quite a few.
the home crowd was with them. Like
Bramall Lane.
Who's the guy that scored? I forgot his name. On the right. Who was the guy?
No trivia question.
Who scored?
It was
for
it was a proper English last name.
I think it was a
Bogle.
Manchester guy.
That helps.
Bogle, isn't it?
Bogle.
Yeah, he scored. It was a good
Bogle.
fit. Edison should have done a little better, but Edison's known for those just the ball just going through his fingers. like
Jaden
that.
Bogle.
Shot stopping is a bit.
Yeah, but they pushed them right to the end, and they got that new striker coming in, Cameron Archer from Villa.
From Villa.
He's gonna do well for them because they do need someone to score goals, and they bought him for quite a lot. So I think he'll do well for them.
A man of the match from Diaz. Ruben Diaz.
Typical.
He's one of the best centre backs in the world.
Yeah, literally. He's so
He
good.
shows
You know,
it
he's so.
every time.
It's unfair that he's at such a good team because his defensive ability is not really highlighted anymore.
He doesn't have many.
He doesn't really have to do much, but he's there when they need him.
So you want him to be in a team where he proves to us you're the best defender in every single action, bro.
Hey, come to Arsenal, man. Come to Arsenal.
Saliba's getting benched.
No.
So you have the still 2 right centre back
Gabriel,
issue. You just talked about
He's the
earlier.
one that-
He says he wants a left. It's a left
But
centre.
Ruben Diaz, I'll make space for him. I'll
we
make
could
space for him.
take one of Aki or Gvardiol. Take a left foot,
Nah, I'd rather take Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz.
Because he does the
Diaz or
dumps.
Stones?
He does the dumps on Twitter as
He
well.
has a Stones.
Diaz or Stones as a defender. Diaz is a much better defender.
As a defender, yeah, but overall.
Oh, Stones, please. Stones. That's a centre mid playing centre back, man. I love
Facts.
it. I love when ball playing centre backs are that good.
All right, let's move on. Oh, we got analysis. By Wahid. He says,
Go ahead.
"Go Rodri, stepped up once again.
Chill. What did he say?
Rodri, yeah, that was too close.
Go
that was
Rodri.
too close.
Pause.
Yo, that should have been go,
Rodri.
comma, and then Rodri. Yeah.
Go
Steve
Rodri.
sent you that in it, yeah?
He's just sending now as well, innit?
Once again, interesting defending technique from Sheffield as they think defending like Fuat Khatani is how to stop Haaland.
Well, they did. They worked.
Fouling him only motivates him to score more.
They did the shack. They done a shack on him. Literally.
Yeah, hack a shack, or
They did. Let's go over to Southwest London.
It's a good correspondent.
Stamford
One
Bridge.
line.
Yeah, that's it. Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Luton. I was like, you know what? How good would it be if Luton went Stamford Bridge? And
Yeah,
And I had that feeling where Luton's gonna do something.
No, please, brothers.
No, but
brothers.
no.
I had that as well.
Not because of the way
Let me
Luton
explain
play.
something.
Please,
Let me explain something.
Just for storyline.
Let me
I
explain
believe in storyline.
No, this is a
sometimes.
Luton boy. Isn't it?
Let me explain something to you.
I played.
Their first home game of the season got postponed
Yeah.
because their stadium's not ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is shocking in itself. 10,000 capacity stadium is not ready for a Premier League game against Burnley.
Yeah.
They played against Burnley last year at home, and today it's not ready.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Good.
Second thing, I've not seen them spend £1. this summer. I think most of the players they've got is either loan or free.
It's from Market Road.
And then they won they won the
Market Road, literally.
and they won
Market
the
Road.
back to the playoff money.
Road.
Playoff money.
Where is it?
I don't know where it is.
They put it in the pockets.
Do you know what I think their model is?
Straight
Do you know what I think their model is? And I was telling a few people this. I think come up to the Premier League with the promotional money. Come up through the playoffs, sorry.
Yeah.
Get that promotional money, 200 mil, most expensive game in
Get
football.
the TV rights for this.
Get everything.
Yep.
Pocket that money.
Yep.
Go back down. Get another parachute payment of 100+ mil.
Yep.
Reinvest into the stadium.
Bam.
Reinvest into the team. Come back up into the Premier League. Come back into the Premier League in about 2 or 3 years with a much better team,
And be ready.
better stadium, and then be ready for the Premier League. Because I don't think they expected to come to the Premier League this year.
They were shocked.
Bro, 10,000 capacity stadium. They should be. That's a step one football.
Facts.
That's step one
Facts.
football, bro.
They don't even have a championship stadium.
Yeah, they don't have
actually,
championship stadium.
Bro, they were playing with this same stadium,
Yeah.
non-league,
Yeah.
10 years
Yeah,
ago.
It's mad.
Bro, it's
Kenilworth
crazy.
Road
Yeah,
was
bro.
playing against teams like Hashtag.
It's
10 years
ridiculous,
ago.
bro.
And now it's really
And now they're in the Premier League.
And they wanted to.
And on top of
Premier
that,
League games at home.
on top of that,
Crazy, isn't it?
I think they're gonna finish a worse points tally than Derby.
Yeah.
I think there'll be less than 6 points. I think it's 6 points or 9
No, I
points.
think
Derby got 11.
11 or
11.
12,
Yeah, Derby
Yeah,
got 11.
whatever it is. I think they'll finish on like 6 points regardless.
Single digits.
I don't think they'll get a Premier League
Well,
win.
this is a Luton boy, by the way.
I don't think they'll get a Premier League win until October. And now I'm going back on that because watching them play football, that Brighton game, they should have lost like 17-0. that Chelsea game, yeah. If Nico Jackson had a better first touch,
Yeah, if you wanted to.
they would have won by like 5 or 6.
Facts.
And just teams
Even
in
Rice could have got another one.
bro, Man City. I'm triple captain Haaland against Luton.
I'll tell you
Triple
from
captain.
now. Tell you from
Triple
now.
captain.
He might score 7.
He
Nah,
might
he
score
can-
19. He might score 19 goals. Like it's so crazy.
score
Like
19
I'm
like
watching
a
them.
Danish game as
I
well.
was watching
Yeah.
that game and people are like, oh, they might do something against Chelsea.
Allow
Never
me.
in a million years would they do anything.
Allow
I thought that
Never.
from a storyline perspective.
Same.
Do you get it? I just thought, this is
You know, this storyline with Luton,
it will be written.
dreams.
But then in my head, when I saw it, I was like, why did I think of that? You get it? I was like, why the am I
Bro,
stupid?
their stadium is in a road.
These man,
Their stadium's on a road. It's on a road.
You have to go to people's yard.
Yeah,
You
bro.
see Stewart's garden.
Bro, yeah.
You see Stewart's garden. He's got a slide for
You know,
his
in their
kids.
front gardens,
It's
there's
amazing.
signs that says "Don't sit on this wall."
Well, it's mad. It's mad.
Outside the stadium. Do you know how crazy that
They
is?
shouldn't be in the. They should be. They shouldn't be in there. They should.
Brother,
They should have hired
step
Market
one,
Road.
Step
I hate
one.
on Luton Town, man. What's going on here?
No. But it's
Show
like,
us some love. Like, show us
no,
some love.
they deserve love for being in the Premier League. I'm
Yeah,
happy for
they're
them.
here,
I'm
they're
happy
here,
for
yeah,
them.
they're
blah,
here.
blah, blah.
Shut up.
Listen,
Like-
We need that in it because if we need 6 points from
Yeah,
somewhere,
like-
you Luton
like-
come here.
Yeah.
Luton come here. Give me 3 points.
I need some. Don't worry, you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some.
Everyone's in a
yeah,
line.
yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
in a line.
But that Chelsea game, Raheem
talk
Sterling.
about
Let's talk
Chelsea.
about Raheem
Yeah,
Sterling.
Oh,
West
can I
Ham,
be honest?
amazing.
Can I
round
be
of
honest?
applause.
Yeah, Northwest finest.
I was about to say this as well.
St. Raphael's finest.
Anytime I've heard that there's been heavy Raheem Sterling prop on this podcast for a very long time.
Yeah.
And
Because
at City,
we basically know him. So
at City, in fact, I hear it. But at City, I was there. I was like, yeah. He first came to Chelsea and there was still prop. I'm like, brothers, can we watch what's going on in Chelsea?
No, it was horrible.
Brothers, can we see? No one was addressing it. It was an elephant in the room.
No, it's one of those guys.
What's going on here? And it's like, yeah, Raz, yeah, hold on, let's see Raz. Levi's coming on. No, I think Raz is in my top 10 for his. I'm thinking, are we not watching? What's
He
going
can't
on,
do no
Raz?
wrong. He can't do no wrong.
But then right
Compliment.
now, Raz says,
Yo, Raz.
because the way
Redeem the
that
dream.
Raz is playing right now,
Yeah.
My real
he's
star
playing
boy.
out of his skin. And there was actually, I think there was something that came out and said, a source I was saying, he told Pochettino, I don't like playing with my back to goal.
Yeah.
I want to be facing the play. I want
needs
to
to.
link up with
He's
players.
elite at picking up the ball in the hole and
Brother,
running that
so
place.
why has he been so this badly misprofiled so far? It was under, who was their last manager? Graham Potter.
Graham Potter and who else did that? Yeah, it was
Frankie Lampard
Frank.
as well for a bit. What was that?
Horrible manager. He should be in Saudi with
Nah,
that.
he's
Frank Lampard should be in Saudi. with
Saudi, no, Saudi's too much.
No, he should
Too
be on
much.
BT Sport.
Saudi's
Should be on BT
too much,
Sport.
right?
Too much. Too much.
Qatar. He should be in Qatar.
TNT now.
TNT.
TNT. Sorry.
No. You know what? He needs to like start all over. He
Down here, he should be here.
He should
Australia.
go.
Should be in Australia.
No, he should be like Nate the Great. Go back and be Kitman.
Here comes the Ted Lasso of references.
No, he needs
I haven't watched that lesson.
He needs
That's
to be.
brilliant,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good. You should watch it.
Nah, it's actually
I should-
brilliant. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was confusing though. How is he going from West Ham manager?
Yeah.
coming back to be the Kitman.
That's what I gave up, man.
No, but
I
that's
still
when.
allow it.
Not
man.
even a coach. I'm gonna go back to clean the kids from West Ham manager, and they were title contenders.
What is this show? What is this
He
show?
made
need to
West
watch this show.
Ham.
You need to watch
He
it.
made
So-
West Ham title contenders. He came back, Kevin Richards, Kitman.
But
It's Richard and Kit, man.
that's where Frank Lampard.
Oh, brilliant.
He, Saudi too much. No, too much.
Culture change.
La.
Who are Macways? He needs to go and be like a Kitman or like Do documentaries.
Do you know he should do, Jelly? Do you know he should do?
Louis Theroux.
Do documentaries.
He should run-
Talk about, oh yeah, you know, me and JT when we won the Champions League. Like, go do them type of things. You get like
The overlap.
oh
Nah, I got something better for him. I got something better for him.
What you got?
Run the SDS Instagram page. Run the Instagram page
Frank
or the Twitter
Lampard
page.
running
Or the Twitter
social
page.
media first.
You know
Page.
what?
We need someone to
Yeah,
run it because
like,
Steve's out of a job right now. we need someone to run the Twitter.
You know,
page.
I've
can
been
do the
back.
spaces.
I'm back on hosting duties for like a good few weeks
Yeah.
now. You know,
Yeah.
Now,
like
has
that.
I'm on a little run.
Yeah, you
It's
did.
been a while.
he gets paid per laugh.
Repost.
Pay as you go. Pay as you go. But let's go back to this game.
But let's forget.
Sterling was immense. 2
Malo
goals
Gusto,
and an
2
assist.
assists.
Yeah, Malo Gusto.
The first assist
Sterling.
was just a pass to Sterling. And Sterling did the rest.
I think Caicedo played well. A lot of people were saying he played.
He did do decent.
But I think just the price tag is just over his head.
I could
They're
agree.
expecting like an assist or a goal, but
That's
I think
not him. They need to realize that's
yeah,
not him.
he's
He's a destroyer.
He breaks down the
Yeah.
bring the
play.
Yeah.
Again,
keep the game ticking. He done what Enzo was very good.
Brother, that's
Alien
exactly
of a
what I
footballer.
talked to him.
Alien of a
about him.
footballer. Like
He's
like, I
top
can't lie.
top level.
I see a few Chelsea fans that are kind of against him.
Yeah.
Like it's split the Chelsea fans with Enzo, but
Yeah.
generally speaking, if Chelsea are going down the route that they're actually trying to go down of like sign young players, get better and better and better, he's going to be the spearhead of that like revolution of Chelsea. Because he is an alien of a footballer.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I see him do, I'm like, this is not the Enzo I saw at the World Cup. It's not the Enzo that I thought they were linked with. So like he's a very, very, and that pass to Raheem, that was Joga Bonito. He was Brazilian for a second.
Oh my god.
But then
oh
again,
my God.
it's like, let's not get carried away.
No, I got carried away.
No,
I got carried away.
you're allowed
Not
to
with
get carried
Enzo,
away.
not with
Right.
Enzo, with
Oh,
Chelsea.
Oh yeah,
This
the
is
ass.
Luton.
The ass, man.
Like this Everton,
Yeah.
Everton will beat them.
We'll beat Luton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I
Everton
mean?
are
This Everton team-
relegation to contenders as well.
This Everton team will beat this Luton team. So like, I don't think we should get carried away
No,
with Chelsea
I agree.
performing
Yeah, no.
against Luton like
Can we
that.
talk
Like
about Poch quickly as well, though?
anyone could do that. Do you know what I mean?
I want you to talk about it.
What is Ben Chilwell doing playing left wing for this guy still?
He cost me points on FPL.
Chilwell
as well.
always
Yeah.
plays left wing now.
But he's
No,
a
he
left
cost me-
back. And why is Levi Cole playing left back?
That's how they are.
Bro, but in preseason,
Chilwell-
they changed the 4-2-3-1
No,
in
he cost-
preseason.
he cost me
Chilwell's
points.
been playing left. He cost the Wolves
Yeah, yeah.
points.
That.
No, he cost me points as well. He's in my team.
I've why is he in the 6-yard box passing? And he's in an angle to shoot.
He
Why is
could,
he
no, he could have passed in the goal.
He tweaked.
Why is it not Marcus Alonso?
He
you know what Marcus Alonso's
Golden
doing?
Boot contender. Golden Boot contender in that team.
No, but
Marcus Alonso.
he loves shooting.
So why didn't he shoot?
I'm
there?
so surprised.
needed that. I needed
to
that.
help him.
Like
Yeah.
Poch,
He
no,
wanted
maybe
Raheem to
Poch
mention
said, calm
SDS.
down, my brother.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Chilwell wanted Raheem to be mentioned on SDS, so he said, let me get him
Yeah,
another goal.
maybe.
Well, Chilwell could have got a mention today.
He could have got mentioned himself.
today he's not.
He is getting
He missed
mentioned
out.
Well,
Yeah.
Chilwell, score next
No,
time.
no, but this is
Yeah,
massive
please, I've got you on my
for
team.
Raheem, fam. Like Carnival weekend.
Oh no, he's there right now.
He's there.
He's there with
Carnival
Liban.
Wearing his
Liban
weekend.
clocks. Wearing his clocks.
Him and Liban
Yeah.
went.
Did
JG's outfitted.
In a white t-shirt, we did it. But he said, in a blue t-shirt, we did it.
There you go.
Hey.
If I was him, I would wear my Chelsea shirt now. and
No,
go
for
there.
real, with my name on
Yeah,
the back
yeah,
as
the
well.
one-
Jorginho was there actually.
Yeah, Jorginho was at
Jorginho
Carnival.
was at Cardi.
Did you not see the
Oh,
video
was
of
he?
Jorginho?
Jorginho,
Yeah,
he's
Wallah,
there.
there was
You
a
didn't see the video?
Wallah,
Your
there was a video.
Jorginho.
My Jorginho, my brethren
there.
Jorginho was at Carnival.
My guy. That's my midfielder.
What?
That's a midfielder.
You went to get food, innit?
Nah, he was catching wines. He was catching wines.
He's probably getting yarded
Catching
in a way or something.
He was catching
If
wines.
a picture gets leaked of
Yeah,
Jorginho,
catching
Picture. There's a. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need that.
How much did you rate him?
He'd be the best percent mid ever. If I saw a video of him
Ballon d'Or.
and he's
He should
holding the
win
wine,
Ballon d'Or that year.
and he's holding the wine, he's not getting controlled by it. He's controlling the wine.
Cold.
Best midfielder of all
My
time.
midfielder.
Better than Vieira.
He controls games.
My
very well as well,
midfielder.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Malo Gusto though. Came in. Obviously, with Reshape's absence.
I thought he was gonna
Done
drop a
really
F64 after that. Those 2 assists as well.
Bro. Yeah, bro. Like, that Chelsea team's like
Yeah.
I saw a tweet. It was like because they're all now.
That's not the Chelsea that they want.
Sometimes like a youth club, innit?
Yeah.
So it's like they're all like. I saw a profile picture. It was like Madueke, Gusto. Who was
There's a few
those-
dreadheads.
Carney,
those-
Carney.
yeah, yeah.
There's a few
Yeah,
dreadheads.
yeah, and they got like all like looking like Fuad. You know, like, Fuad was the only one that was missing from that
Facts,
picture.
facts.
I was like, damn, man, someone needs to edit that and put
Daily
Fuad in that
Duppy.
team.
100%.
Yeah.
they're
Daily
gonna
Duppy.
drop a daily duppy.
Bro,
Chelsea,
hey,
yeah.
that-
Jaron
If they
Garner.
win it- if they win the league, they drop it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably lit there.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
vibe
Oh,
of the
vibe
city.
will be
Hella
in the
kids.
changing room.
Nah,
Yeah.
the vibe
Hella
will be
you,
unreal.
you'll be a drill fan.
Hella little baby.
be a drill fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Nah, I
You'll
think
be a-
it's like Lil Baby and
Oh, you think it's Lil
Gunner
Baby?
and that. I think
Yeah.
they're playing Gunner.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
Lil Baby and that, but I still feel like drill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like drill's
Who's playing the
heavy.
drill? Who's playing the drill?
That's a good question.
I think it's Madueke.
It's Noni.
Yeah, Noni.
He's playing Dutch drill.
No, because they love drill. They love the
Was
UK
PSV
stuff.
days.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So like,
That one's even more pronounced.
Yeah.
Did you get it? That was the problem.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I'm not.
I almost didn't get it.
do you get
That's-
it? No,
Yeah, you
they're
emphasised
drill,
that, I got it.
They're definitely.
But big up to Chelsea, 3-0
looking
win
through
at
my
home
man's
against
window.
Luton. Standard. They should have done that.
I
They
love
should
it.
have won. Let's move on now to Bournemouth. And through it
Oh, play the way we want to. With big ass boss to Cogley. Whether I'm right or wrong.
Wow.
Singing about my boy.
Play. You can keep your Pochettino, Conte and Mourinho, and even Christian Gross. Aye, they're infecting me. That song is so good,
That's a
man.
bit. That's the first time I heard it.
Sharks.
Yeah, what? This one. This one.
Loving
Big hands instead. That's why you wore that.
Bro,
I'm
that's a banger.
ansexual. I'm an ansexual.
We're gonna get
Crazy.
cooked because I just sang an Anne Postecoglou song.
Yep.
You're wearing an
Yeah,
Australian
Spurs
shirt
got nothing to
because
do. They don't mean
You know we
nothing.
are.
You two are crazy.
But
We're the
you can
C
cook-
word.
You can cook us however much you want.
Yeah.
But this shows that Spurs mean nothing to me. I don't even hate you guys. You know, you bring no
Insignificant.
emotion. You bring no emotion to me.
Just copy and Pep.
So much so that I actually like you guys.
Yeah, no. He's bringing.
I'm-
He's bringing a good feel back to North
Bro,
London.
I'm enjoying watching Spurs.
when
Excuse me?
Sharky said,
Yeah.
Excuse me?
"You bring no emotions to me," I saw this guy's face. It's like I've heard this bar before. I said, "Well, like a girl's said that to you."
Oh, he got PTSD.
No, real talk.
Got
I thought I saw
He
it.
got
When he
PTSD.
said that, he was like,
Whoa, he got
I was like, "Oh,
PTSD.
he's experienced this then."
Yeah.
Bro, I'm shocked that he's like his
Oh, that
Okay,
nigga's
listen.
PTSD,
Do you
fam.
know why I say that though?
You like the football?
Because
Come on.
I love like great vibes, great football, right? But also at the same time, I'm not worried. They're not in competition with us. I have no worries that Spurs are going to challenge us, right? So there's no direct rivalry between us anymore.
Maybe
right?
you, man, boy.
So I have no worries, but they're
Maybe
gonna,
you, my
I have
boy.
no worries. They're going to directly affect us. So
Brother, but
why
these-
can't I
these
enjoy?
are- no.
Why can't I enjoy the clips of Ange Postecoglou?
Come on,
making
Ange,
everyone
enjoying the
laugh?
clips. He's a
Why
top
can't I?
bloke.
Why can't I sing along to the
He loves
songs
it.
in
Every
jest?
press conference,
Why
he
can't-
loves every single press
Why
conference.
can't I
He's
enjoy it
giving
though?
banner with the
Why
journalists.
can't I
He
enjoy
loves it.
Yeah, because for me, in my head, bro, we're in a different league. We're competing for the league. So for us, it's like Spurs right now
Yeah, you
are
look-
in
Do
good
you
days.
Can't
hate
relate. You guys
Tottenham
can't
Hotspur?
relate.
Do I hate Tottenham Hotspur? No. And I never have. Do I have to? Just because I'm an Arsenal fan. Rule number one, hate Spurs. I couldn't give up.
You guys.
There's no rules. I couldn't care less about Spurs. I don't hate Spurs. Harry Kane was my favorite player in the Premier League for the last 10 years. I don't care.
Clip that.
That's all public information.
Clip that. Split that.
I don't care. I couldn't care less.
He used to wear a Tottenham tracksuit anyway.
I did that
I
picture.
did.
They always recycle.
Picture with
In
Eric
college,
Dyer.
I-
Like, he's just out there.
Yeah,
I
but
did.
they
It's out
recycle
there.
every
I
single
did.
time.
But I'll be honest with you.
Matt Doherty's an Arsenal fan.
Hey,
Darren
J-
Bent's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
They played for Spurs.
Harry
I
Kane
wasn't
was an
playing
Arsenal-
for Harry
Harry Kane
Kane.
was an Arsenal fan.
I went to college. The college was sponsored by Spurs. We had to wear Spurs kits. I was trying to make
So
it
what
pro.
I've gathered here,
Is what it is.
Speak on this, food.
Darren Bent, Harry Kane, and these man, they were getting paid to play for Tottenham. I support Arsenal.
It's a job.
And this guy was
Sharky
doing it for free.
is supporting Tottenham for free.
I was 17.
Right now, you're not
And to be
17
fair-
then.
Before that, he thought
You're
that was
supporting
way
them
up.
for free right now.
I'm not
Science is
supporting them.
science.
You're loving them for free.
I'm not supporting
You're loving big engines still.
It's a good song.
It's good. It's good.
It's a good
Whoever
song. I
thought
can't
of
lie.
that, top tier from them.
Bro, and
Top
Robbie
tier
Williams
from
performed it as well, you know that, right?
Did he?
Oh,
when he
right,
had that, I saw him with
got
acoustic.
it.
I never listened to it.
That is
But
brilliant.
listen, Ange Ball, and also another reason why I'm enjoying it, because I don't think it's going to last.
You know, not sustainable.
I think it's in the moment.
That word has been used a lot today. It's
I
not
think,
sustainable.
it's in the moment. So let them enjoy the good times. It's making the Premier League fun again, you know. And also, you look at it, bro. I've always we like Basuma at Brighton.
Basuma.
I was an ex-Brighton fan as well. Brighton announced me on their Twitter.
Yeah, I remember.
Deadline day signing, January
Deadline
Day.
day.
They
Hashtag
announced
announced.
me.
You're
still there
Hashtag
as well.
welcome
You're still there as well.
Sharky.
You're welcome, Sheffield.
So
Yeah.
obviously, Basuma was one of my teammates, right? When I was playing for Brighton. So I like Brighton. I like,
You know he's got a crazy release clause as well.
it's crazy. Yeah.
His release clause is high.
You're still at Brighton. You're still contracted.
Former teammates, I said.
Oh, if only
I was on loan.
Oh,
I'm back
okay,
at
okay.
Arsenal, obviously. But
They couldn't afford his release clause.
yeah,
innit?
obviously Basuma. I'm happy that he's doing well finally. I'm happy he's doing well finally.
He's a brilliant footballer.
Matters looks like it's
He
Basuma.
straight in there.
that he made me realize Tottenham got a bargain for this guy, fam.
Well, 4 EMs. I was shocked they
You
got.
bumped. You man got bumped. That man got bumped.
Why is it
Why is it on you?
That man got bumped. Like
For what? I'm happy I signed Mason Mount.
You should have got Maddison.
No,
instead.
I'm very happy I didn't get Madison. I got Bruno Fernandes. They're too similar.
It works though. The thing is, I think
Madison's a
I
good
think
player,
they
very
did.
good
I
player.
think they did it correctly because what it was is they lost a player in Harry Kane, who is probably the greatest player ever. And on top of that, he's an unreplaceable player. So when there's a player that is unreplaceable, don't try and replace him there's no point because you're not going to get anyone that's going to give you what Harry Kane gave you. Impossible.
Factos.
So they did it really well. If they tried to replace him, they'll get another striker. It's not going to work. But what they did instead was, cool, we can't replace him. Done. We all know that now. Now let's play. Let everyone else shine. You know, let's play a way where everyone else is a whole team now. Not just a Harry Kane show. It's a Tottenham show. And I think someone posted a picture. 2 pictures. Last season, it was a picture of Harry Kane by himself celebrating. And now a picture of the whole of Spurs celebrating together. It's symbolizing.
culture change. They've got a big culture change.
And they did it well. They did it well. Another one of the signings of the season, Van de Ven, could look like he
Very
could
good
be another
defender.
one of the
Very
signings.
good defender. It's
Yeah, the
weird
greats,
because
the
when
greats.
players come from the
Lias's boy.
Bundesliga, Lias's boy.
Lias's boy.
When players come from the
Talking
Bundesliga,
about if he's faster than a bear.
Yeah, like
he's fast. That's what I was
Sure
gonna
enough.
say. When players come from the Bundesliga, they normally struggle, you know.
They said this is awful. They said, we got a guy who's a baseball fan watching ice hockey. Talking that, I said we can't.
But
We gotta take this down, man. Nah.
little do you know, Faisal that runs not Faisal, Lias that runs Bleacher Report. You didn't know that, did you?
No, Lias. But now we learn a lot.
Talk about Van de Ven, yeah?
When players come from the Bundesliga, they normally struggle early on, like the physicality of the league, the pace, all that kind of stuff. He just came in and said, "Hey man, Assalamu alaikum, I'm here."
He said, "Assalamu alaikum."
Yeah, he did. I heard him.
Van
say
de
it.
Ven,
I heard him say
my
it. Yeah.
guy.
Van
I
de
heard him say
Ven.
it. There's a lot of Muslim
Shout out
Dutch.
Aki Van de Ven.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Dutch Muslims.
because they're Moroccan.
No, there's a lot of Dutch
Is he
Muslims.
Moroccan though?
No,
He's got Moroccan
Dutch.
heritage.
He's
He's
just
got
white
Moroccan
Dutch.
This guy's
Moroccan
waffling. Mickey Van de Ven's got
Lias
Maghrebi
told me, bro.
heritage.
When Lias saw him, he
Yeah.
said "Assalamu alaikum" to Lias, and Lias tweaked. Lias tweaked.
What did Lias? I heard Lias.
Lias,
He didn't say it back. He didn't say it back.
Lias hasn't said
You know
that.
what Lias said? Lias said, "What up, dog?" He did something. He was like, "What up, dog? What up, dog?"
Lias tweaked, bro.
Yeah.
What up, dog?
But listen to this.
In his pocket.
But listen, the vibes at Spurs is great right
One
now.
brother's laughing too hard as well.
If you're getting paid.
The vibes at Spurs is good. They got a good win away from home against Spurs.
Yeah.
Spurs
Bournemouth,
against
yeah.
Bournemouth,
Yeah.
of course. Matters.
You see him taunting the Bournemouth fans.
Yeah, I loved it.
he
But
put it on
I'll say,
TikTok.
yeah, he loves it.
I loved
Put
it.
it on
He
TikTok.
loves it.
So they say
Proper good vibes.
He's kind of what they needed, you know. He's like that rock star kind of player. You know, he's has fun on the pitch, but also he's such a creative player.
Brother, the free balls he's giving to Richarlison.
Oh,
Brother,
we're going to talk about Richarlison, don't worry.
And number 9.
We're going to talk about Richarlison soon.
Please.
I want
get
Richarlison to not shake my hand the same way he's not going to shake Antonio Wilson's hand when he sees them. That's how mad I'm going to speak
Yeah,
about
he
it.
said he's not shaking that.
That his thing.
Speak on it,
That
speak
his
on
thing.
it.
It's
Don't
not even
worry,
a confidence thing.
You know, he's just not
You're
good.
not good, but you said Havertz.
No. You know why? Because
No, he's just
like,
not good. He's just not good.
He said what
He needs to go back to Brazil, play football there.
Like, I'm cursed.
He needs to play football in Brazil.
Like, he's a
Fluminense.
mess. He's a mess. His Neymar. When Neymar said, "Get rid of your tattoo off my face and your back,"
That
when
is
I
the
said-
biggest vibe I've
I
ever
had a
had in
picture
my
of
life.
Neymar. Neymar said, "Here, delete it." That's when I said, "Yeah." He said, "Delete it, not remove it. Delete it."
Delete it.
But yeah, Madison scored. Kulusevski scored. Away win for Spurs. Good. What were we thinking about Spurs this season?
You speak on Kulusevski. You're going to go on for go.
No. Yeah, what I feel about Spurs this season, I feel like sometimes, like getting rid of Harry Kane. Obviously, it's a big thing. Arguably, not even arguably, he was their best player.
Yeah, ever.
But I feel like,
Ever, yeah.
yeah. I feel like getting rid of him sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah, so
You
I
get
think
it,
they got
like-
rid of him for the right price, the right
They got the
time.
money, right time, everything, all of that. And like, it's not like he went to like a opposition or in the Premier League where he went Chelsea, where you know what I mean. He's gone to Bayern Munich, Champions League. It's good. Like you give him a round of
But
applause.
it's
Well
so
done, Harry
weird
Kane.
because I want to say it. I don't watch Bundesliga,
yeah.
so it's weird not seeing Harry Kane week in week out.
Can
No,
I
it
be
is.
honest with you? I've watched a Bundesliga game and a half because of Harry Kane.
Oh,
Well, not Bundesliga. I watched the Super Cup game. And
Like
I watched his debut
I'll
race
try and
when
they
tune
lost.
in
Yeah,
and stuff,
because
but,
Harry
like,
Kane.
Yeah.
I'm not
He's
seeing.
got a nice goal,
I'm
him
not
and Chip.
regularly watching. I can't. You know.
No. I'm only watching for Harry because
Sometimes-
I love Harry Kane as a
Sometimes
striker.
when
You
when
have
you're
to, you'd be an idiot
brilliant.
if you did
the
it.
most important player in your team goes, like we've seen it happened with us, happened with you guys.
Even Spurs, when they sold Gareth Bale and they
Yeah.
tried to
Yeah,
recoup
that's
the
what I'm
money
saying, it
from him,
happens,
they spent
like-
it poorly.
We happen, and look at us now. You guys, same thing. Them, they just gone downhill. No, that's true. Got rid of
Why is he
Ronaldo.
on you for no
They
reason?
got rid of Ronaldo.
On you today, you
Is
know?
Ronaldo Saudi?
I say you
saying
lot
that he's the
scrapped.
problem. And then now look, did you get it?
I say you guys scrap, you
And then
know.
we won a trophy about
We
it.
got rid of Aubameyang, our
You
best
got rid
player.
of Aubameyang and you nearly
And
won the
almost won
week.
the league.
Yeah.
Almost won the league. I won a trophy. What are we doing here?
But look,
What are we doing
the
here?
changing room
I got rid of Ronaldo.
The changing room's the
Yeah, but
same.
you can win the Carabao.
The
Well, we both got top four. We're the
The
same.
chef is the same.
You got top 4. I got top 4.
Yeah, we're not doing that again. Yeah,
No, I'm just saying. He said got rid of Ronaldo. Got rid of
we're not
Aubameyang.
doing
We were successful without Ronaldo.
We're not doing that.
We successful without
We're
Aubameyang.
not doing- Yes.
Anyway, let's talk about.
Relatively.
Let's
We had
talk.
a successful season.
Last season, yeah.
I mean, armpits.
So every team that doesn't lift a trophy was unsuccessful.
No,
Facts.
you were successful last season.
I think we had a successful
You
season.
were, you were.
I think
We had a
a
more.
successful
There was-
season.
That's
They nearly had a
We've
winning.
had this conversation. We had the conversation before. We're not gonna have it again.
We're not. 'Cause
This
we're not
guy's a
gonna agree.
problem.
I'm
Why is he
not-
coming at
I'm
me?
just saying.
Why is he coming at me? What's wrong,
Yeah, I know.
Leave me alone.
And I'm saying that's it's sometimes a good thing. Getting rid of your best players is a good thing. Like,
Yes.
look at Spurs now, bro. This is
The
not the
tangents are
Spurs that we
brilliant.
saw last season.
Did we all underestimate them massively?
Yeah, I did. When they got rid of Harry Kane, I thought, oh, like they're gonna go down the pecking order. It's gonna get even worse. But
Shout out to Paratici as well, the director, who I know he's locked up right now.
Bentancur.
He's
He got Bentancur.
he's in issues.
He got Udogie.
Look how many players is he brought in for them.
he brought in a few players.
Bissouma.
Speaking of Udogie,
when you have like
Yeah, very good.
obviously
Player.
they signed him at the beginning of
Isn't it?
last
Season,
season,
yeah.
but loaned him
And he
back
went
to
Udinese.
Udinese.
Yeah.
But what a player, man.
Very good
Looks
left
good.
back.
Looks very, very good.
And he's doing the inverted role as well. Nice.
Well,
Like,
both of them are inverted.
Yeah, both of
And
them
what
are
happens when you ask Ange?
Copy and Pep.
What was that?
American now.
That was Lias. That was
Yo,
Oh, my bad. I was in the Lias.
Go,
Lias.
go, go.
that was Ted Lasso, fam.
Copying Pep.
Yeah.
Copy and Pep.
There you go, son.
I was copying Pep.
You got it
right,
there.
down
I was
and
better than
that.
yours.
You reckon? Australia shit.
Australia.
Put another strip on the barbie.
Yeah.
But
It's
no,
a-
Doggy's very good.
Yeah.
Doggy's very
Very,
good.
very
But
good.
back to the Kane thing quickly. Them losing Kane is better for Maddison because they took up the same positions.
Yeah.
I said it
Areas.
before. I think if they still had Kane, they would have had to push either Maddison slightly deeper or onto the wing.
Yeah.
And I think that would have hindered him as a player.
Yeah,
And
he
he
would.
told
Tommy Charlison, Elias.
brother, that guy there, not a professional footballer.
Do you know, pause?
Not
I hope
professional.
they clip this. Earlier, what did he say?
not a
Do you know all
professional
professional footballers? They're the top 1% that make it.
Yeah.
I will never get onto them for their footballing ability.
Charlison,
Exception.
getting on TV.
If you're
That brother there. No, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
He's not Brazilian.
What is he?
He is from. Let me think.
That's
he's
Richard Arlison.
He's from Venezuela.
I think
He's
not
from
even
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Where's he from?
Fiji.
Could be Samoan, you know. He could be
He's from
Samoan.
an island, Madagascar.
Hawaii.
He's from
He's
Hawaii.
He's Polynesian.
From Hawaii.
His name-
I don't know what he's from.
They got a
He's not
continent.
Brazilian. He's
Yeah.
not Brazilian. He doesn't play like a Brazilian.
But what a clock.
Doesn't play like a Premier League footballer.
No, he doesn't.
Doesn't play like a Brazil world. Yeah, like he's just.
Who does that?
I don't know what he's
Offside.
on. You can't
against
in that
England
Tottenham
as
team.
well,
You
yeah.
shouldn't be playing bad. You shouldn't be playing bad. And
It's-
who's
you know,
playing bad?
Maddison is playing in
Richard
passes.
Arlison.
It's the Brazilians in the Premier League with blonde hair.
It's not looking good for them.
Lissandro,
Name me-
again, he got onto me. Again,
You said why did you say
Again.
Lissandro? You said Lissandro.
Lissandro had blonde hair.
No, but I said-
Lissandro is Brazilian.
Why is he a Brazilian? Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Brazilian.
Brazilians with
Anthony's
blonde
talking
hair.
about, not Lissandro. I was talking about blonde hair.
I'm
Are you
gonna name
forgetting?
you-
Bruno Guimaraes is
They-
blonde right now.
Bruno G's blonde right now.
Brilliant one.
How are they?
Bruno G's brilliant.
I
How
don't
are
know.
they?
I don't know him. I don't know him. So I don't know how
Andres
he's.
Pereira's blonde.
Baby Bruno, he scored against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, yeah.
Damn, your sofa score rating today is not that
No,
good.
no,
you know?
no,
Yeah,
no, no, no. I'm
Ever
thinking,
since he mentioned it earlier, like I've been counting it.
Yeah.
You dropped. You went from like a from.
He was coming like Rodri.
when he brought out the paper,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is.
you know why? You know why?
This is
though?
Haaland last season.
It's calm. I'll just bring this back and I'll get my points up.
No one else is saying it, bro. No one else is saying
Yeah,
it.
that was what he was saying.
No,
that
that's
away.
the truth though.
that
What
away.
colour hair is Anthony?
Blonde.
Why are you talking
Him
about Anthony
alone
Spurs? We're
brings
talking about Spurs.
the whole nationality down.
Yeah, brings the Brazilian
One man
community
can
down.
bring the whole. It brings the whole community goes down.
Yeah, that's true. Him and Richarlison.
The whole thing goes down because of Anthony.
Yeah.
Neymar said, "I'm going Saudi."
How are we
He said, "I don't want to be
no.
nowhere near this guy. I'm going Saudi Arabia. I'm going to play against Mumbai FC." In the Champions
What did he tell Richarlison? Yeah. What did he tell Richarlison?
delete that tattoo off my
Did he
back.
actually have a tattoo of him in his back?
Yeah.
Sharky's got the phone.
He
He got
genuinely does.
internet.
Can't like that glazing is mental.
he
That's
said- he
a
said- he
picture
said
Of another
delete
man on your back.
Yeah, he said delete
And
it.
the brother said delete it as well, and you
said
didn't delete
delete
it.
Did he actually tell him to get rid of it?
Well, I told him get rid of it.
You think this is a joke? I know food caps.
Well, I
this
said
is
he said
serious,
get rid of it,
bro.
bro.
He must hate him, you know.
He said get rid of it.
Do you know he probably saw in the Brazil changing room Qatar? He probably backed off his top. And he said,
Yeah, he said that. Yeah.
He looked at him. He's like, who is that? And it's probably a bad tattoo as well.
It was
Who is
bad.
that? And he's like, oh, that's you, brother. And then
That's
he
how it
went,
sounds. That's good.
Si, senor.
and he said, huh? And he said, delete that. He told him to get rid of that there and then.
Yeah,
and in
yeah,
Qatar,
yeah,
they didn't do tattoos, so no one can remove it.
Nah. So get that off now.
With his dreads
Get
as
that
well.
off
You
now.
know, in his fake dreads.
Yeah, oh, patão. Oh, patão.
Fam,
There
it's
was that-
horrible, fam. Neymar had to go Saudi Arabia.
Horror. But let's get. What about Spurs? You know, Lias had Spurs as his surprise team of the season. Was he right?
He might be right.
He's on his way to be right.
soon,
He's on
He
his way
might
to
be
be
right.
right.
It's too
It's
soon
too
again.
soon.
Yeah, but
What did I say about Basuma on the live show? No one heard that.
Because Lias took his prediction back for United, so he might take this one back as well.
no,
You need to watch
yeah.
out.
But this one is it look yeah, Tottenham. They're in a good place. Like Fuad had very bad acne before.
Yeah, he did.
It's clearing up.
He did.
Because of Tottenham.
He did.
And I feel like he's
He looks
healthier.
about 5 years younger.
Yeah, he looks younger.
He
He's
stopped blemming as well.
healthier.
You know, he stopped blemming as well.
He made it to his.
He stopped blemming as well.
He made it to his birthday.
Yeah.
Like, he's just healthier, fam. He came here for no reason.
Yeah.
He came here,
he was
salamed
here.
everyone, said, "You man, I'm going yard."
He came all the way not
He came where?
No, he came to the studio because Tottenham won. He thought he was on the pod.
Yeah, I didn't even ask him to come
Yeah, and he came, and then we was like, "You're not on today." He
That's
saw
so
he saw us for one. He was like, "I love."
I
on. We sent him
Yeah.
home. We sent him
Yeah.
home.
So like, yeah, he's good, man. So Spurs, I feel like, well, you know what? There's not a bad thing we can
They're
say.
just
about
enjoying
them.
themselves
Yeah,
right now.
Enjoy it.
Big up to Spurs though,
Have
but
fun.
let's move on because this game,
This was amazing.
who would have thunk it?
Who would have?
Thank it.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
Brighton at home.
Oh yeah, that was
3-1 to West
Brexit
Ham.
FC.
We need to talk about this.
That was Brexit.
Wow.
Roberto De Zerbi doesn't like playing against low blocks.
It looks
Seen
like
now.
it. It looks
Seen
like it.
now the Brighton, the massively impressive Brighton, who I think scored 8 goals in the first 2 games.
Yep.
Mm.
Jamie Redknapp was saying
3-1
before
at
what did
home.
Jamie Redknapp say before the game? He could go down as one of
One
the
of the best
all-time greats.
managers, yeah.
That's what he said.
A'udhu billahi
He could go down. He either he said that he could go down as one of the
This
all-time
is-
greats.
this
now
is-
he said he could go down as one of the all-time
This
greats
is
now.
definition of reactionary.
Reactionary. He saw him do 3, 2, 7, 6,
He
5,
just saw a
4.
boxing build-up.
He
A
saw
boxing
that.
build-up.
He saw Caicedo right back and he said, "This guy's crazy."
Wow.
Oh my god! I've never seen
someone
this
do
before. Jamie Redknapp wanted to play right back. That's how bad it was. He wanted to go there, but the way he got touched.
Do you know why Jamie Renner's a bit confused though?
Why?
Because he's the one that interviewed Yaya that day.
He did. He did.
He's going to go like that. Why did I say, "Hey, big head"?
You know Yaya Toure? So when he was slapping Hazard's head,
How can you be a CM?
Imagine
but
hearing
no,
that.
but imagine
Pass it, pass it, pass
It's
it.
the opposition.
Yeah, you're taking your shoulder.
Fam, Mark went like that.
Yeah.
By the time we look back, he's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
ball's
yeah.
gone.
He's gone.
He's
He
gone.
scored.
He was gone.
And he's doing it again before he shoots.
Going past.
Yeah.
That's
That's the goat, man. That's the goat.
That's amazing.
I might start doing that, boy. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But
Nah,
listen,
facts. I want to hear it.
but West Ham, listen, first of all, let's just talk praise for West Ham because they have 7 points already. They beat Chelsea and Brighton away from home.
3-1 each as well.
Oof, tough teams.
Yeah.
You know, big teams to be away from home. Life without Declan Rice is looking good.
Yeah.
They've recruited well in that midfield.
Can't lie, I was Mr.
know?
Moyes out.
They
but-
recruited well in that midfield
no,
because
yeah,
Edson
yeah.
Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse,
Yep.
I'm doing especially Ward-Prowse, really well. You know,
Bursting into the
really
box,
well.
getting involved in the goals.
But the thing is, I said, it just makes sense. He just looks like a West Ham player.
Nah, he does.
It just makes so
Number
much
7
sense.
on his back, like Mason Mount.
It looks
Yeah, I love
nice. I like it.
Paqueta
And now they
enjoyed
got
himself.
and now they got another superstar midfielder. GH boy touchdown in the East End.
I love that announcement.
Kudos.
You know how much I love that announcement?
Left foot, doo-doo.
That was crazy.
Cold.
The
that guy-
best announcement video I've ever seen.
Did that guy make the song for that? Or was
Yeah.
it already
Yeah,
made?
yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't even know who the guy is.
Because I can't lie, I was whopping.
That's
I was
cold.
like,
Bro, I watched it 20
I was like, hey,
times.
brilliant.
Hard.
Yeah.
Kudos is there. It's-
Yeah.
bro,
They're
he's
in the
hard.
Europa League now, innit?
Yes, because they won
Yeah,
the
yeah,
conference.
yeah, But listen, life for that Rice.
They've got
Yeah, so
they've
they
got
got Europa, innit?
they've got a mid-table super team right now. Like they've got a crazy super team, you know.
Again, we're talking about
Ward-Prowse,
Spurs.
Paqueta,
But they've
Kudus,
sold and they
Jared
reinvested
Bowen.
in.
Jared Bowen,
Oh,
Benrahma.
he's
Benrahma
good.
by
I
himself
think he's
with
so
Maya
funny.
Mills is a superstar.
Yeah, yeah.
And guess what as well?
What?
Mikel Antonio. Yeah, what can you say about him?
He's I can't lie. He's enjoying himself. He's enjoying himself.
He should be in. He should. He needs. I hope he was in Carnival.
He was on his own flow. No, he had his own flow. You know, he had his
I
own flow.
hope he was in Carney today.
He had his own flow.
He deserved
His,
it.
his team.
Do you know what his
was
flow was? Do you know what
Very-
his flow was? Do you know? I saw it. Do you know what his flow was?
What?
Liban sent me a video of it. It was a picture of his shirt
Yeah.
and just number 9 Antonio on the back.
by himself.
Everyone knew it was him.
He had his own flow.
Everyone knew.
Had
Yeah,
to
by himself. By
Yeah.
himself.
He's second in the league right now, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's backing
Bro,
up
he
into
scored 2
defending
elite
every
goals
week
the
as
last
well.
few games.
So he's used to it.
His
like.
hold-up play, I can't lie. And Mikel Antonio, I wasn't familiar with your game.
Nah, but that
Wasn't
should have been.
familiar.
You should have been
Can't
familiar
lie,
with his
that
whole
part
age.
is
No,
the
no.
main part.
I
That's
knew
the
he was
song.
a strong player, but the
clocking
turn,
it.
the goal last week at Chelsea, to spin round.
This one
and
was
then this
better
one-
than the Chelsea one.
This one was way better.
Yeah, because the Disasi
I
gave him
didn't
too
know.
much space
I
in the
didn't know
Chelsea
he
one.
had that in his game.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I watched that. I said, "Damn, Scamacca." I understand why Scamacca ran away back to Italy. Like what Fuad said. All these Italian strikers, they come. As soon as it gets a bit rainy, they're back to Italy.
Off they go.
But Jared Bowen, that goal, what a touch!
I like
Unreal.
Bowen, man.
What a touch!
Yeah, Bowen.
Great
Got a
player.
good chant as well.
Oh,
Very good player.
I like
chance.
it.
Very
What's
good.
the chant,
touch.
man?
Danny Dyer one, isn't it?
What's the chant?
Is it Danny Dyer?
The winds of fire.
And
Your
he's,
defense terrified.
yeah, yeah.
Good save. Good
Is that a chant?
Yeah, no, yeah,
What
but
is
it's
it?
different.
Was it he shagged Danny Dyer's daughter or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, because
It's with Danny Dyer's
yeah,
daughter,
yeah.
something
I
like
didn't
that.
know. I genuinely
I think
didn't know
didn't Danny Dyer sing that song as well?
Yeah, he's singing it.
Yeah, he was sang it as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
he
they
got
go, They got used together, man.
So the pops were singing it.
So the pops is singing.
Oh,
He's checking my daughter.
that's okay.
Yeah,
Sign still delivered.
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
science. So that's there you go.
It's not like a Zaha Moyes thing. you know what I mean?
yeah,
That's different.
That's mad.
But,
whose club's that? you needed to straight.
You like Desiree. Desiree.
Desiree. Is that something you're thinking about?
Yeah.
That's the girl's name, no?
Desiree.
I was gonna say
but
that's
it's a
a
reference.
Who's Desiree?
It's a reference,
So
pop culture reference.
Desiree's on his
Someone
mind.
said Desiree once because they meant to say Desiree, so I said it, but
Who
obviously
said-
you
who
guys
said
aren't
Desiree? Who said
cultured.
that? Who said Desiree?
You guys aren't
Who
cultured.
said Desiree?
It's a famous meme.
Go on
Who
your
by
phone
who?
contacts and search Desiree right now.
I don't know.
What? No, I can do
If you're
that.
called Desiree,
He's not
watching,
searching.
shout me.
I'm searching. It's cool.
I don't know no called Desiree.
not
Hey, it's just someone called Desiree shout me.
Is that what he just said?
Yeah, of course.
He just all good. That's what he
I
shouted.
said if you're watching.
Say that, man.
But yeah, Brighton defending was horrific, by the way.
Yeah, horrible. Webster. Where's Abdullah? Let's start.
He loves it.
That's
What did he say
important.
about Star? What did Star say about Webster? It's like his young player that he was watching out for when the guy was like 25.
He was like 27.
Yeah, old man. And he
He
said, yeah,
tried
this
to
one-
nurture him now.
He tried to say, yeah, just a young player to watch out for, and he had an absolute stinker. The way Igor was coming in at less than about the next game, it's a joke. That Verbruggen guy,
Verbruggen. That's
what's his name again?
Verbruggen.
Whatever, Verbruggen,
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 yeah.
whatever his name is.
Verbruggen
He's
is a
going
nice
back.
one.
He's brocking back onto the bench, and Jason Steele's coming back straight back in. Jason Steele said, "Hey man, assalamu alaikum, I'm taking the ball back." He's gone back in goal.
Mickey van der Ven and Jason Still.
still a Muslim.
No, but Jason,
Fair.
come on, he went Turkey to get his head done. Of course, he's got a Muslim in
He
him.
had
When he was
Adnan.
over there.
Yeah, he's got
When he was
Muslim.
over there, when he was over
And
there.
he said, "Oh,
To be
this is the
fair,
right way of life."
and Nauka became Muslim playing in Turkey, so
Nicholas.
There you go. There
Oh,
you
did
go.
he? Yeah.
Jason Steele's coming back in.
From Turkey.
huh?
From Turkey.
No,
I thought he was.
Nauka's from France.
No, but from when he was at Turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Galatasaray. Was it Trabzonspor, whatever it was?
One of them.
I thought he was
Wonder.
already.
Nah, he became Muslim.
Oh, is it? Sick.
But,
Who?
and I think it's when he's playing in Turkey.
Yeah, Verbruggen out of there.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yes, still salam alaikum.
Yeah, Jason Steele. Assalamu alaikum.
Stupid man.
Oh, stupid
And
man.
James Milner on the fullbacks didn't look that great.
Yeah, Daniel James Milner, brother. It's not 2 years ago.
Dropped the 5.7.
That smells. Lallana in that midfield. De Zerbi, I don't know what he's doing.
Layana.
They got 100 and something. Oh, they
Grateful for my ex. Thank you next.
Why is it
Where the hell did that come from?
Adam Lallana and James Milner, innit?
Good shout. You guys got to keep up, man. That was
Because I was
good.
thinking Ariana Grande.
I was like, whoa. I didn't know you knew Ariana Grande.
I'm so
like that.
grateful for James. I'm so grateful for Adam.
Guys, someone clip that.
Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next.
Hey, serve a score.
No.
Yeah, you're working on it. You're working on it. You're working on it.
Yeah. But did you know that West Ham have beaten Brighton in the Premier League for the first time in their history?
And what a way to do
In
it.
the-
Witness
in the
history.
Said
What a way.
Benrahma.
Send their team top of the league.
Yep.
During that win.
Could have
What a way to do it.
Could have played
No,
Moyes ball was gonna be funny,
no,
though.
but when they
Oh,
won.
when it happened.
Yeah, they sent them top.
If Kudus comes in and they have a midfield of Paqueta, Kudus,
That's
and
too
James
attacking,
Ward-Prowse, or if they have Paqueta, Kudus,
Edson
and
Alvarez.
Edson.
Now, Paqueta might leave, it looks like, or he might get banned.
Yeah.
It'll be Alvarez, Ward-Prowse, Kudus.
If I dare see
Good time.
That's a dangerous
Thomas
midfield.
Suchek in that midfield ever again,
Arr.
if I ever see him in that midfield
He should
again,
never step in
David
that midfield
Moyes
again.
should be trialed for war crimes. If I see Suchek
To be
in
fair,
that midfield
every
again.
time I watch David Moyes' team play, I think he should be charged for war crimes, except
bro,
when it works.
Bro,
All right,
Suchek,
Paqueta could play left wing.
I've never seen a centre mid play in his own home country in a final and have 6 passes completed. Do you know how disgraceful that is?
He was their hero a couple years ago.
He was their
Brother, he
Fellaini.
was unreal.
He was David Moyes' Fellaini.
Always arriving at the back post, scoring hella goals. I had him in my FPL team. He was getting me hella points.
But now, my brother,
No chance
to
in my
go.
team. Time.
it's time to go. I need to see JWP, Edson Alvarez, Kudus in front of them. Or even Kudus on one of the wings. 'cause
Kudus, no, Paqueta left wing. Kudus attacking mid.
Oh,
Bowen right wing. Long. Antonio's gonna
I
feast.
might start doing this.
Oh, I'm a hammer, bro.
I
I've
might
been a
start doing
hammer.
that. Yeah.
Brighton.
Yeah, no, keep calm. I'm like Salad. I support bare teams.
You want to speak to the mic, though?
Yeah, if you want to speak to the mic, it would be nice.
Spurs.
No, don't try Spurs.
Yeah.
Brother, you just said I love. You said I'm a hammer. Okay, you said I'm a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have my second team. When Carl Jenkinson went on loan, I used to
You
have
know, he
him
was
on
a Carl Jenkinson sexual.
Sam. Oh, yeah.
Big time, bro.
Brilliant.
Big- didn't you have a kit? Didn't you have a Jenkinson shirt?
No, I had Kieran Gibbs.
Kieran Gibbs, that's who it was. The purple one.
Yeah.
That's
So
such a weird
it's
shirt.
Brighton, West Ham, Arsenal, and a bit of Spurs love as well.
No.
What's
Harry
worse?
Kane.
What's worse? A Kieran Gibbs shirt or Nuno Tavares shirt? What's
Tavares,
worse?
surely. Tavares.
And he went back-to-back seasons.
And he bought
Marseille.
he bought
Stars
Tavares Marseille.
Yeah.
Stinks for that one.
But
as well.
Arsenal Tavares,
But Kieran
And that
Gibbs.
famous picture of him at Emirates.
I hate that picture so much.
Kieran
I hate that.
Gibbs is
Why have you got the
smelling-
Arsenal shirt over the jumper? Why? Why?
It
wasn't a cold day.
It was not
It wasn't raining.
He
It
was
wasn't
sweating
nothing.
as well. Do you know how much he was sweating?
He treated it like a
That's my
football
least
basketball
favorite
jersey.
look. People that put a
Shirt
football shirt over
over
a
a jumper.
jumper.
And he's wearing it
That's
and
a
he's
crime.
facing the
It's a crime.
kind like this.
And yeah, and it's a great picture. I'll put it on the screen now.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. I see. Make sure you put that picture on the screen.
And he took the pic.
Sure, why am I not surprised? Why
He's
am
a
I not
bad
surprised?
man. He's
Why
a
am I not
bad
surprised?
friend. He's a very bad friend.
He was taking
You
the
look
pic.
good, Tony. Yo, this is gonna bang, you know?
Yeah, you look good, man.
Yeah, bro. Oh, this is gonna bang. That's what you probably told
Hey,
me.
you look hard. Yeah.
He did.
And it seems where this Vieira, Fabio Vieira next to him.
Smelly,
That's the
smelly
Cramptons.
choices.
That's the
Hey,
Cramptons.
Those two stick, man.
Yeah.
It's cram triplets. Kieran Gibbs, don't forget about it as well.
Yeah, don't forget
So
about it.
they're three of them are problem.
That was back in the day, man.
Ah,
That was the
okay.
cheapest shirt. It was not on
Yeah,
sale,
yeah.
man.
That's what he said. It was the end of
These
the
man
season
had a
shirt.
decision. These men had a decision to make and they made a decision.
Grown
Bro,
men. I
as
was
grown
like,
25-year-old men, they spent £80 on a shirt.
yeah, I was like 15.
8-0.
That stinks.
Eight.
Not financial advice. Remember when I said earlier, stocks?
yeah.
Not financial advice. For this
Yeah.
man.
Definitely listen to them.
Whatever.
But
Shark, you look like the type of guy that had a Shamak shirt as well. I
Interesting.
don't know.
Number 29.
You give me Shamak vibes.
how do you know?
You just seem like a Shamak.
I like
Shamak Key is crazy.
You doing it? Did you have a Shamak shirt though?
How did you know?
See, he's a Shamak guy.
You're chatting.
How'd you know that?
You can tell.
Say what? You had a
No,
Shaman
I
shirt?
didn't.
I was about to say.
Like, yeah.
I didn't. But I bought a Wilshere 19 shirt, and a week later he got a number 10 shirt. So
Good.
Did they not say?
Very
I think you
good.
can return these things.
I didn't return it.
Oh, is it? Black market T-shirt.
That's not as
No,
bad as mine, though,
I
is
got
it?
it from like Sports Direct or something.
What was your
It's
one?
already printed on.
When I went to Saudi and I had a United shirt and I told them, give me Pogba, his number, and they gave me his Juventus number 10. Wayne Rooney was at that club.
You probably look like a mess
I
on the
gave it
street.
to them Saudis. I took him back. I didn't even look
He
at
had
it.
United put
I
for
went
10.
back to. I
He
went
never
to-
wore 10 for United ever. You gotta say
got
us
number
old
6.
one. Yeah.
Nothing old at all about it.
Never.
They said, Pogba? Yes. They looked at the
Yes,
face in the
brother,
view.
yes.
Habibi ta'al, no problem. Then 10. They gave it, and I went off.
For you, brother,
left.
£50.
No. For you, brother. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Rooney has a number 10 at the club right now. I'm thinking,
Rooney was number 10.
He was Mr. Number 10.
Yeah.
If you guys have any like football shirt L's
Please
or funny
talk
stories,
to us, man.
please let us know in the comments.
Wait, how long are we in? Because I like doing the. If you've reached this point of the video, guys,
Yeah, this how.
mention Abs wearing a white hat. That's what you have to mention.
Yeah, just so we know
we have
with
to mention
the,
cream.
who's still around.
Yeah, who's the? Do you
Please.
know the 1%? 1% that get
There you
here.
go.
I always give them a little
No, we
weird
still
one.
have a few games, so right now we're like
Still 1% though.
the 8%.
We're still at we're at the 3 p.m. kickoffs now.
To be fair, yeah,
We're at the 3
yeah.
p.m. kickoffs.
Yeah, true.
Bro, I can't lie. Watching Arsenal 3 p.m. kickoff is illegal, and I had to do it.
You had to, man.
Crime?
Bro,
Lock
it's
me
my
up, man.
team.
Lock me
It's
up.
my- It's
Lock me
his
up.
team. I get. You have to find a
Bro,
way.
do you know what I wanted
Facts.
to do? I have a funny picture I wanted to post of the Arsenal game,
hilarious.
and we can't even post it because apparently it's illegal.
You can't.
Someone told me, yeah, if you get caught posting that, it's
You're
long.
done.
I said, what the hell is this?
I would definitely write.
lose my job.
I'm gonna lose my job, guys.
Yeah,
I don't do that. Listen, I work with Arsenal.
You was at the game.
I was at the game. I'm a
Yeah.
season ticket holder. I go to the game, but I'm saying if it's an away game, 3 p.m. Hey, I'm not gonna support my team.
Brother.
Yeah, have to.
Brother, you
I
have
have to support the illegal streamers as well.
No, that's when they grab you. That's when they grab you.
No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
Incriminating himself. All right, quick couple correspondence. Our favorite Brighton correspondent, Tactical Regista.
Tactical.
Phil Tilt, Phil Tilt.
Oh,
I need
Phil
to know the
Tilt.
Phil
Tell us
Tilt.
about the Phil Tilt, my
Whoa,
brother.
it's actually not. It's funny how I didn't mention Phil Tilt today because they lost.
Come on, Regista.
Oh,
man.
He
Regis.
said,
Why?
very poor defensive performance from Brighton. West Ham didn't need much of the ball or many chances to create major threat and had the higher quality shots. Pascal Gross was the main positive from a bad loss. Everything was going through him, and he's such a useful player for both his passing and creating quality goal scoring and work rate. What about the Phil Tilt?
Okay,
That's what we really want to know.
Tactical Regista. I have something to say to you. If you do that ever again and not mention Phil Tilt,
Yeah.
we're
That's
cutting you
your
off the
whole-
pod.
that's your
We're
whole
getting you off the
brand.
pod.
You're done.
That's
You're
your
never
whole
ever
brand.
corresponding for us again.
I'm gonna
Steve's
lose my
block
job.
you. Steve's gonna block you.
I've got nothing left.
Even if you just say,
She said she was 12.
even if he just says Phil Tilt for no
You
reason.
don't see that meme?
Have you not seen it? The bald guy. The bald guy.
No, he's
the
got
predator.
another one.
It's
She
different.
said she was
That's different.
That's what he's
Which one's that one?
She said she was 12.
Nah, I ain't
Do you
seen
watch
that
the
one.
Come on,
video?
how you ain't seen that one?
I
man?
haven't seen that
Do you
one.
mean pop
No.
culture?
But do you like watching them predator catch a predator?
I love it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
hilarious.
of course,
It's
because they're
hilarious.
getting caught.
I saw a
Facts.
funny one.
My
the
favorite
other
was
day.
Gideon's one as well.
Who?
Gideon's ones are hilarious.
When he catches them.
Gideon, when he,
You
yeah,
don't
he's
know
part of
Gideon?
it. He's part of
You don't know
it.
who
No
Gideon is?
way.
No, I do, but I didn't know he.
He
I
does it.
didn't-
It's like a series he has
Yeah.
where he catches them.
Piss off.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
But it's real life, yeah.
Yeah, real life.
bro.
Oh, lit,
Bro, I
lit.
saw one the other day.
YouTube.
The guy bust a corner. They said, "Oh, you mean a 12-year-old girl?" He just sat down on the chair. And he just started
In
laughing.
shock. In
Because he
shock.
got bagged. He got back.
Hassim just sent me more of his correspondence. That was the original part he sent me. Oh, but why did you take out the filter?
Come on, man.
You can't take that
filter.
out. Sorry, Tactical Regista.
Yeah,
We
sorry,
apologize.
bro.
What Hasib does is,
Apology form. Give an
what
apology form.
Hasib does is,
Give an apology
he
form.
sends me a short version of your correspondence, and he cut out what you said here. And what he actually did say was, the filter was mostly Brighton, but they weren't able to break down West Ham.
Tactical Regista apology form.
But
This
Hasib
is
is
a
signing
tactical
it,
register
not me.
apology form. I'm gonna sign it.
Hasib is
Tactical
signing it.
register.
How are you taking out his brand?
I love you.
There you go. That's it. He loves
There
it.
you go.
My day was ruined.
Correspondence from 55 Hems, a West Ham fan, says this was peak David Moyes football.
Oh yes.
Moyes is a good,
Moyes,
good manager.
yeah.
He
a bit of foreign on
he
it.
said David Moyes. I call him David Moyes because he managed in Spain for a little bit.
David Moyes. Good.
22% possession and 3 goals. Wow, that's crazy to be fair. Especially the second, especially from the second goal from Bowen. That was an amazing counter and touch and finish from Bowen.
Delicious
Once
touch.
again,
Delicious
unbelievable.
touch.
Zerbi must
My
hate
man in
them,
the match was Antonio. He worked extremely hard and was a big problem for the Brighton defence. His goal was extremely well taken, and the disrespect he gets, especially from that bum star player, is unbelievable.
You know, I love
An
that star
apology
player's
is
taking.
Needed.
I love that star player's taking all the heat. I'm the one that called him West 3
And
strikers.
that's what the Stars have been saying.
Stars, me and
Stars
Stars,
don't rate
and
him.
I love that. It's
Stars don't rate him.
all stars. I love that.
Fair
It's all
enough.
star. You know, I've always rated
To
Mikel
each their
Antonio.
own.
Always rated him.
What?
Quality striker. Wish we signed him.
Are you doing apology form again?
No, I wish we signed him.
Why are you changing up?
Why are you switching up for the man?
I'm phony. I'm phony.
Can't say nothing to that. Fair.
I'm phony.
Okay, got a few games left. Let's get through these. We got Everton versus Wolves at Goodison Park. Everton can't get
Don't
a
know
win.
how Wolves didn't win that.
Did you see their XG? Their
Oh my
XG in
God.
like the last 3 games is ridiculous.
Brother, I don't
Everton.
know. I don't know
how they haven't scored.
Brother.
How they haven't scored. I think back-to-back games they've come up against a keeper that's on crack.
Yeah.
Jose Sarr, and who was
saving
the last week one? I can't remember, but it was someone was moving crazy in goal against them. They couldn't score again. But the last game they lost, or the week before,
Villa.
Amy Martinez, is it?
it was
Played Villa, yeah.
they had a keeper. They first faced a keeper who was on drugs.
Bro,
that day.
new season food.
Come on, man.
He's rebranded.
No,
I
because I
respect it.
remember with Everton, like, I'm looking at it, as I said, it's the
And
same
he
thing. as
lives in
Luton.
Liverpool, so he knows.
Yeah, mate.
He has to know what
Yeah,
the
mate,
rivals are
that's what
doing.
I'm-
Of course, he
it's
needs to know
an
what
area,
they're on.
mate.
This journey that he's done the last 3 weeks is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy,
man.
No, it's
fam.
not. Every
It's
single
different.
time come back.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Poor guys, he's gonna get home at
Everton
3 a.m. tonight.
Are going through it. From
Yeah.
time
No, they're getting relegated.
you're having these chances, they're having these chances, going back and forth, 0-0. It's like the last 4 minutes left, and then
They're playing James Gunn at right back.
But they've signed a new striker though.
Who's that?
it doesn't
From
matter.
Portugal. Begins with a B. I forgot his name.
It doesn't.
Beto, right?
Not going to help them.
Signed him for like 35 mil. Apparently,
Everton.
they need a gunman up front. And
It's not going to help them, man.
I know.
could
I
just
think
see-
if the XG is
What,
high,
if the XG is high, yeah.
No shots.
Yeah.
Like,
Just to cash in on it.
for 2 seasons in a row, previously, 17th. They're catching life.
Yeah.
There's only so long that can happen.
That's true.
It
but can I be
happen.
honest with you?
You can't do that, and then say, boom.
Yeah, but Leicester survived relegation and won the league next year, so Everton can win the league now.
No, it's different.
He's lost his damn
different.
mind.
Like,
That's what he's
it's
done.
different.
They got
Like,
Mahrez or Kante.
the manager at
Vards.
Leicester
They got Dwight McNeil.
was feeding them pasta.
Yep.
Was saying, yo, win, I'm going to feed you pizza. Sorry. Pizza. I'm going to feed you pizza.
Ranieri.
Yeah. A pizza.
Yeah.
Meatball,
Come on, guys.
margarita, Those are like
Dilly ding, dilly dong. Come on, guys.
And
Dilly
then-
ding, dilly dong.
Everton, they don't have that there.
No.
They got you put the ball in net.
Yeah. There's no... Where did I see this? Where in pre-season, what he does to the man them.
Well, when
Yeah,
he
that
puts
makes
them
sense.
through it.
He puts that like his boot camp.
He puts
like
them
he's-
through it.
Like he's... You get...
Who was saying
Troy
it?
Deeney at Watford.
Yeah,
Dean.
yes, it was true.
When Sean Dyche at
When
Watford.
Dashi was there. Put them through it, bro.
Even when
But
he,
again, Troy might have exaggerated. You know what Troy's like, man.
No, it's
yeah,
not
but
like-
even when he went to Everton
He
as
might
well.
have exaggerated that
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah.
I don't
Like
think
he's
so.
having-
I think...
Took all the ramps out of the way.
Yeah.
We'll make sure your car's going through perfectly. I
it's
try,
true.
man.
I think it's true. I think what he did, because that training technique,
Yeah.
you know where he got it from.
Where?
Military.
How do you think Chunks lost so much weight?
Oh, yep.
KG programs.
KG
programs.
Who's KG program?
That Carl.
KGD.
Who's
Carl.
Carl?
Just got it wrong.
Carl, no,
twice.
Carl. Yeah, no, he's right. He's right. It's Carl. It's Carl.
You got it wrong
You're
twice.
right. You're
Thank
right.
you.
You're right. It's Carl. He's right though. It's Carl.
KG programs and Carl.
No, his name's Carl,
Yeah.
and the K comes from KGD.
You're saying Carl. See, this is what I'm trying to say. He's meant to fix me, but now you're trying to. You get me?
I didn't get.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, KYLE, fam. Chill, you man. I know how to spell, fam. You illiterate. Your club's a mess. Aye. Sean Dyche
Yeah.
is not a manager like that. Well, he is actually. He is. Get the bullshit back in the net. It makes sense. But when it comes to off the field antics,
Yeah.
mess.
They have the worst starting 11 other than the promoted clubs in the Premier League.
That club, I don't know how them Everton and Luton. I don't know how they're playing Premier League football.
Yep.
Honestly,
But if we're being honest and objective, they played very well against Wolves. Created a hell of a lot of chances. Should have won the game comfortably. Danjuma had the chance. Not even Danjuma. Doucouré coming in. Jose Sarr tips it over the.
Yeah, that was
over
a crazy
the bar.
save. That was better than Alisson's save.
it was a good save.
And then the
I'll
brother
be
who
fair,
Onana
but
fouled.
don't
Do you know the brother who Onana fouled in the
Yeah.
first game week? The tall brother who came on. He comes in.
Oh,
Nods a little ahead.
Kalajizak.
Nods a little ahead late on. Wolves taking 3 points.
Yeah.
Jose-
And that's what he's there
Jose Sarr's
for. He's a
happy.
6'8" striker. That's what you need.
Simple as well. Like when I need you.
Not one goal in 3 games for Everton in the first 3 games.
That's a damning
It's
stat.
the
They-
first time ever in the history.
They've been looking awful, and from them signs alone, is you already know where they're going.
Wait, did you say that's the first time it's ever happened in Premier League?
No, for them, for them.
Everton's, yeah.
Because I'm sure
And-
Luton haven't scored yet. I think they scored against Brighton, but
Seeing that,
Yeah,
they
Brighton
see?
haven't kept the clean sheet.
yeah, they haven't. Yeah,
you already know where they're going. We already know.
yeah, you're gonna
There's-
butt
They
them.
might get relegated.
There's 2 teams
Like,
that
they might
are-
go straight to League One.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 teams.
They might skip Championship.
Luton need to go to Market Road.
Yeah.
Luton need to go straight to Market
With Joe
Road.
Black. With Joe
And
Black.
playing Astro pitch.
With Hilltop on
Like,
it.
you get it? Play against Hilltop.
Now Hilltop's big time. They don't play at Marco.
Oh shit.
Oh, they
nice.
stopped playing there, yeah? It's okay. Yeah, but like, they start again, man. Everton, I don't know. There's not much. What can we say? Let's be real. What can we say? Make dua for them. That's it.
Yeah, you can make it out. You make it out for Danjuma especially.
Yeah.
Aki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Aki Danjuma, our brother.
Well,
I was
Jabbers.
looking at Nathan Aki. I said he's not there.
Good.
No, I was genuinely baffed.
about Nathan Ake.
He's lost. Yeah, our brother
Nathan Ake.
Danjuma. Our brother Danjuma.
What?
That was like the what's the film? Rush Hour. That was like Rush Hour. Remember?
Yeah,
that?
me.
You.
No, me. No, him. I am him. No, but I am
No,
you.
I'm you.
That- great.
You.
Everybody, you, him, everybody. Great.
You actually sound like him there.
Yeah,
Because
sound
I thought
like-
I was in the
sound
film.
like her.
Lee! Kada! Lee! This is my favorite movie of all time.
Is it, yeah?
Rush Hour Live, my favorite movie of all time.
need
Like,
to
I
find
wish they
your
did a
version of
sequel,
Ray.
and I'm in it.
Are you in it?
Oh, yeah.
I wish. No, I'm saying. I wish they
wait.
did a sequel.
What the cast in that one was.
That was lit.
Oh, yeah.
You should have been in
70
that
minutes long, though.
one. You should have been in that one.
You need your own Ray.
And you own what?
You need your own Ray. Like your version of Ray.
Yeah, you need your own nephew.
Ray
See what I did there?
What is that? That's alcohol.
That's not a reference. I'm
Yeah.
just-
No. Oh, I thought we tried to get a sponsor.
Definitely not that.
No, joking.
Today, Carney, we said what, and I said Ray.
No,
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I'm joking.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
All right.
You have an issue.
But yeah, 0 goals for Everton this season, but a 4.6 combined XG for the first 3 games. They should have scored about 4 goals in 3 games, 4 or 5 goals in 3 games. It's
I
got
genuinely-
0. So would they cash it in?
Let's see if this fella comes in and scores.
I generally watch them. I watch them. I feel sorry for them. No, I'm being real. Like they've never been relegated before.
Yeah.
They've
They're
never
the
been
only team,
relegated.
innit? I think they're the only
They're
team.
the only
What?
team that
Have
they.
we been relegated? No.
You're new,
I'm
fam.
sure.
You
They're
will
one of 5
Arsenal,
teams.
Oh, is it one of 5
Everton.
teams?
No.
I thought it was just Everton.
United.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
crazy.
Everton.
Where did Arsenal relegated? You
What was
crazy.
it?
He used to
Premier
work-
League.
it's Arsenal Woolwich
I
and
need
them
to-
man there. like.
Premier League, bro.
You man on you, fam.
Look at
Southeast.
that.
Southeast.
Yeah,
you.
Listen to that.
The Desiree.
Good.
Yeah, she's messaging someone as well. That's the worst part.
No, I'm on browser.
We told you that Everton aren't
I know.
relegated.
I need to see what sources have been lying to me.
What are you talking about, bro?
He
Everton have
thought
not been
Everton was the
relegated.
only team that was he thought
No,
Everton
not
was the
only
only
team. There's like a couple
Everton were
teams.
the only team that
There's
was
a
never
couple
relegated.
teams.
No, there's a couple teams, but they're one
Arsenal
off.
haven't. Who these-
They're one off, innit? But
yeah,
yeah,
like
it's
I
just
said,
it's yeah. I genuinely look at them and feel sorry for them, man. They don't look like a team. They don't look like they have like going to training, being part of Everton, going to training. It must be depressing. Like there's nothing. There's no cohesion.
Oh, good word. Where did you get that from?
I knew about cohesion.
What?
Huh?
What does it mean?
Like when you're not cohesioning, like sticking together.
Oh yeah, cohesion. Yeah,
Do you get it? Like sticking together. Sorry about that. A bit of the
No,
it's
it's fine.
lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no cohesion.
Yeah.
There's no sticking together. It's like it's a
Said the same thing twice. Cohesion is
it-
fine.
it's a great cloud over there. Do you get it? It's a great cloud.
I think there's a
It's
great
like-
cloud always.
I
in
feel
There's
like-
a great cloud over Everton.
Who's the
That was
owner?
that same great cloud, not over Liverpool. Because
No, no.
There's only a park separating.
Yeah. Stanley Park.
You're just proving your knowledge.
He paused because he thought we'd be like amazed, impressed.
Oh my god, you're from Liverpool. Oh, he knows Liverpool. He knows Liverpool. You know, like the back of your hand.
He saw
Yeah,
the-
mate.
The pause in his face.
He's like, yes, Harry Mark.
He thought he'd be impressed.
He thought he done something. You know that?
Nah,
He thought he done something.
Nah, I did like.
He thought it was Fabio Vera after he
No,
got
no,
that
no,
assist. He looked around.
Aren't they moving to a new stadium as well?
They are.
And they might be in the championship.
They are. Yeah, they are. They're moving to a new stadium. I saw the stadium as well. It's calm.
So
Innit?
they can't get relegated. They're gonna be in trouble.
You know what? I blame Bill.
Bill who?
Again, see my sofa score is going up.
Why?
Type in chairman Everton. Type in chairman of Everton. What's his first name? What's his first name?
What's his surname?
Type in Everton Bill.
No, what type of chairman? He said chairman. And what type of chairman?
Furthermore, type in Bill.
No, he said chairman.
Type in Bill, fam.
No, what type of chairman? Bill Kenwright. Yeah,
That's it. That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is just type in Bill.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Bill Kenwright. They hate him. That's
He
the
is the problem. Like I feel sorry for Everton. Like I feel it's not even a cussing thing. It's sad, fam.
Land the minerals.
This is a club that's never been relegated, on the verge of getting relegated, and we'll be 3 games in.
sad, man.
You're spitting right
Sad.
now.
But Wolves did get the late win, and I want to
They
hear the
did.
correspondence from Wolves, which is probably not SN, who always gives us his correspondence. He said both keepers had a great performance, but Jose Sarr, who was my man in the match, making a save that single-handedly kept us from losing out on a much-needed 3 points. Sasa Kaladzic scored his first goal for the club, and what a goal it was, securing the 3 points late on with a header that will definitely give him more confidence after missing out all last season with an injury. Honestly, feels great to see him step up and win us the game. We will need him to deliver moments like this, like that a lot this season. So that was a correspondence from the Wolves fan. But like we said, the key thing for Everton, I think, is that 4.6 XG. That 4.6 XG after the first 3 games scoring 0 goals, and they really need to get someone, maybe if it's Calvert-Lewin, to be able to cash in on that XG. And speaking of cash, Aston Villa away to Burnley. Aston Villa away at Burnley, and
He should be a rapper.
I'll talk about my personal.
Speaking of cash, you need to cash in.
Like
Speaking
Matty
of cash, like Matty Cash, aka Johnny. You don't know. See, that's what I say. That flew over his
You
head.
know who Johnny Cash is? I'm just saying that you said Cash.
Man said Johnny Cash. I told you it flew over. It
It was
flew over his head.
the double entendre.
Yeah.
You thought it was Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash the rapper.
No.
Oh, who?
Johnny
See?
Carey, Matty Cash.
Hey, Joe, let's rap the new. We could be the new Captain Conan. We could be the new Captain.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can.
Metaphors, yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
metaphor
Conan
chat.
and Crickle.
Crazy.
ahead of yours.
I'm
Bro, we're not ahead of yours.
Huh?
Bro, no one looks more like
Conan.
critical than you
Yeah,
on
that's
this
calm.
table.
Because you're small.
Yeah.
But I'm critical.
Now he's Crickle. They're from the same place.
Yeah, we asked.
He said you're critical.
But I just said the bar. I just said bar.
Nah,
I
you're
did the rap. I did the rapping thing.
Facts.
To be honest, whose head looks like critical around it?
Now he's young and,
I'll tell Youngin.
Yeah.
I'll tell Youngin.
but they don't know what we're talking about. So let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, personal,
Play dirty all the time,
personal
man.
experience from this game for myself.
Mm.
We're gonna get into FPL at the end of this because we mentioned FPL. But
Yeah.
I had Matty Cash from the start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't tell me you took him out.
I intended to have him in my bench. I had him in my bench
No way.
first game week. Then I saw Gabriel Magalhaes didn't start the first game,
Yeah.
so I put Matty Cash as my starting defender in game week 2. Gabriel on centre back. Gabriel on the bench.
Yeah.
Matty Cash did okay. They can see they didn't really get crazy points. Game week 3 now, I'm thinking, cool. Gabriel, I don't think Arteta's gonna start him. I kept him on the bench. I said, you know what? Let me be smart. Let me bring in Udogie. Take out Matty Cash. I took out Matty Cash. Saturday,
Still
I
got a
was
good return,
on
though.
cloud 9. But Saturday I was on cloud 9. Udogie got me like 12 points. Clean sheet and an assist, buzzing. The next day, Matty Cash, not as a defender, gets a clean sheet, gets an assist. He scored 2 goals. The guy I just took out scored 2 goals. Heart was broken.
Yeah, 17 points he would have gave you.
Ain't it?
5-point differential. That's all right.
Yeah, but that's a lot, man. And speaking of differentials, bro, the game we just finished was the Everton game. I've had Pickford in goal the whole season for me, and on my bench was Areola. Pickford in 3 game weeks has got 4 points.
Yeah.
Areola's
got
got
5.
18.
Yeah, he got 5 yesterday.
Areola's
He's
got-
been on my bench.
Areola's
since
got
the beginning.
18 points.
Yesterday.
And he's my bench, no, the whole season. So 3 game weeks.
After you meant
Areola's been my bench. Pickford's been starting. If I played Areola all 3 game weeks,
Yeah,
instead of
18
Pickford, I'd
points
have
on top.
14 points more than I'd have now.
Yeah, crazy.
Long. FPL is mad. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's got me doing things that I wouldn't do, looking at other teams and celebrating other teams' results. It brings the worst out of me,
That's
but
something you would
I'm
do.
addicted.
You've been doing the whole podcast.
Good one. I like football. I love football. Arsenal's my team.
Do you love Arsenal more than you
Doesn't
love
matter.
football?
Huh?
What do you love more, Arsenal or football?
Arsenal.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
When was Arsenal
Part of
founded?
the
1886.
when part of
We're
the
older.
Huh?
We're older. 1886.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said we're older. He said we're older.
When you guys found it?
1882.
Nice. That's same as
Part
Spurs,
of the
man.
contract. Part of the contract of
You would know
signing
that,
for
I
Arsenal
wouldn't.
is hating Spurs.
Huh?
You know that is crazy.
Same part of the contract.
Contract
Arsenal
of
hates
loving
Spurs.
Arsenal is hating Spurs.
I got a different contract.
Oh.
Because then also Brighton gave you a contract.
Because
as well.
he works with Arsenal as well, so he's got a different
Yeah,
contract.
Can we talk about Aston Villa?
Let's talk about Aston Villa.
Because
Diaby.
In
Diaby.
2023, Moyes points won in the Premier League.
Moyes-
Man City.
63.
Yeah, and Moyes because double hundred because Moyes
Moyes-
Keane played for them.
Wait, to play for Everton?
Yeah, I know.
Good one. Keep going.
But we just spoke about Everton, so I'll bring it back.
Triple entendre.
Triple entendre. And I'm so far ahead of you guys. You know that.
Crazy.
He thought about tomorrow.
And also, we're 2.5 hours in. My brain's not working. You got a,
I said 1892.
you got a year, or what? When were they found?
He said
1892
1882 because he's
What'd I
older.
say?
That's not older than him.
Okay,
then.
so if it's 1892, then you're he's not
Oh
older.
yeah, okay, be older then. Be older. Be Fuad Kadani. You lot can take that.
Why are you trying to flip it now?
You lot can take
Why are you
that.
trying to flip it out?
Bro, I said
Take
1892.
the L.
I was checking what you man. When was Man United founded?
Yeah.
When was that Shaitan Club founded? Gone.
Oh, that's when was the Shaitan founded? You're asking big questions, bro.
So we're Shaitan Club.
That's a big question.
Alright, did you make that pact with the devil?
أعوذ بالله من
When were you guys
ذلك.
founded?
When was you guys founded?
In your green and yellow kit.
Yeah, I remember we were at the Cliff training ground.
Yeah.
Newton Heath was our first club
Green
name.
Heath, yeah, green and
Heath,
white.
yeah,
Green and yellow.
Yeah.
That's not what I asked you though.
When he found
This
it.
is mastermind
Yeah.
preparation.
Chill out, I'm not
He's
on
not
season
season
2.
I know. Maybe a friendly game in that.
Toulouse.
Yeah, you know about them.
Yeah,
Or
man.
the football team to lose.
No, yeah.
So that took too long. Then answer.
Yeah.
But most
Do you
points.
know?
Why would I know when Man United was founded?
Actually, do you know who knows a lot about United?
Who?
This is brother here.
I don't know when they were founded. I don't care about that. I know my club was founded 1892.
You said
He said
1882.
Yeah, but I was doing.
So
it on
you'd
the
have lost the
testing
point
thing.
then. You'd
I
have
was
lost the point of
doing it,
mastermind.
but I got it right.
You
You're
lost the
allowed,
point
you're
of
allowed
mastermind.
comebacks, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're
Yeah,
like
man.
Like Liverpool come
one.
back.
A setback is made for what? What is a setback?
A comeback.
Made for? A comeback. Mine
Hello.
a setback for a major comeback.
You're giving alley-oops as well? He was in there. What's the setback before? A comeback.
You like that one, but
But yeah, I'll finish the point I was trying to say. In 2023, the most points won in the Premier League is Man City with 62. And then Aston Villa and Man United with 49.
That's a crazy differential as well.
It's not all doom and gloom, I guess.
what does that mean?
Yeah, it's not.
Emery has managed 79 Premier League games in his career. Arsenal and Aston Villa. Not a single one has been a 0-0 draw.
In other words, you got a poor defense at times, and you had a decent attack at times.
Good or bad thing, my brother.
Fun fact though. It's a fun fact though.
Good start.
Don't know
Good
if that's good or
start.
bad though, do I? But
All right, Danny Dyer.
John McGinn's back.
oh my god, let's
To his
come on,
best.
man.
No, I rate John McGinn. He thought he was
played
outdoor. He
amazing,
thought he was
fam.
outdoor.
He's back
He
to
got.
No,
He
no,
got.
no, no. He played good though,
time.
fam.
He's back to his best.
He was with like
sick.
Faisal mentioned Paul
He played
Pogba.
crazy.
Yeah.
Him, Diaby played well as
Diaby's
well.
a great
Diaby's.
signing.
That's the.
Mr. Diaby. Shout out Mr. Diaby.
I wish we had him.
Over
Honestly,
Salah.
no.
Over Luis Diaz.
No.
Shout out to Leon Bailey as well. Goal and assist. Very good performance.
Yeah.
He's been productive as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Because he knew Diaby was come take his spot and he said, hey man, you can't do that back-to-back teams to me.
I don't know. Huh?
Can't do that to me back-to-back teams.
Who?
Diaby to Leon Bailey.
True.
Yeah.
Did that Leverkusen.
Forget that.
They both came from Leverkusen.
Yeah, yeah. It's not about that though.
And no, it's Carney weekend as well, so he had to turn up.
Ah, woy.
He had to, come on man.
Go on, do it again.
Oi.
Go on, do it
Come on.
again.
Woy.
My
Gets
bad.
a day off.
Bailey didn't get goal and assist. That was last week. Sorry.
He never
But he got a goal
what-
today.
what- Did you say he got who?
I said got goal and
He got
assist.
goal.
But Cash
Smelly.
got 2. Diab's got 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
I told you it's too late into the podcast.
Aye. But McGinn played amazing.
McGinn did really well.
Third set sharks.
Such an amazing game.
Yeah,
Third
literally.
match sharks.
Third match shot.
No, but Aston Villa, yeah, man, they're really. But it's gonna be an L for them next week.
Yeah.
I don't know who
'Cause
they're
you're
playing, but
playing
whoever they're
against
playing
you.
is an L. Oh, they're playing against us.
You told us they're playing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I never knew that. Yeah, but nah, they played very good, man.
I think Aston Villa can get something against Liverpool. Especially in transition. I feel like Liverpool are poor in defensive transition. It's not me hating on you, honestly.
I feel like he's hating on you, I feel like he's
Yeah,
hating on you.
he is, but I get it. Like if I was in his position, I would as well.
Yeah,
That's the only thing they should know. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Just hate. When you're low like that, you hate. You just have to hate.
Do you think companies?
above
Do you
you
think
last
companies doing it wrong? Trying to play good football with Burnley, it's not working. Do you think you should just
You know what it
suck
is?
it up and say
It's
this
because
is, this is how we have to
It
play?
worked in the championship.
Hmm.
It worked in the championship. I think he's trying to bring that tactic into the Premier League where it's not quite working out for him. Do you get it?
If we look at successful promoted teams as well of the past, even of last season, Fulham, they stuck by their guns kind of. Yeah, they reinforced in the window and they'll buy better players. I feel like that's what maybe more Burnley needed to do and really properly reinforce their squad. But going away from your principles is something that these kind of modern day managers, we talk about De Zerbi, that brother's never going to change the way he plays. Low block or high block, any block that you want.
Yep.
Block anywhere, no
block
problem.
Party, block anything.
Block Instagram, YouTube, block everywhere.
Yeah.
If no matter what block you're playing, the guy's going to play a certain style of football. The same thing with Company. I just feel like, yeah, he might play a 5 at the back, but it's a 5 at the back that's positive.
Yeah.
He wants to play football. The way he did against City in the opening day of the Premier League. So I feel like these managers, is it a weakness? Maybe it's just them living by the sword and dying by the sword.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes it's good to adjust, good to adapt.
Ten Hag did last year.
Do you think companies should adapt? Do you think companies should live by the sword?
I think if you want to stay, if you want to stay in the Premier League, which is the main objective of Burnley Football Club as of right now, I think you might have to change your principles and make sure that you stay in the league. Because if you play your beautiful football and then go back down to the Championship, you've regressed in your career as a manager.
Yeah.
You want to be someone who's there and you want to stay in the Premier League.
Because going down is scary. You don't know if you're coming up.
You're
You're not guaranteed to come back up.
real. That's realness.
That's back-to-back losses at home now, and their next home game is Spurs, so it could be 3 in a row.
They've got to find a solution. Company has to find a solution. But I actually back him. I think he can find a way through this, man.
Do you think Burnley could potentially sack him this season? If he gets so bad?
If Sean Dyche is available, then yeah.
Everton get rid of Sean Dyche first.
Right.
Get the ball.
I don't mind coming back under one condition.
Go on.
We get the ball and hit it in the back of the net.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's it.
Simple.
That's it.
And
That's
stop
it. I
them,
mean,
stop them from
He's,
getting
he's their biggest legend. They literally have a pub called the Royal Dyche right next to the stadium.
Is
He's
it?
a legend, yeah.
How was it?
I've never been.
Yeah, try to.
When I went to the Burnley City game,
Yeah.
Kike Humble was working and he was filming at the Royal Dyche.
Yeah.
He was trying to see what pint you got.
That's what.
He was trying to see what pint he got in it.
Who?
Him.
Who Sharks?
Yeah.
What one he got?
I can't lie. When this guy gets over 2 hours and a half as well.
No.
Head gun.
Asked him a normal question and he said, huh?
You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm just deep in it. We're not giving Aston Villa credit. We're talking. No, we're not. We're talking about Burnley companies. He's doing the right thing. Aston Villa deserve the credit, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like, they deserve it. I'm so happy for them. Like, honestly, I'm so happy for them. But
Next week when you play them?
reality,
Yeah.
reality.
Back to life.
Back to reality. Nunez up top. He might score a hat trick. It's not.
You had an easy chance to stay Hattie because you said reality.
That's the rapper, remember?
Wordsmith.
No, what is
He
he?
messed up. It's such a nice
Who's
word.
he? Crept or Conan? Which one?
He said it's crap.
I'm happy crap because he's short.
He didn't have to say. He didn't have to say that. So you're Conan and
You invited
critical.
my man.
You're
So-
Conan
so
and
is-
critical.
So is FaZe look man?
Who FaZe? Oh no, FaZe is alien man.
His baby alien. His baby alien.
That's if FaZe me's Pog, but I said it's with you.
I am tweeting that. I can't lie, I'm tweeting that. When FaZe means Pogba.
Oh my God, no, I can't believe me.
That is hilarious.
Baby alien face.
Baby Faisal.
Oh man, but yeah. So,
Credit
listen,
to Villa.
You're right. Big up to Aston
Honestly,
Villa.
credit to Villa, cause So they're another team that's gonna shock us this season. I feel like.
I think everyone's predicting them to do well this season.
Check me.
I mean, they should.
Because they're in Europe right now.
So Alex gave them the cosign as well. I remember there was a week where
He's had a few dodgy cosigns.
One second for that.
Phil Jones.
One second.
David Moyes.
I think it's safe to say he had more W's than L's.
Post career?
Brother, I'm talking about his whole career.
Post
More
career.
W's than L's.
yeah.
He goes to United games still. Might as well be a manager.
What a guy.
Yeah.
He must be
I
a
feel
manager.
sorry for
He's
him, though.
there.
He's at every game.
But like you
Yeah,
say, he
and they're going
supports.
through it.
What do we do? What do you do
And
about Arsenal?
what
You
do you do?
support.
You let him down every single time.
No problem. But he's seen darker days than this.
None.
The first 4 years where United hadn't won a
he almost
title,
lost his job.
he almost lost his job.
Yeah.
What in the 80s?
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna lose my
Come
job.
on, man. Football weren't real them times. Bro. Football weren't real.
That means half of his Champions
Yeah,
League's
it's
gone.
not-
Half of his league's gone. The whole 80s when they dominated.
Come
This is
on,
when his
fam.
club
Yeah,
became
for Liverpool,
relevant.
then football
He
weren't
wouldn't be a Liverpool fan without the 80s.
No. When I mean it weren't real, it's because we dominated. We killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Like we dominated on a different thing.
And now how you got there?
How did
No,
you
it's the
spin
truth
that?
The time where it
though.
went
We
well.
bullied football to the point where there was only 2 clubs: Liverpool Football Club and Liverpool Reserves.
Yeah.
We dominated.
What about Forest in the 70s?
70s. Now you're going way back. Now you're taking it to like
time.
what,
United in
you
the
get
90s.
me?
United in the 2000s.
Come on.
We did it over 2 different decades. Man. You
Yeah,
need to
but
relax, man.
look now.
You
Okay,
need to relax.
you weren't born them times, bro.
I actually was.
He's a 2000 baby.
No, I'm not 2000.
2007 and that though. He's late.
Like, yeah, he just made it. It feels
I was when
you would have been on the pod.
I was born, and then we won the treble. I'm just I don't make the rules. I'm just saying. I was
So you
born.
might be the reason.
I was born, and then treble. I ran.
What month was you born in?
Chill out.
Just asking, general question.
Before me.
Was it before the trouble?
Before me.
Okay.
Before the treble.
It was August or September. I'd say, hey man.
No.
No
it don't
one
count, it don't
here.
count.
No
I
one
was
here.
born, and then the trouble happened in my club.
Yes.
Can you say the same?
I could say, wallahi, nobody here remembers that Champions League final.
Bloody hope not.
Fuad does.
Fuad was
No,
there.
no, generally Fuad said
No, he actually remembers
He
that.
generally said
Yeah, but I
actually
that's what I
remember
said
the
here.
joke.
That's what I
Like-
said here. Yeah, I know. I could tell. I saw the grades.
Wait, are you not? Are you and Fuad not close in age?
No, we're far apart, bro.
No, you're not far apart.
You're
How
close
you
to
said-
Fuad than you are to me, though.
I'm closer to.
100%.
I am closer to
Fuad than you are to me.
Soberslai.
No, you're not.
Sounds like 21.
22.
How you telling me? How you telling me?
You wasn't there at the dinner.
Do you know how?
You're closer to Fuad than I am to Soberslai.
Have you seen Fuad's knees?
Hey, they're good. He's got
I've
something-
never
Yeah,
seen
like
a
a
man.
live show.
He can only play football once, and then he can't play. He needs to give it another week break and then play again.
What about your ankle?
My ankle's calm now. It's
Yeah, you can't talk about
Yeah,
football.
you and Neymar are the same.
I've
Pass
seen
the ball
you.
TV.
I've-
You came onto
I've
the
seen
pitch
Abs play.
and you're done straight away.
It's calm. I was done because
Brother, you were asking for the ball. You said it's sharks, and it was mess.
that's my eyes though. I didn't have glasses on. My glasses were all over the place. You get it?
Someone opposition had to tell him, brother. That's not sharks. That's mess.
Yeah, but I didn't have glasses.
Just up your
And
ankle as well, you joke,
I'm
man.
gonna get contacts now.
That's
German.
embarrassing. But let's talk about actual football players.
Yeah.
Who actually are good at the sport.
Okay.
And
Say
the
that-
last
say
game
a
we're
player.
talking about is Brentford
Okay.
versus
Oh
Palace.
my god, that goal.
Wow.
Oh, what's his name? Sade.
Sade.
Sade. You like the way I said that? Sade. That
That was a
brother.
heady one song.
Oh my
That
god.
is a footballer that actually plays football.
Bro, do you know that goal was crazy?
And that was his first
I was
goal.
there. I was on the pitch.
First
I was
ever
on the pitch.
Yeah.
I was there.
He got me 2 points.
Why'd you give me no points? You gave
You gave me 2 points.
points.
Just couldn't. that
Off
day,
week,
man.
yeah?
Yeah, off
I
week.
can't lie, you got me a lot of points.
I was
last
10
night.
up. I was still 10 up from the double goals.
Sade goal and a scrappy one from Anderson.
Oh, that goal was the most ugly goal I've
He
seen
got
in
me
my life.
11.
You had Anderson.
Yeah, I had him.
How the hell you got
me
Joaquin
11.
Anderson?
He gave me 11. You know what?
Joaquin
you man
Anderson.
You man don't know about FPL properly.
You don't know about talking to a mic.
Facts.
You man don't know about FPL properly. You need a guy like that.
Why are you
bro.
not top of the league then?
Who, me? I'm
You
fighting for
was
it.
top of the league at one point and
And he
haven't been there
screenshot
since.
there, put it all over Twitter.
I'm
He's
fighting.
not
I'm
been
It was game week 1 hadn't even finished.
It was the first game
The
best.
first
It
day.
was the first game
It doesn't
best.
matter. I know what it feels like to sit there.
Same.
Same.
So do I.
Same.
I don't think. No. I've seen yours. You're with Hasib and them. man.
After game week 2, I was number 1.
Hasib,
After game week
Rin,
2,
Canel. You're down.
Canel. Who's Canel? Who's Canel?
You're down.
Canel's the same person as
He's
Carl.
first right now.
Same person as Carl.
Yeah, I
Same
know.
person as Carl.
But you're childish. You're on childish.
I'm first right now.
Like you've done triple captain.
Never.
and
I've not used
hit
No,
all of
I
them. He's
haven't.
done all of them.
Hit
No,
free.
he's
Hit
got
free.
hit free. He's got
free.
nothing left.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, hit free.
How about the boost bench? Did he use the boost bench
He's
as
got
well?
nothing left.
I didn't use anything.
Have you used your boost bench yet?
No, nothing.
Come on.
Why are you
We'll speak
laughing?
about FPL just after this game, though, because the last game, Brentford vs Palace 1-1. Hasib's notes says, for the first time in the club's history, Brentford have gone 12 league games unbeaten in London derbies.
Cool, Brentford.
That don't involve me and Abs though. That's
my
you
man.
man's team.
That's my man. Yeah, that's your man.
That's you, man.
It's his team. He's the one who's involved in
Yeah,
London.
no,
For
no,
this
but
game, I'm going to start off with the correspondent
love the
analysis
game
for this game.
Uh,
This from a Brentford fan. I go one from each club. This from a Brentford fan, Keenan Lowe, who gets involved a lot. Says Kevin Sade scored his first goal for the Bees, and what a goal it was. If he can provide that dribbling and shooting threat with some consistency, Brentford's attack is going to hit another level. It's true. Wissa,
Rindy.
Buemo,
Yep.
Elias.
and Sade.
Yeah.
Who's Sade?
Sade.
Who's it going to be?
Ooh,
Who's
Sade.
that? Nico. Let's see.
Essentially.
Is that Nico?
He also says overall good performance from the new keeper Flecken. A very annoying goal to concede.
Flecking sound familiar.
He made few great saves though, so a draw is probably fair. Yeah, they lost Raya, they got Flecken now.
Yeah, that's the new keeper, isn't it? Flecken. Aside
Uh,
from like Germany somewhere.
I was thinking, yeah, that's what it is.
Flecken. There's a lot of Dutch keepers, Dutch players in the Prem now. Even the keeper you were violating earlier,
Verbruggen.
Yeah.
No, he's Belgian, no?
No,
Call him
he's
Verbruggen, bro.
Dutch.
Well, he came from Belgium.
Yeah, but he's Dutch keeper.
Ah.
Flecker's a Dutch keeper as well.
Verbruggen.
They're going from Freiburg.
Bruggen.
Austin CPFC. Chris Palace fan says, we worked hard, but don't let this draw take away the fact of the problems we saw today. Don't want to be negative. We were absolutely hopeless in attack again. Ward was unfortunately atrocious today and was hopeless for the goal. He got turned inside out.
Unfortunately.
With Henderson looking to come now, we still need a striker, right back, winger, and maybe a left back to support Mitchell in by the end of the next week.
Forget it.
It has to be done.
This guy's asking for too much, fam.
Bro, he's
Man,
moving like
we need
that.
a right wing, left back.
He's moving like that, Man City.
We need a fan. We need more supporters. We need chairs. Brother,
Stadium.
they need everything.
He's asking for a lot, you know?
They're not happy with Philly, just having Philly there.
Yeah, they're not having just
yeah.
Philly and Darren Ambrose.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fam.
Bro, Santa Claus are looking at that. Listen, bloke, what are you talking about?
Yeah, yo.
I can't give you that.
Yeah, that is
Too
crazy.
much.
Yeah, they still
You
got
need
Ward
too
playing
much,
at right
bruv,
back.
on
Roy
that.
Hodgson needs to free that club up.
Joel
Shout out Palace and them, man, though. That's your sides.
Yeah, shout out Palace, man. Chill out with letting the people know what sides I'm from. But Palace, Palace, shout
25,
shout out
You're not
Palace.
Liban. You're not Liban.
SC25, yeah?
Exactly. man.
I'll let them know where you live.
Chill out. But yeah. But bro, calm down.
I'm sorry.
SC22.
But Joe Ward's still playing for Palace is crazy. I just feel like there's so much attacking talent in that team that's just being strangled by the pragmatic style of the manager. But I can understand why it's frustrating for them. But they still need to. I know obviously he's asking for a lot, but they do need to improve in recruitment because the way their squad is right now, it's not looking good for Palace either.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. But Brentford as well have started off really strong this
Really
season.
strong.
You know, they drew to Spurs, then they won. Who did they beat again? They won their second game.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Fulham.
They beat Fulham, comfortably. And now they got another draw, which of course isn't ideal. But,
Without Ivan as well.
you know, without Ivan Toney, they're building and they have a strong attack. Now, Will Whistle last season was more of a super
Squad
sub.
player, yeah.
You know, comes on late, gets a goal. And now they're playing a lot with, especially today, that game, they played all three of their best attackers. Whistle was pushed out wide, Shard on the other side, and Bomo was pushed out wide, Shard on the other side,
And Whistle
was
through the middle.
And it's working really well. And they got their basically Scandinavian midfield. And then more or less the same kind of defense from last season. I think
Jensen
Brentford are
and
looking good.
Nogard and these guys.
Yeah, but Palace is just more of an interesting thing with Palace. It's like I said, Joel Ward and Jordan Ayew on that right side. It's a weird.
Jordan,
you know,
where's
they haven't
Elise?
replaced Zaha.
Is Elise injured or something?
Yeah, he's not. I don't know. He just signed a contract, but they haven't replaced Zaha, so they're playing Jeffrey Schlupp there on left
Yeah,
wing.
it's
You
all
know,
not
it's like
making
it's
sense.
strange. It's strange with Palace, but
I think Roy Hodgson will survive anyway. I think he's
Survive what?
Survive life.
I'm surviving relegation,
Crazy.
but hopefully he survives life as well.
Pearly whites, man.
You never know. You never know.
Pearly white gates.
They're pearly as hell.
You know.
But yeah,
But
I think they have enough to get to 40 points.
Yeah, I think they do. And you know what? I don't really have too much notes about this game, but we just read the correspondence, and that was the last game.
Yeah.
So before we finish, we're going to quickly talk about the FBO and see how it all went. So in the SDS one, with just us, all the SDS regulars plus the staff members, there's 13 of us in this league. I am sitting in first place right now with 191 points. Hey, man, what can I say?
What's not to like?
You can see our league is on the screen right now. I am there right at the top. Let's look where you guys are. Abs is in 4th place. He's in Champions League spot. He's good. Ilyas has gone down. Oh, Fuizi is in 6th. He's gone down a place. And Ilyas is in 7th.
I was first at one point.
Ilyas is in
7th,
7th.
fam.
I was first at
Laughing
one
at me.
point.
Laugh at him now.
Renedy is rock
When I
bottom.
want
Is
to.
it? Where's Hasib? I've been.
Hasib is 10th.
What? Wait, what?
Canal's finally come off rock bottom.
He's 10th.
Hasib and Mercer are behind the camera 10th and 11th.
Oh, okay.
Shock.
Makes sense then.
Bloody surprise there, is it?
Yeah, makes sense. They're relegation youths.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
This ain't no marathon. This is FPL is a sprint, fam.
So let's have a look at the SDS league.
But looking at the SDS league that has you guys in it, and obviously more of you guys can join. We have over 10,000 people in that league, so it's really, really going really well. I'm in the top 1K.
That's elite.
I'm in 902nd place.
That's elite, you know.
Where are you guys?
I am 901st.
No, how? 'Cause you're not above me. You're not above me. You're like what, like 2K? 3K?
That's what my phone says, 901st.
Shut up, let me see.
So
man.
900.
Yes.
I'm like 1.8k, I think, or 1.9k.
No, what's your 0.8? Yeah. 3,800. The amount of reds I'm seeing right now.
Yeah,
Bro, that
that's a bad
smells.
week. It's a bad
Hey,
week.
look at the reds.
Bro,
Look at the reds.
my whole page is red, bro. I had such a bad week.
Look at mine. Look at
Yeah, this is bad.
I had a
Yes,
bad
this
week,
is
bro.
bad.
I had a bad week.
the reds. The law.
I had a horrible week.
But let me shout out the top 10 currently in the SDS league, like I like to do. The
What a
person
name.
who's
What a
right at
name.
the top with 232 points. Cheesy Garnachos.
That's
rate
my
it.
decoy account.
But he's just,
That's my decoy account.
That's your burner.
It's your second account.
Yeah.
That's his burner
I
account.
created two.
But Cheesy Garnachos in game week 1 uses bench boost.
I did.
In game week 2 uses free hit.
Yeah,
In
he's
game
having a
week
laugh.
3 uses wild
It's a
card.
sprint, not a marathon for him.
He used wild card, bench boost, and free hit in his first 3
He
game
did the
weeks.
same thing as Liban.
Yeah,
Can't rate
so
that,
he's
brother.
first. The second place is Class on Grass.
That's a good name.
And he's really smashed. He hasn't used any.
96 points in his first game.
He hasn't used anything, you know, and he's in
That's elite.
second place. We've got New Stilo, Joshua Robinson in third.
He's used two chips.
We got only Matip Fitz in fourth. Cesc in the City. Oh, Lloyd Camfield.
Hey, it's Lloyd.
Where is
He's
he?
in fourth
Go on,
in
Lloyd.
the SDS league.
Go on, Lloyd. No, hey, he's not used any bloody.
Oh, he just had 102 points.
Cesc and the City. I like that name.
Oh, he had an unbelievable. Oh my God. He got 102 points this game week, yeah? Look. He had Gusto, Cash, Sterling captain. He smashed it. 102 points.
He backed
Elite,
Chelsea
elite.
in it. He probably.
And I know Lloyd Camfield.
Yeah.
He's a Chelsea fan. He backed it, bro. He put Sterling captain, put Gusto in there, and he had Nico Jackson, Matty Cash in there as well. Wow,
Matty Cash actually got
102 points,
He
organic,
kept him in the whole time.
organic.
That's
In sixth is Smooth Criminal, Haroon Abdinor. Joint sixth is team called Bloom. Mikey FC is eighth.
Haroon Abdino.
Quirt Emmanuel John is eighth, and
Thought that was a goat.
Cruise Control, Munasar Yusuf is in 10th place. Good job, guys. The code to join the SDS league is on the screen right now. Feel free to join. I want to have like 30,000 people by the end of the season in this league. It's going to be crazy. And I want to finish in the top 1K. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back soon for another video later on this week. Adios.